Thanks, Miko Grand.
Hi. Oh my god, everybody. I just woke up. And the Path of Exile update is in like 4 minutes. I gotta run and get my coffee. Good morning, everybody. Oh my god. Bright and early. Oh, what the heck? Oh my god, how am I today? I don't know. I don't know how I am today. I just woke up, baby. I haven't even like begun considering what my mood could be. Checking out New Path of Exile with my wife. I think I forgot to get a thumbnail for this. Let me put a Okay. Give me a moment to get my coffee so I can drink it while... I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you're all having a good night. I have a bunch of updates for y'all. I had such a crazy day yesterday, but I finally got some tax stuff figured out, so I'm very, 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 very happy. I'm very, 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 very happy. Raging, thank you for the 12. All right, give me a minute, everybody. Hello. My fellow momos. I just woke up and it's time to react to Path of Exile update with my wife, Lime Malicious. Oh my god, let me send her a watch together link. Oh god. I almost overslept. Zero, are you here by any chance? Here. Not the Zero you wanted. No, you're not the Zero I want. I want a different Zero. I need a Zero. Holding out for a Zero for the end of my life. Okay, how much time does it have before it starts? Oh, it's starting! It's starting. Path of Exile 2. Good morning. The Druids! The Druids, they're here! I'm calling Lime Malicious. I'm calling her. Lime, pick up the phone! Pick up the phone! Lime, I miss you. Please pick up the phone.
Now, as you can see, the Druid is a shape-shifting elemental spellcaster.
Hi.
After his fellow Druids were destroyed by the King in the Mists.
Good morning. I was busy like having a moment over the Dragon Druid. I wanted to be a Druid the whole time. Like,
I
since
know.
The game came out,
since the game came out, everyone. Oh my god, he's so naked.
Yeah. Oh, did you not see this part? Yeah, his butt was all the way out.
As well as having human spells, he has 3 animal forms. And we wanted to make sure
Which
animal form are you excited about? I hope he has a ferret form.
The Druid is our first hybrid.
He had a wolf form and a
class.
dragon form. I want to be both of those.
The ability to use spells
the bear was cool too.
As a human,
there's a form where you're a human, and I don't care for that form.
Yeah, screw that form. We want the beast forms.
One of the first skills you will learn is the ability to create small volcanoes from the earth. This skill spits out
I never
balls
set
of
up my
magma at your
Discord mute,
enemies,
so I'm gonna have to
and will
toggle that
continue to
manually.
do so for some time. While the volcano is active,
oh my god, look at him.
Wade into melee range.
Look at that big butt.
He's chunky boy. Look at him stand up. He's like, yeah.
Giving you a good chance to turn into an animal and rage
Also,
out.
my Twitch dashboard broke. Every time I try and load it
But
now,
how
it
do you
just says
turn into an
module
animal,
failed.
you may ask?
No.
Well, the answer is a new weapon
They're
type
timing
that
you out
Druids
on
use,
Twitch.
Animal
They're
talisman.
unhappy with you.
When you equip an animal talisman, you can choose which animal form you would like the talisman to represent.
Oh,
Depending on what you choose, you'll be given that animal's basic attack as a new skill to equip.
Look at him.
For a bear, that's Maul.
Do you prefer
To
the
turn
bear or
into
the
a bear,
wolf?
Simply use the skill.
I usually
Your
play a
character will
wolf, but that's
instantly
just because
transform
of
into a
Diablo
bear
2
and
wolf
attack.
being like quick
If you want to
attacky.
change back to a human, just
But look
cast
at
a
the way
spell.
he's like
You will
passing
instantly
by
swap
as
back
a,
and cast.
as a bear.
We wanted to make sure that swapping between forms was seamless and immediate.
Show us the dragon.
Changing forms should be something that you do without
You
even thinking
cowards.
about it all the time in battle. In order to allow for hybrid melee and caster gameplay, most of the skills you use in your human form last for some time and aid
I
your
like
animal
that.
skills in some way.
Yeah.
The volcano
you
we
can just
used
chain them
earlier
up.
will emit more molten balls whenever you hit it with a slam. making it
Everything in
perfect
this
for
game
use
has so
with
many
your bear
tentacles.
form's
I
furious
know.
slam.
I love when they do like the little
While in
whirlwind
bear
and then
form,
it catches
many of
fire.
your abilities use rage.
Fire
There are a
tornado.
lot of ways to generate rage, but the easiest one is simply smash your enemies with Maul.
Oh yeah, that's me.
So that's
I wanna-
Once you see the
that's
runes
kind of
on your
World of
back
Warcraft,
glow,
really.
It means you have
Maul
enough
for
rage to
rage.
do a much more devastating
No.
version of your Furious Slam.
I do kind of like the Furious Slam too. Honestly, I'd
Your
be happy
bear
with
form
any
can
of the
also go on
forms.
a rampage, stomping
You
the
have to
ground
what
as you
with the
demolish
forms?
your foes.
I said I'd be happy with any of the forms. Like,
Same.
You know, I'd be happy to be a bear. I'd
The
be
more
happy to be
rage
a
you
wood
have, the longer the
I'd be happy to
rampage
be a dragon.
lasts. And doing it over a volcano makes it even better.
Wow.
I'm to
Ooh,
log
he's
into
an
Twitch on an
angry
alternate
boy.
browser.
Look at him.
As you consume rage, your bear form will
He's a little
generate
zombie.
endurance charges, and these can be used with skills like Ferocious Roar. Ferocious Roar is a war cry that empowers your subsequent attacks.
Wait, is
to
that a
break your
giant
opponent's
shark?
armor.
It's a
The more
land
endurance
shark.
That's
you have,
Demetrios! That's
the more empowered
Demetrios!
attacks you will gain. But Ferocious
Oh,
Roar
right.
has another
I remember
special
there was a
feature too.
shark they were talking
It's
about.
a meta gem that allows you to socket any Warcry gem from another class into it, giving you the ability to use these skills as a bear.
Nice.
Use the Warrior's Infernal Cry skill to make your enemies explode.
Not. Okay, it's nice that they're not using the wolf to fight the wolves. That would have been a little bit dramatic.
Or use Seismic Cry
like
to stun your enemies and double up the number of
They're
slams
like
you do.
bare-headed wolves, almost.
You can even use
I
it
like
with Ancestral
I like how the
Call, a
emoji
skill
seems
that
to be
turns
just
you into the
stomping your
fire
way
god
through. It's
Karen.
I
fine.
know.
Ever wondered what the Karui god of war would look like if he was a bear?
Like
Wait
that.
No longer. Finally,
He would just
build up
stomp
enough
around.
rage and you can use
I
one of the
agree.
bear's ultimate abilities, Walking Calamity. This skill summons a storm of fire around you for some time, while generating even more rage to power your other abilities. A true
I'm not
bear
gonna lie. I
apocalypse.
love this. You just like breeze
Now, the
through the
bear is
map.
known for being a slower and more lumbering animal, with slower attacks and heavy slams. But what if you want to turn into something a little more nimble?
Agile.
Well, let's check out
Nimble.
the second animal form.
Why
for the
did he
druid.
give me the eyebrows when he said nimble?
He's so charming. I
For the
can't
wolf,
help
Do you
it.
want to be
wanted go
something
fast
nimble?
and
Nimble,
free.
winky face.
Even just the wolf's basic attack.
Hey
leap
girl,
forward and
how
rake
you
his
like
foes.
agility?
After attacking, the wolf stands up on
He's
two
just so
legs.
charming.
like
I
flex-
can't help
Run
it.
for a
Flexibility?
short time and goes back on all fours, allowing to move more quickly between packs of enemies. The wolf has a lot of cold attacks based on his association with the moon. And the first of these is Lunar Assault.
Wait, can I
It's
be
great
an
for freezing your enemies
electricity
in place.
druid?
Think you're an electricity wolf.
Use your basic
Yup.
rake
It's
attack to
everything
knock
I've
shards of
ever
ice off
wanted.
your
I'm gonna
enemies,
zap things
which land on
and
the ground
slash
nearby
things.
and explode. If you want
There
to get
she
into
goes.
battle
I'm gonna be an
you can use
I'm gonna
your
be an
pounce
electricity
attack.
werewolf. I've
This
decided.
skill leaps at a
Yup,
target
yup,
and
yup,
applies a
yup.
mark
There
to
she
them.
goes.
It's actually it's like
Killing
freezing
the marked
electricity
enemy will
werewolf.
summon a wolf
Yeah,
from
you're
your
right.
side, allowing them to fight with you.
It's okay. I'll be your fire bear.
Mark and kill as many
I'll be your-
enemies as
your
you can
lumbering
to build up a
fire bear.
sizable pack. While an enemy is marked, your wolves will prioritize that target. and
What
do
was that
more
quote in
damage the
Twilight?
more
Oh,
wolves
spider
you
monkey.
have.
Never mind.
So make
Not
sure
a
you keep
bear
your pack
or a
strong.
wolf.
Yes.
Now, one problem you might run into is your wolf pack dying in boss fights.
No.
You often don't have any enemies that you can mark and
Not
kill
the
in order
wolf
to regenerate
pack.
your pack. To deal with this problem, you can use Cross Slash. Cross Slash jumps backwards and does a vicious double slash. Any marks on your target explode.
What
It
about
just
Triggers their
spikes.
ability.
that? Doesn't heal
This
the
allows you to
problem of
pounce
the
to
wolf
mark an
pack
enemy
dying.
and then summon a
Yeah,
wolf,
it's
even
like
though-
great, cool. I can have my marks, but I want my
Cross Slash
fucking
also
wolves,
has
man.
another
Yeah.
feature, though.
Also,
Remember
was that
those
a
ice
monk
fragments
belt?
from before?
I missed
Cross
it.
Slash will propel any ice shards on the ground towards its central target.
They're back. Your
First,
friends.
freeze
Your
your enemies with Lunar
friends.
Assault. Then rake them to create as many ice fragments as you can.
This makes
Then
sense
follow
for you
up with
having a
Cross
bunch of
Slash to
pets
generate a
since you
field of
already.
icy
Yes.
explosions to obliterate your enemies.
I like the wolf friends. This pleases me. I was worried that it would be like, instead of being like
If they're still
wolves, it
alive
would just
after
be
that,
like, you know,
your pack of wolves can
I don't know,
finish them off.
monstrous dog abominations or something, because Path of Exile aesthetics, but no, they're cute. Look at them.
Just like with the bear's raw skill earlier that allows you to use skills from other classes, Pounce is also a meta gem that you can socket mark skills from other classes into. So for example, you might want to try
Oh
adding
my
freezing
god,
mark
you're
from the
so
monk to Pounce.
cute.
After pouncing at an enemy,
I'm gonna be
cross slash
fucking
to explode
adorable
the
now.
mark and gain extra cold damage for a time.
Oh, look at you with the little claws.
The wolf has many other ways to go all in on cold though. Using the Arctic Howl Warcry will allow you to add cold damage and chilled ground to any slam, while buffing your pack of wolves.
I
as
love
well.
that little X where he
You
jumps
can also
backwards.
use
It's
it
so
to freeze
cool.
enemies
Yeah,
that
the
are close to being
cross
frozen,
slash, yeah.
making it much faster to use your other combos. Finally, the wolf also has the ability to call down the power of the moon to transform into an Arctic werewolf.
The
with lunar
moon!
passivity.
Haunts
In this
me.
form, you move and attack more quickly and deal extra cold damage.
The tuxedo mask, is
Consuming
that you?
rage will extend the duration of your Arctic wolf form. So you could try a hybrid bear and wolf build if you want to
Interesting.
utilize the skill to its full effect.
That way you can just do all the elementals, huh?
Slasher, 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 slash.
All right.
That looks
Let's
cool.
talk about the third form available to
Let's.
the druid, and I think it's a cool one.
It
the
is.
Wyvern. The Wyvern has a number of
Yeah.
long-range breath abilities,
The weaver.
but that doesn't mean you can't get into melee
Oh my god,
range
it's a
when you
little
want to.
lizard. That's me as
The
a
basic
baby.
attack of the
love
Wyvern
it.
is Rend. Jump forward
That's
into
me when I was
combat
young.
and slash your
Me as a
enemies with your
teenager.
lethal talons. If they're close to being stunned,
I
you
like
can blow them
the
off balance with a
graphics on it.
blast from your
Sometimes,
wings,
sometimes
causing an
dragons look
explosion of
bleh, but
damage.
this one is a cute dragon.
It's a
After
weaver.
the battle, though, it's time to
Dragon.
feed. Devour the corpses of monsters to create power charges.
Honestly, I
And
love
this
it
is when the
because,
Wyvern's
like, no
abilities
matter which
really
one I
come
say,
online.
people will start arguing about the
When
definition.
using Rend, you can consume a power
I agree.
charge to charge up your wings with lightning. Not only does this do a bunch of damage, but it allows you to turn this melee
I
skill
love
into a much
the
larger
wing
AoE
slash.
attack.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I wonder what those little balls
Once your
are
wings charged,
that are charging
your
up when
wing
he
blast
strikes.
will also do lightning explosions for even more
Oh, it's the
damage.
explosions, I see.
If your enemies are close to death, no need to wait for them to actually die. When you see this blue marker, just devour them alive. Fresh meat is much tastier.
Oh, sorry,
Eat 'em.
bear.
So those
This
are some
might be
melee
my
You get a
little
tummy
guy.
ache.
How about range? Well, you wouldn't be much of a dragon if you couldn't
Look
breathe
how,
fire
like,
after all.
Sexy
Rolling
it
magma is the
moves.
first of the wyvern's breath attacks.
No?
Spit balls of fire that bounce along the
Bow,
ground.
is that you?
These balls will trigger volcanoes.
You
as
know
well.
I'm a
So it's a
scaly.
good idea to cast one as a human
Look
right before
at him
you start
go!
spinning.
Bouncer, 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 bouncer. That's
It's
cool.
like basketball.
But that's not all you can
Just
spit.
like when I had dinner
You have
with
something a
Shaquille
little
O'Neal.
nastier in that gullet of yours. Spitting a barrage of oil at your enemies will cover them in a viscous sludge that makes them easier to ignite.
Yeah.
If you have power charges,
Puke on
though,
'em.
plant your wings in the ground and vomit a barrage of lightning-infused projectiles.
Yeah.
The more power charges you have,
I need a good
the
vocal
longer
stem
you
that
can do
won't
this for.
make people
And make sure you
uncomfortable when I
keep
play
your foes at
this.
range. You're
Because if I
vulnerable to
just do
melee
like the
attacks while
bleh or
channeling this
something, a
skill.
lot of people don't like
Mine's
that.
gonna be.
That's
a better one.
That's
a better one. I like that.
To create entangling vines to slow down your enemies.
Maybe like a girl
Another of
gurgle
nature's
or like
punishments is the thunderstorm.
yeah.
Creating
Oh,
one
you
of
want to
these
make it?
will
You want to
create
make it all
extracts of
feminine and
light
cute?
from
No.
the sky.
No, it's because a lot of people
Wet.
don't like I
Why
would
is
have
that
genuinely
useful?
just been like a bleh,
Well, of course, things
but a lot of
that
people
make it
don't
easier
like
to
that
shot.
sound like it's a
Use it with lightning damage from your wyvern form.
If
to
it
enhance
helps,
your
I
damage.
don't sound like that when I actually
Making things wet
vomit.
also makes
I
them
would be
easier to
really
freeze, so it works
concerned if
nicely
I
with your wolf form as
did.
well. And you know what else
it's like
likes water?
little petals and
Plants.
roses that like
Water
fly
your
around
plants
the
to give them various
bathroom and you're like
extra
la,
abilities.
la, 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 la.
Use lightning storm and tangle to make them last longer and attach more vines to each enemy, slowing them further. Summon thrashing vines to slam at your
I'm
enemies.
sorry,
for a
there's
time.
this weird like
Any
two-legged
that are created in
humanoid
water will
thing
be
on
larger
my
and do more
animal
damage.
stream.
I also don't get it. Oh, never mind.
Dragon!
Lizard's back.
Yeah.
Yay.
With our
Oh.
enemies sufficiently subdued with our
Awkward.
plants, time to really lay into them with our lightning-infused barrage.
Yay.
Ooh.
It's like when your child's favorite
Now, this last
superhero
wyvern
comes on and they're like,
ability is just
yeah,
ridiculous, but we felt like we had to do it.
Lizard Man.
Use flame breath to take to the skies and rain down a stream of fire on your enemies. You
Wow.
have wings, so we have to take full advantage of them after all.
You can
So fly around and burn
Holy!
That's okay. Is it me or does it feel like they really cook the wyvern so much more than
Is
they
it
cook
just
the other
is
guys?
it just me or is every class
Now, there are
getting
a few
fucked
other
if they're
skills
not
we
like the
didn't
cool
cover.
dragon,
There's
man?
one in particular
Yeah.
I think will open up a lot of builds.
I feel like they
Spell totems.
undercooked the wolf and the bear a little
Spell
bit.
totems are meta
No?
tools that let you create a totem that will automatically cast any spell in the game for a time.
Oh, I
In
like
order to
totem
create one,
spell
you
Totems
can
are
use
cast.
cool,
3
though.
endurance or 3
I
power
like not
charges.
pressing a spell button
You
to
could use them
cast
to throw
spells.
fireballs, summon comets, or shower the area in lightning. Really, the options are kind of endless. Your bear form can easily generate endurance charges by
Is it gonna be
consuming
one of those
rain.
things that's either
And your
super
wyvern form
flashy,
can easily
flashy
create
and
power
does
charges
nothing,
by
or
eating
just blows
corpses.
everything out of
So
the
it's
water
pretty
until
easy
they
for the
like
druid to get the
balance it or
charges
something.
needed.
Yup.
But they're also available from quite a few other places as well. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of different
Yeah, I know that
spellcaster
spell.
classes thinking about how best to take advantage of these.
I love the electricity.
Now, of course, along with a new class comes a bunch of new support gems. We've added over 30 new supports throughout the game. But
you
I'll
know
show
what
a
there
few
wasn't
cool
enough
ones
of?
here.
Support gems.
Fan the flames
I'm so
can be added
happy.
to any wind skill to spread fire from one ignited enemy to the other enemies behind them.
Oh yeah.
It's great for the wyvern's wing blast. But you can also use it on many other classes with wind skills, like the twisters on the huntress or the monk's staggering palm projectiles. Accelerated growth
I like
causes
my monk.
extra explosive plants to erupt from the ground.
I haven't
whenever you
tried a
grow
monk
plants
yet.
With rain.
They're very good. I ended up with a ridiculously
Advancing
high
Storm
damage
changes
like
storm
thing just
skills
going
like
through the
the
campaign.
thunderstorm
Oh
or
yeah. Did you get
tornado to
what
move
was it?
across the
I forget
battlefield.
if it's a staff that they
It's great
use
for
or
watering plants en
gloves.
mass.
Did you
I
get a
don't
good one?
remember what
Or to
I
turn
did,
tornadoes into
but I
a
just
real
remember there was a
disaster by
particular
sucking up
boss
multiple
where the
ground fences that
RP
travel
was like
along.
5 times longer than the boss fight. Like once the boss fight started, he just exploded.
And the sorceress
I
might
like
to
that.
use it with
He's like,
firestorm
you will fight me, and then my wife abandoned me, and
Echo
now,
Cry
and then
causes
the
your war
fight
cry
starts. You're like,
skills
nope.
to echo.
Yep.
They will repeat
I
a
love
couple
that
more
for you.
times with a delay after you use them, giving you more empowered attacks.
Yeah, I think it was a lightning
Use it
fister
for the
with some
druid's
cold
animal form
explosions.
war cries.
Is what I did.
Lighting
or on the
fister.
warrior for a nice power.
Barely even
Yeah,
know
I like
them.
anything that lets me set things on fire and do lightning things.
I'm not gonna lie
Grounding
though.
shocks
I
causes monsters
lately
you
I've
shot
been
to
really
turn
into
living
electricity.
Tesla coils.
It just looks so
Yeah,
cool.
no,
like
electricity is my favorite.
You could use
when it like
couple of
zigzags
rounds for
on
an
the
extra damage
screen.
boost.
It's so cool.
But it's also great with
I
any other
like
shotgun
it.
skill. Try it out with lightning spear. It obviously needed
Wow.
more AoE clear.
But
There's a whole
Look at
pile
that.
more, but we'll leave
It's
those
like
for
Christmas.
you to discover. Now, the new class comes to ascendancy classes.
I set out my Christmas
Druid will have two
tree,
options
and
for
the
now,
lights
with the
took
third
out the
being
fuse on
released
my
later.
house. Like, it didn't fully kill
no.
it, but it blew the fuse.
Oh
The shaman
no! Did you
channels
fix it?
nature's
Is everything
elemental
okay?
fury and can
No, I'm
harness
just gonna get
rage
new
as a
lights. I think because the lights are old, they're
unifying his
probably just not
animalistic
good
and
anymore.
magical tendencies.
You'd be surprised because
allocating druidic
in
champion,
LA,
you gain
my whole
spell damage
computer
the
setup
angrier
kept
you are.
breaking
And with
my
furious
my
wellspring, you
power
generate
breaker.
rage
So I had to put
continuously
half my
and can
computer,
spend it
like
to empower your
electricity
spells.
routed to the bathroom.
With the knowledge
like
of the
you have to put on two
Asmerian
different
Magi,
circuits.
Yeah.
the shaman
Computers
can harness
nowadays,
untapped
man?
power
Oof.
from runes and idols.
Mm-hmm.
After allocating Wisdom of the Magi, you will notice that all runes and idols have extra mods only
Wow.
available to the shaman.
The shaman.
These new mods unlock countless new possibilities for enhancing your build.
I have a question. How long do you keep
You
your
can also
Christmas
allocate
tree
Bringer
until?
of the Apocalypse, allowing you to become
It
a
goes
walking
down very
natural
quickly
disaster.
after Christmas.
After
Man.
dealing enough elemental damage,
Can you at least
storms
keep
of
it till
all
my
elements
birthday?
rain around you, destroying all who would face
No.
nature's fury.
Please?
I
Is it
mean,
the animals?
honestly,
There are
like,
other
it's not
abilities
really
for
doing
shaman.
anything. So
I'll just
maybe.
show a few from the
It's
class for now.
beautiful.
The other druid
They are
ascendancy
pretty.
is
No, I
the
make
Oracle.
my family, and I'm gonna have to talk to
The
Junie
Oracle
about this. I
perfected
make
the
them keep
power
the
of
Christmas
foresight
tree until
and utilizes
the
this
end
in
of my
combat
birthday
to
month,
gain massive
until the end of
advantage.
February. And I'm actually
taking
considering if
this
like
vision,
Junie
you'll
and
see
I get like
visions
a
of your future
black
self
or a
using
pink
specific
Christmas tree, we
skills.
could keep it all year
If you
round.
decide to follow this path by using the skill yourself, it will do
You are
significantly
not
more
about this lifestyle.
I'm out here like, I'm so glad I'm not Matara's roommate.
And with converging paths, at a critical moment in battle when a
You
monster
will
is
come
vulnerable to
visit us
freeze,
one day.
stun,
You
or
will come
electrocution,
visit us.
The Oracle can use Moment of Vulnerability.
And look
to
at
see
her.
a vision of the enemy's
Whoa!
future, and then merge it with the current timeline,
Whoa,
allowing him to
what?
deal damage to both.
What?
What?
You can damage
One
his
of my favorites.
spirit.
When you first become an Oracle, you'll notice over 130 new extra passives
That is crazy.
appear in the Druid section of the tree.
You're
By
basically
allocating the
doing
unseen
psychic
path,
damage to the
you use your
future
power
of the
foresight
enemy.
to learn from alternate
Oh.
futures and gain skills that would otherwise be unavailable to you.
Oh,
For example, self-sacrificing
This
allows
druid
you to
is
be able to summon
fucking
more
around with
minions
the
by reducing
timeline.
the spirit
Yup.
costs, with the trade-off of making your reservation skills cost more spirit. Or corruption endures, which allows oracles to have a small chance to avoid death.
oh,
Both the druid ascendancies offer interesting and unique ways to gain modifiers that no other classes can get.
Yeah, I
So
can
we're
see
expecting a
that.
I
huge
missed the
variety
first
of build
ascendancy,
possibilities from these.
unfortunately. Was it cool?
the first
Now, there are unique
ascendancy.
talismans for the druid to use as well.
It said both
Won't
the druids'
spoil all of them,
ascendancies, but
this
I
one was
missed the first
particularly
one.
Cool.
Just busy, like,
Fury of the King turns your
angsting
bear form
over
into a
the
fire
Christmas tree thing.
Look at
converting most of
him!
your damage to fire.
Ooh.
As a demon, you can also use Molten Crash, a
What?
jumping slam attack that
What?
leaves fishes around you.
So wait,
This unique also continuously grants glory.
I'm
allowing
confused.
to
Are
use
you
your
still the
ultimate
bear, or are
abilities
you now
more
a
easily.
demon bear? This
You're
is
a demon.
The druid isn't
crazy.
the only thing we're adding to 040. We still have a bunch more to show.
Guys,
With every new
please,
release, we
I
create a
can't
new
keep
league
up.
With new mechanics, new pinnacle bosses, and with a new story to
I'm
tell.
genuinely,
And
like,
this time
amazed
is
by
no
their
exception.
workload
So let's roll the trailer
workflow.
for the fate of the Val.
Considering there's 2 games that they do this for.
Palace of
baby.
Queen Atzira. It is a ruin, but in the dark,
It is a ruin.
machines still churn.
Oh my god. Is it gonna be androids? Automatons?
The temple has many functions. A chance
Wow!
to save the Val.
You get to build your
A
dungeon.
gateway through time.
It's always funny because, like, I'm still relatively new to Path of Exile, whereas you and Yuzu are, like, much more experienced. So when I'm watching these, it's like, oh, cool! Like, explosions! And people are like, no, this is a whole new system, Limes. It's gonna do this and allow us to do this. And I'm like, explosions!
I am so honored that you put me in the same category as Yuzu. I started playing Path of Exile when the second one came out. Yuzu has like 1,000 hours already. She'll legit be
Yeah,
like,
that's-
oh, I'm glad that they buffed this skill because this skill had a cooldown of 0.3 and I was kind of wanting it to be on a 0.5 cooldown and like, I'm like, okay girl. I just click the
I beg
buttons.
of you, hear me.
'Cause they're
the
fun.
beast cannot give you what you
That's
desire.
fair. I'm kind of like the tier below that, though. Or, like, if there's 3 tiers, it's Yuzu, then you, then me. Because I haven't finished the campaign.
Me neither.
Oh, another booty! Oh!
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Come now.
Me neither.
Give unto
I haven't
me
finished the
your
Path of
desire.
Exile 2 campaign or 1.
At last,
Oh.
fulfill my soul.
Well, the 2 isn't done, right? So,
I don't think so.
damn.
Whoa! December 12th!
booty.
Do we get more butt
Hi.
if we play?
I'm Mark Roberts.
Hi, Mark
Game
Roberts.
Director on Path of Exile.
Mark Roberts has failed the
In
ankle
the
check.
Fate of the Vile League,
No.
you will
I can
find
see it.
remnants of the
I can see a
ancient
sliver
Vile
of ankle there. That
civilization
slut.
scattered throughout Reikland.
They
They
keep
seem
they
to
keep
attract nearby
sponsoring me,
creatures
and then I
and
just
affect them
harass the
strangely.
people that are doing presentations based on whether or not they're wearing like full length socks.
After
Damn,
killing them,
that
the
caught me
remnant
off
appears
guard,
to gain
girl.
some amount of power, but not enough to fully activate it.
For what it's worth,
It seems
I
you will
do
need
not.
to find
I do
5
not.
more of these arcane devices
What is it?
and sacrifice
Share
the
the views
monsters
of
you
my
find
wife,
there
my
to fully
legally married
activate.
wife.
But things don't always go to plan. These devices are old and sometimes infected by corruption.
No, it's quite funny. Like last time as well, when they were
Twisted
doing the
versions of
expanded
ancient
talk,
Vile
and there
may
were 3 of
emerge.
them in there. They
And
all had the same
sometimes
like
even
cross-leg
stronger
pose
foes.
with exactly the same leg
On
over
fully
the other,
activating
and I
one
was
of the
like,
devices, you finally
they were like
discover
they
its
had
true
like
purpose.
synchronized.
A portal
I
opens
see.
and takes you deep underground to a lost temple, once the home of Atziri, Queen of the Vile. What
The Vile
treasures
gave me
could
very
still be
automaton
inside?
vibes a little
I
bit.
think you're gonna want to find out.
With like all the
definitely know what the
machinery.
Vile
Front
are.
of the entrance is a
sorry?
console of some kind.
I said I definitely
And on
know what the Val
activating
are.
it, you can see a map
Well,
of
they're
the
kind of
temple.
like an Aztec,
Atziri's personal
almost like
chambers are on the
robotic
far
race.
side.
It's well, not race,
But
but
how
like
could
it
anyone
seems.
get there? There are disconnected
I'm really
rooms,
liking this
and
that
the
you get
layout
to like
doesn't seem
place
to
the
make
the
sense.
rooms and make a little
And
path.
that's when you realize the
That's
purpose
cute,
of the
yeah.
ancient devices scattered through Rayclast. The temple is powered by sacrifice.
Somebody
and this
said
energy
Aztec
can be used to
plankers.
modify the very structure of the temple itself. Each time you run the temple, you will be
Yeah,
given
I
6
like
rooms that you
these
can
events.
place,
I think the
allowing
presentation
you to
is
craft
really
your own
good,
dungeon to explore.
and I really enjoy like
Place
actually
paths to link
playing
up the
the
dungeon,
game.
and place rooms beside them full
I
of
like
precious
clicking the
I like it when all the
buttons
flashy
and
effects happen.
seeing the
After
lights.
you are happy with your
know?
choices,
they make me happy.
open the
They make the
temple
dopamine
and
receptors in my
discover the
brain go.
results of your
blablabla.
efforts. Each room contains different challenges along with its rewards. On entering a room,
I'm
the
honestly,
doors will
I
slam
say it
shut
every
behind
time,
you,
but
and you will need to face
I
the
am
encounter within.
so amazed
But choose
by
wisely.
Path of
It's
Exile in
important
so
where you
many
place
ways, like the
rooms
GGG
to get
devs.
maximum returns.
Yeah.
So first of all, like
For example,
I've talked about it before,
when
but
placing a
I played
commander, you
the Path of
could just
Exile
place
2
it
at
anywhere
first,
along an
and then they
existing
sponsored
path.
me, and they just
But a
keep
much
sponsoring
better
Yuzu and
strategy
I
is to
and
place
you
it
and like
next to a
a lot of
garrison of
game
troops
devs.
for
They'll
him to
sponsor you one
command.
time, and then they're like, okay, you know. So I really appreciate that they keep supporting
With better leadership,
us
the
as the
garrison will
streamers
level up,
as well.
making the
And
monsters
it
harder,
also shows in
but
like how.
also
Sorry,
more
by the way, I just
rewarding.
woke up, so I'm not very good at
Different
leaving
rooms
sentences.
have
But
different
they're
requirements
also
for
doing the
leveling
same
up.
thing with their community, where
For
they're still
example,
supporting the
if you
first
want
game,
to fully
which is
level up
free,
a smithy,
fully free.
you will need to supply
And
it with
while
golems
building out this
from an
game,
adjacent golem
and
works.
Yeah, no,
they're
exactly.
super
And
responsive
hook
to
up a generator
community,
to the
everything.
power
It just,
network to supply
I don't know.
the
I
power.
wish more game devs did it
After
this
doing
way.
so, the
It's so well
golems will be
done.
powered up, making them much more dangerous.
Sorry, I started giggling halfway through,
You
not
don't
because of
need
what
to
you were saying, I agree
memorize what
entirely,
interacts with
but
what.
because for
When
some
selecting
reason
a
my
room,
Twitch player
you'll be shown
glitched
the
and flashed up the
locations that will
mature
make other
warning.
rooms
It's a
level
bit
up,
late for that. We've
and
seen two
exactly
asses
what
and 4
effect you
titties,
have on
man.
the temple.
Yeah.
And an ankle.
Yep.
It's like, it's way too late for that warning, man.
I saw
After
more than
running
4
the temple,
titties.
A few of the rooms
Oh.
will destabilize and be removed.
But you know,
It will be up
it's
to you
really
to
sweet
rebuild the temple,
when companies
adding
like
6 more
sponsor
rooms
streamers
each
more
time you
than
come
once.
back,
It kind of feels like it's more of a
making the
relationship
temple
rather than a
larger
transaction in
and
that way,
larger.
which is nice.
And larger.
And I feel like it just shows
So
with even the way
that's
they
the
treat their
basic
community,
functionality
right?
of
Where
the temple.
they keep
Yeah, they
updating.
value
They could have
people
easily been
that
like,
do
all right,
things.
Path of Exile
Once
2, Path of
Storiani
Exile 1 has
finds
been
out
around
about
for
your
10
travels
years.
to
It's
Lyra
fully
Val,
free.
he
You know,
will
you guys
attempt
can
to
enjoy it as
persuade
much
you
as you
to take
want.
on a new
But they're
mission.
still updating a fully free game
The temple
while
entrance
working on this
contains a
game, which is going to
prototype
be
of the
free when it
time
comes
portal
out.
device.
Currently, the only reason
It will
it's
be
a
able
little
to
bit of
take
money
you
is
back in
because
time, but
it's
only
in
to one
development.
specific point.
Yeah.
And
Right before Atziri
it
triggered
amazes
the
me.
cataclysm that
Yeah.
destroyed the Val.
And for those that were asking, the
He
monetization is in the
requests that you go
cosmetics.
back
That's
and
where the
attempt
money
to stop
is made.
Atziri to prevent the Val from ever being
And
They're
destroyed.
very pretty cosmetics.
again-
They're so extra.
you can like use your currency from the first game on the second game. So even there, you get double the vibes.
And some of the
Atziri is on the far side of the temple,
pets and things have
so
been
you will
ported
need
over,
to
which is cool.
expand the temple significantly to get to her. And even worse,
I spent
her
double
chambers can
coins on
only be
getting 2
unlocked
ferrets
by
in
a
Path of
room
Exile 1,
that
so I
isn't
had like a
fully
ferret on
accessible
each
to you.
side.
I have a little
In order
toad
to deal with
portal.
that, you are
and,
going to need to
um,
visit the architect of the temple.
I want to buy more pets.
To get to him,
Another
you will
thing
need
too
to
that is always
place
recommended
path
is
rooms.
expanding your storage, but
But
you don't
while
need, like,
doing
there's
so,
all the
you will
cosmetics in this
probably
game
want to
do not help
exploit
you
some of
win,
the
so it's
vile
not pay to
technology
win.
Only
It's just
available
pay to
in the
look cool.
past. Once you can travel into the past, a whole new set of rooms are available to you.
Just out of
Travel
curiosity,
into the
Insane
past.
rewards.
how many hours does everybody have
At
in,
level
in
1,
Path of Exile 2. Oh,
The corruption chamber can be used to corrupt
how many
a
hours do you
single
guys
item.
have in Path of Exile 2? I'm curious. I'm gonna check
But
mine
placing
too.
it next to a Thaumaturge to run the place,
Thaumaturge!
and a sacrificial chamber to provide soul energy, you'll be able to level it up. And it's
Zero.
worth it.
You can change it. Path
Because
of Exile
once you
1
get
is
the room
free.
to level
Play it.
3, there are some
I have
very
37
nice
hours
rewards
in
to be
Path of
had.
Exile 2. What about you, Limes?
In a level
Not that
3
many.
corruption chamber, you will find this mysterious
I played a lot
device.
offline.
It has a slot to place an item.
Because it's a
and it
really
only
nice, like,
accepts items
end
that
of the
are
night
already
game where you can
corrupted.
just run a few dungeons,
What will
advance a
happen to
little
them?
bit, farm a few items.
Well, normally once an item is corrupted, you can't modify it any further. But this device allows you to corrupt
I don't know
your
if my
item
brain
a
is
second
expanded
time,
enough to actually
adding
like
another enchantment.
figure out some of
This
these
has the
more advanced
capability
things
to
where it's like,
craft
yeah,
some
min-max
very
your
powerful
rooms and
items
then
indeed.
craft like this
But be
legendary
warned,
thing. And I'm like, I
the
don't know how to
Vile
make
are
it
all
better.
about taking
I have
risks in the pursuit
18.8
of
hours in
power.
Path of Exile 1.
There is
Nice.
a 50% chance
I'm
that
about the
item
same in
will
Path
be
of Exile 1,
destroyed.
like 18 hours. Somebody
Oh,
says
sorry,
I
Path of
got.
Exile 2. Path of Exile 2. I have
Oh,
less than
oh.
Path of Exile 1.
Somebody says I
Yeah,
got
18.8 in Path of Exile 2.
between 16 to 20,000 hours in Path of Exile 1. Damn.
Each
Nice.
room has its own interesting mechanics and rewards when it levels up.
1,600
Many
hours for
Ooh,
Path of
that's
Exile
so
1.
cool.
Oh, it's a robot
Special
crab
drops.
with legs.
And
I
in many
love robot
cases,
crab with legs.
New crafting opportunities.
That's true, chat member.
example,
Most of us don't know how
a
to
level
theory
3
craft, so we
alchemy
just find a
lab
video
has
by a guy that
nasty
does
Vile
and then copy
construct
what they
to
did.
fight. But if you can defeat it,
I like how she
you can
calls you
find
chat
new
member.
corrupted soul cores.
Look, he's got snakes.
Yes. They
Forget
are chat
snakes on a
member.
plane.
Like
Snakes in a
Guatalixi's thesis,
in a temple.
which on boots allows you to sacrifice your life to run faster.
Oh, I like that.
Or
Gotta go
Zeta
fast.
Colossal's
I can see side
thesis,
boob.
which on
Oh, I
gloves
can see
will
boob,
revive
boob.
one of your minions
Up
whenever
them.
an offering expires.
It's got physics on it.
Get a sacrificial chamber
Oh,
to level 3,
limes. I
and
got
you
my
will need to
period
face a highborn
yesterday,
priest of
and today I'm in
sacrifice.
such pain.
Defeat him to be able to further corrupt
It's the
the
cut, like you
Vile
say it in a way
unit,
that's like you're
modifying it
confiding in your close
unpredictable
friend, but
ways.
actually you're telling almost like 4,000 people.
It's fine.
One of the mods of this unique
I
will
got
be
nothing.
removed
I'm very sorry to
and
hear it.
replaced with another
And I think
random
because
mod.
of that, I was like clenching my teeth. So, oh.
For
I'm
example,
very sorry. I will bring you
this soul
hot
mantle.
chocolate and a water bottle.
It gives
And
you
a
an additional
hug.
totem, but lowers your
And a
totem's life
hug.
and curses you when they die.
I feel bad.
By
'cause
using the machine,
when I
this
first
could
got
result
my
in a
period, like
terrible
when I was a
item if you
kid,
remove the
I
good
got mine
mod,
at like age 10 or something
but
ridiculous.
also some
Yeah.
amazing
It did
items
hurt,
if you replace the
but
downside.
ever since I've been on various forms of birth control, I don't
now,
feel it.
one extra thing to mention about these Vile crafting
Yeah, no,
machines.
I feel
You
nothing,
don't
man.
have to take
Damn.
the item you
I
want
am
to craft
numb.
into the temple. If you
Lucky.
don't have the item
Usually,
you
if
want
I
to craft with
work
you at the
out,
time,
it doesn't hurt
then
as
clicking
much. But
this
I
button
haven't
will
worked
allow
out
you
much
to
before.
create
Like
a
this
currency
week, I've been
item
kind of
instead,
sedentary,
allowing you to do the craft later or trade it if you want.
and I don't know.
Now there are all sorts of
The big
interesting
room.
rooms
When
you
I
can
was on
find in
birth
the
control
temple.
many moons
But
ago,
the
like
last
years
one I
ago.
want to show you
I don't think it
today
made my
is the
period hurt
flesh
less, but I don't
surgeon.
remember.
A
It can
Vile
really
flesh
depend on the
surgeon
one
can
that
be
you're
leveled
on.
up by placing him next to a high-level
Also, I like this
synth flesh
person's
lab.
pun. They said when the ancient wool sculptures were finished, it was a relief.
But be careful. The flesh surgeon has some rather
Whoa!
unpleasant experiments
He's
in
got
his
eyes on his
personal lab.
belly.
Afterwards, you might
Oh, this
notice the
jiggly little,
surgery
oh, this
table
little
just sitting
chunky
there.
little guy.
The Vile are great at crafting items. Why not do some crafting on yourself?
Where you can craft
After
your...
laying down,
Oh,
you'll
you're
be asked
flesh
which limb you'd
shaping.
like to replace.
Is it gonna
I
be weird,
like
like in Path of
Left
Exile 1,
arm,
where you had
perhaps
just an
your right
arm
leg.
hanging out on, like, attached
Each
to your
limb can get a
shoulder
different
Oh
blade?
yeah,
set
the
of
extra
random
arm that casts the
bonuses.
ability.
So
Do you start getting all jiggly?
After getting up from the table,
Wait.
try out your new limb.
Is that a gun?
It seems to
no.
work fine, and even perform
Oh no,
better
never mind.
than
He was
your
holding
normal
the
one.
bow.
Now, there is just one thing with
Was that
replacing
2?
body parts.
Oh, it was 2. Okay, Path of
If you
Exile 2
die
had the
and are
arm. Yeah, yeah,
resurrected,
yeah.
your body will
No,
Is
did we
there
not
ways
just
stop
do-
crafting things to my body?
Wait, did we not
You
just
might
do an
want
arm
to
in Path of
return to
Exile 1? The
Vile
little arm that
surgeons
would
if you
cast
want
the
another
Keeper of the
robot
Flame.
arm, and maybe get a
I
better
thought
one
so.
next time.
Yeah,
No, it
yeah.
was one. Chat, why are you misleading me?
Some
Stop
rooms,
lying
like
to my
the
wife.
Commander,
Dicks.
Can give you
Oh my
a
god, his
new
name is
type of reward.
Zolotl.
Medallions that can be
He's
used
so
to
cute.
manipulate the temple in other ways.
That's you had to like go and get the
Using a
blood
Queeper Lassel's
like into the big
medallion
blood
will
tree that
allow you to
birthed you
artificially
stuff.
boost a
Yeah,
room.
exactly. And
yeah.
I kept
Doesn't
saying I
meet the
don't like
normal
the word
requirements to
wound
level up.
gift.
I
remember
love
that
it.
was my
And
whole
a
thing.
Queeper medallion will stop rooms from
My wound
destabilizing when you complete a temple, allowing you to guarantee
Bro,
getting
I was
a
telling my
reward
stream.
a second time.
I gotta
Great if you want to
stop by
stock
like
up
a
on
doctor
double
because
corrupts.
lately, my womb's
Now,
been hurting.
with all that aside,
My like ovaries,
to
they
face
hurt a little
the
more than
architect.
usual. I'm like,
and you
am I
will
gonna
be in
die?
for a fight.
I appreciate
I hope
how
it's just
candid you are
stress.
with your stream. I don't think I would tell my chat about my wound pains
to modify
personally.
the temple.
I also do it because
But this
knowing
one
myself,
is
once it
special.
stops hurting, I'll forget about
allows
it.
you to place
So if I
new
tell them,
types
they're
of
going to be like,
rooms
hey,
with
Matara, you've
specific
talked about it
rewards.
hurting a few times. I'm worried about you.
There are rooms with specific uniques.
I need
This seems like an
rooms.
appropriate topic for a sponsor segment. Dude, the game had womb gifts.
The
first game had womb gifts. They don't give a
also a
fuck,
few
man.
other more niche
She told him he had
experiments.
slutty little ankles.
Like this one.
I mean, that
can
could also
extract
still
the
be a
soccer
problem,
balls
but
back
No.
out of an item at the cost
no,
of destroying it.
Now, something really important is every league we release a significant amount of content for the in-game.
Also, I
actually
do
has
want to
an ankle
Make sure that the fate of the
Yeah,
Val
he
works
does.
well
Sorry,
for
go
late
on.
game
for the.
players.
I do want to say,
We've
I do
added
wonder
many
if I was
mechanics to
like
make sure that
a
you can
man
scale the
complaining about my
difficulty
shoulder hurting
and
or
rewards
something,
to
if people
match.
would not react that way, right?
Getting some
But as
rooms
soon
to
as a
level
girl is
3
like,
adds
my
extra
my
mods to the
ovaries burn,
entire
everyone's like,
dungeon.
oh, Matara, that's
And
really
these stack
uncomfortable.
with each other.
Don't talk about your
So
ovaries.
in endgame, when you can get some really
I
big
think it's
temples, you can
like
generate a challenge
whatever
that
is
can even
comfortable
match the
personally for
strongest
you. I wouldn't
opponent.
say that ovaries is the same as a shoulder though.
We also start to introduce ways to
There's
store
like
up energy for the
I'd
temple,
probably try something closer to
allowing
the
you to
groin
save up
for the
many
for the
groin
men's
would be a
equivalent.
good
do
one.
them later at your leisure.
Yeah.
And not interrupt
Gentlemen,
them
I have
too
pulled
often.
my groin sleeping.
Yeah.
Anybody can relate to
Guys,
that.
Eventually, it's
guys,
important that we
my
have a
groin
new
is in
pinnacle
much
boss
pain.
to
I have
test your
torsioned
character's
my
might.
groin.
In the fate of the Val, you will get
Balls
to
hurt.
face
Ooh.
Edziri while she was at the peak of her power.
Why is that thing all wiggly?
One
What
of
did it
the
look like?
rewards you will gain by defeating
I like
the
it.
Architect is the ability to place the Royal Access Chamber. Once connected to your temple, you can visit it to finally reach the Queen of the Val herself.
I'm ready. I want to see another butt.
Yeah, I think
fight
maybe
takes
the
place
reason
at
why
a
I keep
critical
that degree
moment
of
in
separation
history.
is because if
Right
I
as
tell
Edziri
people if I
communes
tell
with
chat
the beast's
about
power,
about
it takes her
that,
true,
like
corrupted
chances
form.
Oh my
are
God,
someone's
she
gonna
has
come in.
full-
Now,
Sorry.
we are not going to show you the
No, chances
whole
are someone's
fight,
gonna come in
but
2
we
weeks
will
from them and
tempt
be
you
like,
with
"How are
one of
your
the
ovaries
rewards.
feeling today, streamer?"
Yeah.
This is Edziri's rule.
That
This
is a
staff
cool
gives additional
staff.
levels to
Holy
all of your
cow.
corrupted
It is a very
gems
cool staff.
and lets you trade
I
life
need
for extra
corrupted
damage.
spells. I love corruption.
Yeah,
In
brackets
addition to that,
carrying.
while using the staff, mirrors of refraction will constantly appear on the battlefield.
I think
Any
another
projectile you
thing,
fire at these
is
will split into a nova,
even
and they
though
can chain from one to
you're
the
very capable and you're a great gamer,
So,
because you're a
that's
very
the fate
cute
of the Val
girl,
League.
you naturally have more
But
people being more
we are
doting on
also
you.
bringing the previous league,
Whereas for me,
Rise
even
of
though
the
I'm more of a
Abyssal
girl
into
failure
the
because
core
I have the
game.
auntie vibe, more
Along
people
with
are
a
like,
few
she'll figure it
changes.
out. She's good.
Now, for those
not
of
a
you who
girl
haven't seen what happens when a
failure.
league is over, it's important to
am, but
understand
it,
that
like,
you will not be seeing
I
abysses
save it
in
with my
every
auntie
area
energy.
anymore.
I see.
Rise of the Abyssal
I didn't deny
is
the
now
auntie
one of the
part.
league mechanics that can show up randomly in in-game.
But even though you're very capable, I think because of
If
your
you want to
natural
specialize
innate
in running
cuteness,
abysses,
everyone's always like,
there is
"Oh,
now
my
a
life.
tablet that will allow you
Are
to
you
add them
okay?
to
Did you
any
drink
map you
water?
run.
Did you eat today,
You can
lads?
also craft the tablet
In
to
fairness,
add
sometimes I'm like,
abyss-specific
stream, I
mods
forgot to eat dinner,
enhance
and then
how
they
they
yell at
function.
me, so maybe I deserve it.
That happens when
Now
I'm
that
playing
Abyss is core,
Path of
it
Exile.
also
Wow.
needs its own Atlas tree. You
Another
can gain
one.
your first points by completing an abyss. But there are more available for doing depths and
But
killing
you can tell
certain
that I'm not
bosses.
like too.
And there are a
I don't
bunch
know
of
too
different
much about the
options.
end game of these games because I'm like,
You
yeah,
might just want
whenever
more
it's a
monsters
segment
and
showing off the
bosses.
new pretty abilities, I'm like,
But
yeah, and then
you
it gets to
can
this
also
segment, I'm
make
like,
finishing
I
an
don't know
abyss
what's going on, but
have
that's
a
really
chance to
cool. I want to build a
overrun an nearby
dungeon.
map with the abyssal.
The dungeon building looks really,
Or
really good.
Make your waystone modifiers
Yeah.
also apply to abyssal depths.
Did I drink water today? Yes.
You
Did I
could
get a back
specialize in the
rub? I
interaction
live
with
with
other
married
leagues,
roommates. I don't think
or
either of them should be
specialize
giving
in
me
a
a back rub.
specific abyssal faction.
Imagine.
One of the important elements that we have heard loud and clear is that needing to do abyss crafting on waystones
It's quite cute. If you lie down in my
quite
house,
annoying.
chances are Pomeranian
So,
will give you an
we
impromptu
have
back rub
removed
by
that.
just jumping on your back.
I like that.
In fact,
get a back rub
we have
over here.
removed instilling from waystones as well. This mechanic felt mandatory on maps because it boosted the value of all other content. But it was both annoying to do.
By the way,
and
Limes, I don't know if
resulted
you
in a lot
can
of
notice this.
visual
This is
clutter.
old gameplay.
Yeah.
Instead,
Yeah.
we are bringing
It's
back
patch
some of that power on
0.3.1.
tablets, which you
Yeah,
don't
I just
need
thought
to
you
should
craft
know.
nearly as often, since they last for 10 maps each.
Just in
Once you
case
defeat
didn't.
the
Goodbye, Arbiter of Ash.
Yeah,
you'll
that
be
was like
able
instant.
to upgrade tablets to a rare with 4 mods using regular currency. Even this isn't enough to fully bring back the power you could have gotten from instilling.
Are they gonna show
So
us
we
the
have
cool new
also buffed
cosmetic?
the
Because I
bonuses
think the
that
supporter
tablets
packs
give.
are really just
Going
they're so
forward,
extra.
we're
Like
not going
one
to
time
be
they were
adding
like,
any
you can
more
buy a pet
crafting
that eats
directly
other
to
people's
waystones
pets. It was like, what?
outside of the basic currency.
Is there gonna
because
be
it
like
adds
pet
too
power
much
scaling where you
micromanagement.
can then buy a pet that defends your
But
pet
on
from the
that
pet that
note,
eats other pets?
Fate
Yep,
of the Vial
imagine.
does bring the ability to corrupt your tablets. Hoping
Usually
to get
this
one of
reminds me
many
that I
different
didn't buy the
random
previous
outcomes.
supporter pack and I got to rush.
Now,
Because once
with
they show the
regards to
supporter pack,
Delirium
you're going to
Fall,
have a week to
even
buy the
though
current
you
one.
shouldn't have to have it on every
I
map
see.
anymore, we still did want to make
Bella,
it
I'm
less
stop
I
giving
like-
them ideas. You like?
Delirium
No,
Fall has
I
been
like doing a
toned down
thing where,
significantly.
like, if
So
I
you
want
won't
to, if
feel
I
like
want
you're
to
just
whale on a
playing in a sea
game
of
and buy
grey.
something expensive mob, I'm like, oh no,
Another
the
big
game
source of
capture
problems in the
crashed.
endgame
What on
is the
earth is
feeling of getting
happening?
overwhelmed
That's
by
very
monsters.
strange until
And
I
then you-
actually buy
In
it.
You load
031,
back in with,
we
like,
reduced the
Load
number of
back in and I'm
monsters
suddenly
early in
blinged
game
out to the
in order to
fucking
help you
kills. Yeah, it's like, I
but
don't know what
still
happened
scaled up the number of monsters
then.
to
Gold
previous
chains
levels
everywhere,
by the time you got to
diamonds.
tier 15.
three rings
Well,
on each finger,
after
yeah.
letting
Yup.
this simmer for a while, we are still getting this kind of feedback. So we are no longer going to scale up the number of monsters you go as you get deeper into the endgame. Instead, we are scaling up the difficulty and rewards by
Great
the
killer.
same
Look at the wolves,
Let's
the
get stuff
golden
touching my
wolves.
carpet.
Instead of increasing the number of monsters by 40%,
Bone wand.
they will instead drop 40%
Bone
more
wand.
items, grant 40% more experience, and have 40% more life.
I like that.
In addition
I
to
like
all
the
normal
impact
scaling
feel of
they
that
get due to being
like
higher level.
ice shower. It's like when it
This
hits the
only
ground, it
applies to
feels like
regular
it's shaking the
monsters,
floor.
not
It does.
bosses.
And I like that they turn into like
We have
almost they look
also
like marble
reduced the speed
statues. I
modifiers
know
that
it's
monsters
ice
can get
again.
sometimes.
That's really
which
cool.
also helps a lot with this. Now, we did have a large amount of content for endgame planned for 040, but unfortunately we just didn't get time to finish it.
No.
The scope was a bit too
No,
large,
end
and so we'll
game
need to
content
wait
missing
until
for me.
050 for
Not that I've ever been there.
But rest assured, there will be a ton of upgrades
You gave
for the
us the
existing
Druid, we
leagues,
forgive you.
as well as new pinnacle bosses.
Yeah, no, we
and a
love you. We
significant
have a cool
overhaul to the
druid. We
Atlas
get to set
passive tree
fields of
coming
wheat
soon.
on fire.
Also,
Now,
excuse
another
me, are
problem
you
that
telling
becomes
me
a
you're
much bigger
not
issue
going
in
to
the
overwork
endgame
your employees
is
right
the
before Christmas?
Performance pass.
And we have done a lot of
The
work.
nerds are talking.
The primary issue is CPU load. And to address that, a lot of things have been optimized. And we have done a lot of work to take advantage
Me with my
of the
5080s.
low CPU cores.
I'm ready.
You should see frame rates of at least
Although
25%
I am slightly
higher.
afraid that will bring back the
And a
24H2
lot less
bug for
bad
Windows
frame
11
spikes during
computers, so
gameplay.
hopefully not.
It does make quite a big difference.
It looks
especially
awesome.
on consoles.
It looks so much
A
better.
lot more
Like the
work
frame
in
rate
this
is
area
doubled
is
on the new one,
on.
for depending
And
on
you'll
presumably
continue to
depending
see
on your kit.
performance improvements over the next few months.
Wow.
Of course, another important area
Very
is
good. Sorry,
game
I didn't mean to
balance.
shush you.
No,
I
no,
like
no,
it
I
when
love it.
I like
Made
it when
a
they talk
lot of
tech to me.
changes. Now, most of these we will
Can
save
you
for the
believe
patch
that
notes.
instead of forcing
but
their
I'll do a
employees
quick
to work
summary of some of the
overtime on
numbers.
Christmas, they shipped a very
As well
good
as adding
product
11
without
new unique
overburdening
items,
everybody?
We have rebalanced
Yeah, they were like, the
dozens of
scope
others
isn't
that are
good.
not
It's
currently used
Christmas.
very
We would
often.
like a break. Fair enough,
We've also
man.
done a pass over lineage supports. 21 of them have been rebalanced.
Again,
as
if
well
you
as adding
own
9
Path of
more.
Exile 2, it's a free update.
Alongside
so.
the 2 new Druid ascendancies, we have made balance changes to
And if you
almost
don't,
all
it's
the
like
others,
$30.
with some of them getting a grander rebalance, such as the Smith of Katava. Alongside the 20 plus new Druid skills, we've also rebalanced 90 other active skills across all the
90?
different classes.
Oh my god.
And to top it all off, there are also over 250 new
What do
passive
you
skills
mean?
added
There
to the
was no
passive tree.
room for 250 more
These changes should
fucking
go a long
skills,
way
I
you
don't know where they
to the
lunatic.
put
viability of
them.
many more skills, uniques, and overall
Yeah,
build
every Path
variety
of
that can
Exile
tackle
2
our
and
most
1 update
challenging
is free.
content.
The only thing is you need to own Path of Exile 2,
Next up,
which
we're
isn't
going to
free.
be
And they're gonna be
talking about our
Druid
new
themed,
supporter
right?
packs.
I'm so excited.
Today, we're launching
Oh,
2 new series of
and look,
supporter
it's
packs.
It's
The
me.
Precursor
It's
and
me as a
Calgary
baby.
packs.
Can you
Each
buy
tier
that
contains
pet,
the pack's
please?
full face value in points, alongside
Please.
several
That way I can be with
exclusive
you forever.
microtransactions. As always,
The silence.
God,
microtransactions
it's gonna
in these
gonna
packs
wriggle
are purely
after me though.
cosmetic.
I know.
Is this a bad time to
character's
say that, you know, it makes
I
me
know.
slightly uncomfortable?
I know. I know.
At least you're not a spider.
The
If you were a spider,
Precursor
I'd be
series of
fucked.
supporter
It's
packs
actually like a
contains
robo-bug,
6
so it's almost kind of
exclusive
cute. He's
microtransactions.
chasing things.
First up,
I'm getting it.
the marble statue character effect. Once you
Is Fiume
finally
from a
stay
European
still
company
for a
or New
moment,
Zealand?
a podium rises up out of the ground to immortalize
And you
You can
marblify.
tell from
your skin
you
to
can tell
marble.
from their accents.
When you next move, the stone crumbles around you.
That's cool.
The precursors had master
mastery over
Ooh.
gravity manipulation. So too can you now with the Gravity Well portal. Witness
That's
the power of its
cool.
pull as you approach it.
cut your frames for fun.
Draw in enemies with your own gravitational pull with the awakened
I want the
precursor armor
AFK
set.
statue, actually.
The AFK statue is
Precursors designed
My
and built
baby.
many
Honestly,
mysterious
this thing is actually
ancient
kind of
beings.
cute because he's a robot.
This one used to
Baby.
serve as a scout.
I like
that
him,
would
actually.
patrol and tase
I'd buy that.
intruders.
Yay! Call it
Why salvage
Matara.
gear yourself when the master of the forge can do it for you?
Whoa, he's
Molten
gooping.
gold spills out as the forge master breaks down your items.
Very goopin'. Wow.
The relic of the precursor's map device is a mysterious machine that sits atop ancient colossal statues. It keeps track of the number of charges consumed on your precursor tablets used in the device. The Kalguran pack series also contains 6 exclusive microtransactions.
The tentacles with the
The
gold.
Kalgurans had astounding skill in astronomy, being able to track cosmic events with absolute precision. Harnessing that skill,
I realized my
with the
dad
astronomers
ghosted me.
level up effect
Oh
equipped,
no!
you too can
What
now
did you
see
ask him
exactly
about?
how long it took you to level up as it outputs the time
Like,
in chat.
we were supposed to be going for a dog walk. I was
The
like, what time are we
taken to
walking? He
reach
just
your
not
last
responded.
3 levels is also displayed on the item, so
Aw,
you can
da.
link it when you have a time you're proud of. Crush unique
Wait,
enemies.
can I hit
By
you with
unleashing
something
the
kinda
wrath of the
funny?
lost Kalguran fleet, led formerly by
At least
Captain
you have a
Butler
dad to
himself.
go on walks with.
A Kalguran seafarer.
I don't know.
needs armor fit
Sometimes
for
he
the treacherous
disappears.
seas of
Ooh, I
Rayquaza.
like the seafarer
That
armor.
is
Set
very
as a
cute.
cover
The little
with the
helmet
classic tricorn
with the
I
eyes.
like the peg leg.
peg leg.
Oh yeah, the pig leg.
The lost
Yarr.
treasure weapon skins top off your appearance of a true raider of the seas. These gilded weapons can be applied to wands,
Cute.
two-hand
It's a
maces,
hammer
Cool.
with
and
a
shields.
what? Whoa, that shield.
After a long day of plundering loot, retreat to the Kraken's Cove hideout. A home of some
Oh
of the
my
most
God.
deadly ocean-dwelling creatures in Rayclast. Many
I hope you
ships
have a good
met
walk
their
with your dad.
demise
If not
here.
today, then tomorrow.
It will be
What
tomorrow.
better to
It'd be
accompany
pretty
you in
impressive if it was
Kraken's
today because it'd be like
Cove than
midnight.
a Kraken itself.
It should hopefully be tomorrow
Replace your
afternoon.
stash with a dormant Kraken, waiting for its prey. As you approach,
Kraken.
it will awaken and terrify both you and any guests in your hideout. Alongside
Cute.
this, an
Would you
extra
like to pay
stash
us
skin
money to
item
put
will be
tentacles in your
granted
base?
to you.
Yes!
When placed, will automatically
Wait,
open
you
to
can
any
do
stash
it.
tab
You
set
can just
with
have a whole
currency
thing of
affinity
tentacles.
to help
Alrighty
having to
then.
navigate
Look at
through
my
your
gold
tabs.
tentacles.
Additionally, any microtransactions from the supporter packs will be made available for use in Path of Exile 1.
Yay!
Thank you very much for all your ongoing support.
No, thank you.
We're just about to start the Q&A with Ziggy D. Afterwards, at 11 a.m. NZ time, we'll post the patch notes. With release at the end of next week, our community team will be posting crucial information you'll need for the release. Keep an eye on the news. Thanks for joining us today and checking out our latest developments.
Thanks for having us.
We're looking forward to playing alongside our fellow shapeshifting exiles. All while
I usually like to
uncovering
catch
lost
the
file
start of the
secrets
Q&A.
by doing
What
some
about you?
dungeon
Oh
crafting.
yeah, I'll watch the Q&A
We'll
for like
begin the
15
Q&A
minutes or so.
shortly.
Are you going to be
Yeah.
So
continuing
please
streaming
get
after
your
this?
questions
Yeah,
ready.
I'm just starting.
Yeah, okay. What I might do is I might play a couple of rounds of the new Elden Ring DLC with my friends, with my chat. With my chat, who are my friends? I'm getting parasocial lately. I keep saying with my friends.
I love
with
it.
my chat friends. And chat keeps being like, she gold is her friend.
She's being parasocial.
Welcome
Yeah.
back, Exiles, to the
So I might do a
Q&A
couple rounds of
portion.
that, and
I
then
am
I'll
your
send them
host,
your
Ziggy D,
way
and
so you
today
can
we'll
look after
be
them.
touching on the
You
design
must
of
look
the
after my
Druid
chat
and the
friends.
fate of the Vile League while we gather some community questions. Then
I
we'll
like
deep
this
dive
man's
into
shoes.
end game balance and
I like
other game
leather
design
work
topics.
type
I am,
shoes.
of
And you
course,
also like
joined
not seeing
by
his ankles,
game
huh?
directors Jonathan Rogers
Yes.
and Mark Roberts. How you guys going today?
Oh, very good. I mean, you know, it's been a great.
It's actually
been a
it's
great one to work on
the
this
same
month. Like, I've really
culprit
enjoyed it. So,
actually
yeah, it's
for
feeling
the
nice to see you
ankle.
again.
So I think
And it
that's
feels
just
like it's only
his
been, like,
vibe.
no
But
time at all since the
fortunately,
last time you
where
were
he
here.
tends to
We went early.
sit, my head censors it
Feels
for
like-
chat,
feels like
so
only several weeks, and
their
that's
innocence is
pretty
preserved.
Yeah, we get to
I
see
see.
you twice
Lies
as often now,
malicious,
so that's
our
fine.
Yeah,
friend.
we're around every 2 months or so. now. That's great. I love it. Let's keep going.
Quick thoughts
So,
about the Druid
I do
update
have
for
to
you.
open with this,
if you
though,
have
is
any.
that,
I am
Druid
so
was a little
excited.
bit
I
weak,
wanted
I
to
think,
play
in the
Druid like
demonstration
since
video.
Path of
Yeah, I think
Exile
one of the
came
issues
out.
that we have
Basically,
is,
I
like, we're so
remember because I
concentrating
played
on, like,
Diablo
just
first,
demonstrating
and I
how the
really
mechanics
liked.
work,
Sorry, Diablo
that we
2,
sort of
and I
forget to
really
be
liked
like, okay,
Druid.
let's actually
And
make
then
sure
Path
the
of
damage
Exile came out, and I was
numbers
like,
that we're
oh, a
doing on this, like, test
non-Blizzard
character we're
type
filming
Diablo
here
game.
are
Can I
actually,
play a
like, in
Druid?
line
And
with
it was
what
like,
people
no.
actually,
And then Path of
normally
Exile 2 came out. I was
expect. So,
like,
yeah, there's
ooh,
a few things there
if
that
they're
we
making
probably
a
should
sequel,
have,
can I play a Druid?
sort of caught
No.
and made a little stronger there, but,
So
yeah,
we're
when you actually
finally
play
getting
it,
a Druid, and I'm
it's
so
certainly from the
excited
alpha
about it.
feedback incredibly
makes you feel
What's wrong with
better.
ankle socks?
you know,
Nothing is wrong with
like,
ankle
you know,
socks.
we're
It's
saying to
just
people say, oh, you know,
it's
the
for
wolf
some
looks weak or
reason
whatever. Well, I
it's
can assure you
apparently
that
the
on
indicator
alpha,
of a
there's much people
millennial.
saying the wolf is super
Like it's a
fast.
giveaway.
Hey,
You know, it just
I
comes
love
down
I love
to,
ankle socks.
to the things you
Oh,
I think we
I know
What are
that
your
since I
thoughts
started
on
playing
Druids?
Path of Exile 2,
Showing a bit
people
more
have
of
just
the-
been like,
yeah,
I'm
at
waiting
least
for Druid,
demonstrating
I'm waiting
side
for
and getting
Druid,
posted
I'm
and
waiting
stuff
for
as
Druid,
well.
like
Obviously, it's-
non-stop.
you just play
So
it
I'm
literally
happy they
right now,
finally
and
got
it's,
the
you know,
Druid.
Yeah, I've
different
definitely
ballpark,
been
but-
Yes,
playing and
yeah.
recording a bit myself. 'Cause
Yeah,
I-
no, I can't
when
wear
first
ankle
watched it as
socks.
well, the draft,
They
I
make
was
it
thinking,
makes
it's like, I don't
I don't know.
really
It
get a
makes
feel for what
it
it feels
feel
like,
like there's
actually
something
playing.
weirdly
There's
missing
good
because like I've got
demonstration
shoes
of the
and
mechanics,
socks,
but yeah, I can
and so
understand
that
how
part
from
of my
your
foot is like
perspective, it'd be
covered,
pretty easy to
and
be like, oh, I
then
wanna communicate
my
how
pants
this
are
cool
covering
thing
most
works,
other
this little
things. But
thing
then
works.
there's this
There's a fine
weird
line
like
there for sure.
gap where I feel
Where
like
you
my
get too
ankles are
hectic,
so
people are like,
naked. I
don't
gotta
even
wear
know
long
what's going on,
socks.
and they're just looking at
You know,
a ruckus.
I love ankle socks and
and then, yeah,
Crocs.
in this
Croc
case,
and
it's
sock
like
with the
we-
ankle
like,
socks
the
is
routine
wow.
on the other
I
side of the
love
line
it.
was just a bit too slow, and
I wear
so good.
as a
I
result,
wear
yes, it
I
can
wear
look a
comfy
bit
socks
weak,
and
but,
Birkenstocks.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
get some like raw.
Let me think.
Druid
So, what are
gameplay
my
out to
thoughts
people
on
and yeah, I think
currently
it's
seeing
good
it?
for this
I'm
class
not gonna
because of
lie.
the
After
shape-shifting
seeing the
stuff. It's so
wyvern,
hard for us to. Normally we can look
it
at something and
feels
be
like
oh,
the
that's just a demonstration.
bear
We kinda
and the
know
wolf are a
what it would
little
look like at
undercooked.
endgame,
But
I
maybe
think
it's
with
just
the
the way that
Druids,
they
it's
showed it.
so
Like the
unusual,
wyvern
it's so
felt like it
different
had
that
all
it's
the
actually
elements.
hard to
It was
judge
flying. It was like
what it would be-
doing
feel
so
like to
much
even play
that I wonder if they
And,
undercooked the wolf and the
I'm
bear.
happy
But
for my hands
maybe
on
it
to
was
say
just
that, like,
first
it's almost
impressions.
immediately, like,
Maybe
very
it's my own
seamless.
bias because I
Yeah.
love
Shape-shifting
wyverns.
of it, the movement of it, especially 'cause, like,
Yeah, a couple people in
really
chat said like the
using
damage
dodge
looked
rolls,
low
that sort of
for
thing as
for
well.
the
Yeah,
for the
I
for
suppose
the
one of the things we didn't
wolf
really dwell on in the video
specifically,
as
but
well is that we do
I think
actually
it's
have dodge rolls.
I
but
think
they're not
with the
actually
wolf,
rolls
a lot
for
of the damage is
animals, but
going
yeah,
to be
all
in the
animals
pack.
can, like,
Yeah, and the
fly
wolf
around
And-
the
friends.
That was honestly one of those
Yeah,
things
and
that
I think
was,
there's some
like,
level of
kinda
like the
funny 'cause
synergy
initially
going on as
we
well.
actually
Like
had
they'll
so when
probably
you,
want you to do combos
dodge
rather
roll,
than
you
just
would
doing
transform
like
back into a
because
human.
obviously with the
And
dragon
reason
the
we
big
did that is
effect
'cause
was
it's
just
really
like
hard to
taking off
make
and doing
animations
fireball.
for
Yeah,
animals
like
that, like,
it's,
actually
then
work
presumably
correctly.
what
Like, we
they want
actually
is
thought it
like the
was
wolf
impossible. But
to
then
do
when we
like
actually put it on
combo
alpha,
stuff
there
with
was the
being
kind
able
of
to switch
visceral
back and forth
reaction of, I
between
want
wolf
to
and
still be a
bear as you
bear,
like
like,
and
you know,
things like
while
that.
I'm
So
Yeah.
I really like the
we
look
ended up
of
having to, like,
Val.
work out, like,
I
how
really like
can we make
the
this possible?
like
How can we make it so
tomater.
that you
The
can
what is it
actually,
like?
do the dodge
It's like
rolling with an animal, and that sort of ended up,
automatons. It's
being pretty
futuristic,
good,
but
I
it's
would say.
past because it's like
And this was,
also
like,
Mayan
clearly the
Aztec
fastest,
inspired.
like, the
I
hardest
really
class
love
to
the look of
design
that.
so far, and it took a bit longer. Like, I think
I'm mega
you were
excited about the
originally hoping
supporter
to bring
bug.
it out
I'm
in
sorry,
previous-
that little critter
quite a
is
while ago.
so
But the
cute.
thing
I-
is with it is that
honestly,
it's
like when
exciting
it was
for
in the
classes
dark,
and
it looked like
whatnot,
like an
because
actual
not only
bug
do you
bug.
have
You
a
know, it was a little bit
situation
ski, but it's
where,
actually it's a
like,
mechanical bug and it
obviously
chases
we
the
wanna have
electricity,
synergy
which is
between
cute.
skills
So I'll
and stuff like
probably
that,
get
and we
one.
can like look at that in a normal class and work out what those might be. But with
Yeah.
this class, people want to be able to play just as a bear or just as a wolf.
Just as a
As well
bear.
as people who want to play like dual.
I like
with
how they say
human
bear.
animals, or people who just want to be a wolf and
Yeah.
a bear and like all the different combinations. So we had to kind of come up with
I'm
a way
excited
for, like,
to see
each
how you
line needs
switch
to be self-sufficient and it's got
animal
all the
from
tools
animal
that
to
you need.
animal. Like if
But at
some
the
people are
same
gonna
time,
do
you
it
have to not have
solo
so it feels
Druid,
there's
like if you only
duplication
do
between
one
them, where,
animal,
oh,
or if you're gonna
like, this
switch
is just
around.
the same thing as what a bear has, but you know you are a wolf.
Yeah,
instead. So we kind of
it's
have to, like,
it's
like, you need all the
interesting
tools,
because
and yet you also
they
need
said that
have
to
them feel different.
maximize that like
And that
the
just made it
moon
really,
thing,
really tricky to get all
switching
the things
between
right
the
with it.
forms. I didn't catch why,
And,
but they
then
said
it didn't
like
also
switching
help
from
that,
bear to
you
wolf
know,
and wolf to
since
bear
the
is
last time
actually
we were
like
working on the
the
Druid,
way to get the full
way back when we
benefit,
showed it
which I
off,
thought was interesting.
in Gamescom,
Well, I noticed that they both don't
2023,
have
we had WSD,
all of the
and
elements,
that adds a
right?
whole other
With bear
complication
being more
because, you know,
fire
like, how
focused
can
and
we
wolf
make
being
that
more
work with the
electricity
animal
ice. So
forms? It's like a
probably
whole
that's how
thing.
you get both.
You know, like I'll tell you the wyvern,
Yeah,
for example.
maybe, yeah.
Because you get all the
I'm not
elemental
sure.
effects.
So that you
We'll
can do
see.
the ranged attacks because you need to be able to walk
We'll
while
see,
you're
we'll
doing
see.
it.
Guess what,
The wyvern
Lives? We
sitting
can
there with its
see
arms,
next
like, planted
week.
on the ground, you know, like being able to walk
December
while
12th,
also
was
swimming.
it?
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, just
we
a
were doing
reminder
little
for
things with that. So,
everybody
yeah, it was just a
watching.
very tricky class
If
overall,
you
like,
are
it's crazy.
interested,
remember
the
seeing
game
some very
is
goofy
currently in
looking,
early
like,
access, but
wyvern,
they're
like,
constantly
months ago.
updating. Every 3
Yeah,
months,
like,
there's an
trying to
update
just-
for Path of
this is
Exile
not
1
working
or
right
Path
now.
of
Right,
Exile
well,
2.
like, for
Once
a
the game
long
Path of
time,
Exile
the
2
wolf was
comes
just a
out
dancing
fully,
dog dog.
It will be
was just like,
free. But if you want to play it now in early access,
man,
you can
the wolf as
purchase
well. I
it.
mean, it was really hard to
Every
get right,
update
and,
is free.
because one of
So
the
I
things we really
purchased it
wanted to
once,
avoid
and
was,
I've been
I didn't want
playing
that too
for
much
free
of that
every
whole,
time.
Like, man in a wolf suit vibe.
Like they
I
said,
wanted to
if you
actually
get
get
the
us the
supporter
feeling of, like,
packs, you
this is
can
an
use that
actual different
currency in Path of
animal,
Exile
which I
1.
think
And
with
if
the
you're
bear and the
curious,
wyvern's way
check out
easier.
Path of Exile 1.
With
It's
the
currently
wolf,
free.
it's like,
And it just got a
it's
really big
really
update
hard
3
not
months
to
ago.
just go back into that. So we had a lot of questions
So,
about like what even the
it's
local
great.
motion was. How does it walk? Are we going to walk on 2 legs? Are
And
we
just
gonna walk
ask
on
anybody
4?
in
We
chat
haven't
how many
spotted the
hours they
difference.
have
You can
in
do
the
both, right? You can get
game.
when you're attacking and you can be upright.
I have a
walking on
friend
2
who
legs.
had 10,000
When you're,
hours in Path of
walking,
Exile 1,
you
and
run
that was
on
like
4,
10
and you
years
actually do
ago
get
or
speed
something. He
boost
was
while
like,
you're
I dread
on
to
4
think how
legs,
much
like,
time he
as
spent
the
in it
wolf
now.
just, so after
Yeah.
like 1 second of walking, you go
Just
down on 4 legs,
feel
you start
free,
moving a
like
bit
just
faster.
ask
So,
around.
yeah, it's pretty
Ask
cool.
other people how much they have in the game. And also think about it.
You don't ask a woman their age, and you don't ask a Path of Exile player how many hours they've sunk into it.
Think about how many games are still getting this type of life support. How many free games are still getting this type of life support so many years later, right?
Applies to elemental damage as a thing, and like, you know,
So that is definitely
Just a couple of
Unless you
MMOs,
actually
and that's about
click
it.
the bear
Yeah.
keyword is like undescribed.
And then
everywhere.
ask everybody everybody
Yeah,
you
it's
know
even more than
about
that, because
how
I
much
was
they
just
love
looking
Path
at
of
it in
Exile.
Grand
Everybody
Form.
looks at you with
bear
stars
has,
in their
like,
eyes.
Passive
with-
endurance charge generation.
Yes, it
from
does.
Rage
So from
expenditure.
rage expenditure, it does.
I was like, that's so cool.
Yeah. So we really
Oh, yeah,
wanted to,
Warframe.
make
Warframe's
sure
another
that
good
each
one.
of the different forms had things that can
I don't think I
benefit
played it
the other
yet.
forms. So like it was really tricky to think like what are resources
good.
that
The
a bear can
community's really
generate? What are the
sweet.
resources that a wolf can generate? What are the ones the wife can generate that the other ones can then use?
Wait,
in order to
I'm
kinda
just
get
gonna
that cross synergy?
quickly pee, okay,
So,
Limes?
yeah,
Keep-
that's
keep-
kind of like
keep
the,
Okay.
one of the reasons why we had to
One
kind of come up
second.
with all that stuff. And that, yeah,
Okay.
part of the trigger.
And that caught me by surprise as well, because like technically it's mentioned, but I never really fully
I really do like
understood
that
the
guy's
idea
shoes.
that you can
I have a
swap
pair of Red
between
Wing
the
boots
forms.
that I
Like,
really
into
like,
animal and
but I
back,
don't feel like I get to wear it
that's-
enough
that's
because
what's
like
going
they're
on here.
more
But-
like cold
but you can,
weather
like, leap
boots, but
into the wolf
I
and
don't
then
want to get them
immediately
dirty.
transform to a bear mid-slam as
You
you're, like,
absolutely
slamming.
can.
I need to get
So
the thermal
the thing
tights
with
to
this
wear
is
with
that,
them also because they look
we-
better with like
you want to
shorts or a
present
skirt or
fantasy
something.
to someone
But I don't want
as
to
far
wear
as, like,
those
what
when
the
it's
UI is
cold, so I'm
pushing
gonna
you
get some
towards and all
thermal
that sort of stuff. There are
tights.
going to be a lot of people who are like, I want to be a bear, and they just pick bear stuff and they go all bear, right? But at the same time, we're unconstrained in the sense that you can pick all the other stuff. You can use it at the same time. So one talisman, like effectively, when you pick on a talisman from like wolf,
Matara
bear, or
did not
wyvern,
say panic.
all that's giving you
Matara
is the
said
default
stay
attack, right?
calm.
That's what you're
She's
actually
just going
picking,
to the
that's all it is,
bathroom.
right?
It's not a big
and then often
deal.
will guide you like what
You've
skills
got
you're
your
picking and so
water,
on,
you're
but
listening
you
to
can
your
just use with
favorite
that same talisman
favorite
as many different animal
tunes.
skills as you would like, that just means that you've got that sort of free flowing, like trying out different stuff, sort of combo gameplay that we like to try and get. So obviously there will just be a lot of people who just pick one thing, right? Like I absolutely expect that, but there's a lot of experimentation to do there if you want to do it.
Yeah, so you've tried to hit like making it so like people who just want like a simple straightforwards, like I just want to run out as bear and slam the ground, like that's certainly very possible there. But also you with this whole class you had the problem of how do we make like a spellcaster and a melee attacker that's shapeshifter?
I didn't
as
say
well?
panic.
I mean, this class has got a bit of everything.
For sure.
How did you make all that kind of like work together and solve that build
It
problem of,
actually
like, how do
seems
you
like they
actually
were
scale these
talking a
things
little
together
bit
in a way
about
that
the,
this one thing isn't way better
how
than
the
everything
different,
else?
like,
Well, I mean,
druid
it's always
forms
tricky,
fill
and Mark's
different
obviously the one who
roles.
handles a lot of the balance stuff, but I can see
It'll
even just
be
from
a little
design
bit.
perspective,
It looked like
so I just
like
throw
Wolf
over
was
the
still
fence all
mostly
my
melee,
horrible
right?
stuff, and then you're like, how the hell am I going to
Like a melee summoner.
Effectively,
'Cause
like,
I want-
so
I want
even
to- I want
with
to
the
hit
spellcaster
things.
side. So one of the things we initially wanted with the spellcasting is a lot of it's like over time type effects that so for example with the volcano being the really obvious one, right? Like you can create this thing, and then you can turn into an animal and do other stuff at the same time. So we needed on the human side a lot of things that last for a long time. But the problem you then run into when you actually go to balance the thing is like, okay, well, if you've just got like 5 damage over time style spells, why not just cast all of them and then you don't have to ever do anything else?
That
right?
is a good
So
point,
it's
like,
that
you
kind of
know,
stuff makes it really hard. So then you have to start thinking, okay,
trying to make it
we wanna
viable
make
to
it
if
so
you do
that
cast
you
some
cast
things
a long-term thing as a human,
and then
but
become
then
an
being
animal.
an animal is going to augment that so that it
Yeah.
improves it. So for example, with the tornado, it's got a
Hi,
similar
for the
mechanic
leg.
with little twisters that the
They're
hunters
talking
have
about the
where ground
balancing
effects
nightmare,
can
which is a
empower it
really
with,
interesting one because it's not because it is it's actually
extra
very similar to
elemental
like
stuff.
MMOs where
And
it's
so
like
then we're like, okay, well, if
tell me.
the
I like
animal
when you
forms are
talk
the ones
nerdy.
that can create the ground effects,
it's like
then
the
that means
complexity
that
of the
you're kind
thing, right?
like, you're
Because
gonna wanna do,
they want to give you a
like,
reason to use the
mix
different
that with the tornado,
very
you now have
various
both
parts
the
of the
animal forms
druid.
and
So
the
they're
stuff
talking
and
about
stuff
how
you
like with the
wanna,
druid stuff they want the
get
spells to
all of
last
that
a long
together.
time
So it's just a
so
lot
that
of
you
that
can
thinking
become an
about how can
animal and not
form
have
aid
them
a
drop
spell,
and
how
just
can a spell
constantly
aid
having
an
to switch
animal
backwards
form,
and
like, all the way
forwards.
through.
But there is a
And,
danger where
yeah,
if
just simply
they
throw it over the
do
fence
that
and
with
the
the
Mark tries
humans,
to work
like
out
you know,
what
the
kind of
compounding
numbers
effects
can
could be
actually
too
come in.
powerful, or it could be like very underwhelming, or it could just be why not just cast the spells and not actually do the animal form because the spells are like
The spells are so strong.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of like I guess the easiest way to deal with that would be to have it so the spells specifically enhance things about being in the animal form. So like if your tornado is currently active, you gain such and such on your wolf form. But the problem with that is the same as when they ran into that recently with like Mistweaver Monk on WoW, where it was like your heals are so piss pathetic if you don't have like 5 different conditionals amping them. So it's like
okay, well,
it's a very delicate set of balancing levers where you don't want something to feel bad when it doesn't have other things, but you can't just make it so all of them are powerful because then when they're combined it gets stupid.
Oh my god, there's 20
I didn't think about it how like balancing something like a druid adds a little bit more
And at the end of the
complexity
day, as
because
long as
you
it is
actually
honestly fun
want
to play,
people to use the animal form,
then
right?
honestly we're golden.
But if the animal form is so much stronger, then why would they use
I would
the
say
human
we're
form,
pretty much
right?
there on
Like that
almost
doesn't make any
everything with
sense.
this class. I'd actually say we're a
Oh,
little
this
bit
is
more
interesting.
protected than
Although
normal.
in fairness in Diablo 2 I did just go wolf and never never turned back ever.
It's been in the works
I
for
literally
so
was
long.
never human.
But yeah,
I wonder if that's
I don't
something
know,
that they would
ultimately
prefer,
pretty
but
fun.
yeah, that's
I'd
so
say there's
interesting.
still something. Obviously, there's still more
It was
to
also
do. There's
because obviously in like
always
these
more to do.
games, the character that you play
But
is
yeah,
set.
a lot going on.
And when
a
I
lot
was
of
little, I was like,
enjoyment.
but I want to be a girl, but I
I
can't
saw
be a girl.
yesterday,
Well,
I was
fine.
just,
I'm
like,
just
walking
going to
past
become a
someone's
wolf
computer
and not even think
you know,
about it because then you
and
can't
someone
tell.
was mentioning,
Can't tell.
it's just fun.
In my
placing
heart,
six
I'm a
volcanoes and then
girl
just
wolf.
slamming on them.
Not like other wolves. I'm worse and
Like,
girlier.
that's fine.
I was definitely enjoying obliterating bosses in bear form, like with dropping tornadoes, and there's the like the
Yeah,
totem.
I
which you
wonder
can
about
summon in
that.
animal
That's
form,
interesting.
and
I always
then
think
you're
about
putting
like
fishes down and
if
they're
something's
exploding, you're putting
underpowered,
extra
people
things
aren't
on the
using it
ground,
as
they're
much.
exploding,
But
and
with such a
there's
robust
definitely some,
skill tree and
boss
everything, like
deletion
they kind of
going
want
on
people
there.
to play
Even just
all parts of the
walking
game,
past
and they
the,
want people to make combos and make
going
you know
out, and then there's that, plant
builds
support,
that
and I'm like,
are game breaking.
all right,
But then
it's
if they're
putting
two
the
game
new-
breaking, then it just
See
becomes the
chat
meta,
being
and
like,
that's
"You don't
that's
get
kind of
enough." I
boring.
do have to admit that I did.
Yeah, there's
already,
there's
get
also
one
like, you know,
thing.
with
One thing,
with
let's say
something that can do
fixed,
so
there was a
much,
thing that was, like,
you
double
run the risk of,
generating
in
range,
order
so
to
I'm
make
like,
it
I don't know
be
if this is
on
intended.
par
Like,
with
no,
all
the
of the
design
other
system's probably not intended.
characters,
Thanks, Ziggy. I'm like,
that you have to do twice as
don't
much.
know,
Like that's like a
I-
feral
Yeah,
druid
yeah,
is,
power
I
creep
will see
where
kinda
yeah,
comes
they're
in.
having to
Because
press
I was
like
that's
like
fine.
twice as many buttons
Shade
to
it
get the
to
same
me, and I
level
was
of
like,
power,
yeah,
and if
I'm
they
fine
don't
with
press
that.
all of those
Yeah, 'cause it
buttons, they're
generates
kind of
rage
pissed.
when you first
But that's
land,
because
and then
if you
it's
make
just every
them
time they
as
pulse, it
powerful with less
generates rage. I'm
buttons,
like,
people who press
holy,
more buttons
yeah,
just
I
get
actually
silly.
didn't know that.
It's like the totem's making a pulse, and
That's something that I like where they've had a lot of items that auto cast spells. Because like not everyone's a good gamer. As I get older, I become a worse gamer, and like it's a lot of buttons for me to press, you know. So I'm glad when they're like, "Don't worry, Auntie, we got you." We'll have the game auto press
Doing
some
what the
buttons
skill
for you because
says.
you're old. I really like that.
I don't know. They might have changed it. I'll find out afterwards. I just throw my opinion in there. I don't want to necessarily be like. I
Wait,
try and make
question.
Sure with a lot of these balanced
I just bought a
discussions, it's
Steam
not
Deck,
like,
y'all.
you know,
Can I
I'm
play
just
Path of
authority
Exile on my
matter,
Steam
right?
Deck?
I want
In
to
bed?
actually discuss
I think
these things through
honestly.
because maybe it isn't actually fine, but you know.
Does
my
anybody
first
else
instinct is
do
like,
this?
let it run
Verified.
wild,
Somebody
like,
said
what's the
yes.
problem, you know?
It's
Somebody else said
playable.
yes.
We'll see what
Is
happens.
it-
It's playable.
But whatever. They don't know what the problem is, so don't worry. Oh, now they do. Thanks, you ruined
Yeah,
it.
it's marked as
People will
playable
know
for
if it
Steam Deck.
changed, and
I'm
Yeah.
going back to bed.
They'll see the thing not generating rage, and, yeah.
I'm
They'll
going
see
back
the
to
line of
bed
text,
and
and
I'm
that's the Ziggy line
playing.
of
No,
text,
not
like-
today.
I really
developing a
want to love the
reputation
Steam
now.
Deck, but unfortunately, because I have teeny tiny baby
I was
hands,
gonna
because
say-
I'm a teeny tiny baby person,
So
the
like the shapeshifting
the
stuff
sticks on the Steam
comes
Deck
from
and the
this
buttons are
trinket,
too far away from the edge of the
talisman.
console,
Yeah,
and I
the
actually have to
talisman.
stretch
And
my thumb
there's-
in order
is there
to
any
reach the
limitation
far
play it?
button or push the
Putting
stick
one
all the
on
way to the
another
right.
class
Yeah,
and just
I
and it
have
gets
to
very
say,
uncomfortable.
I am playing
When I
like
first took
Mace
it out, I'm
Marauder
like,
or
what is
my
this
core
battleship?
stuff,
Like,
Monk, and
this
I
is
wanted to
huge.
sleep slamming
I,
box targets.
even though I'm a
But-
tall girl,
okay,
I
it
have
was one of the things
small
initially that,
fingers.
it's funny
So
with
for
the
me, like, I'll
audience
see how it
initially,
plays,
like, we
but
wanna record,
I definitely was like,
like
oh, this
bear
is-
lines for
Yes.
the-
this is
you know, for the
intimidatingly
drill the
big.
whole time, and I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
like
guys, remember,
ergonomically,
anyone
it's
can
not
turn
the
into
best,
the
and it's not
center,
even
you're
just
actually
the size of the
gonna commit to
console.
every
It's literally
single
just the
class
fact that
is gonna
the
have, like,
the buttons are too hard for me to press.
Yeah, it's comfortable for me. Well, good for you. You're not a 4'11" woman.
That's a bit tricky, so we ended up going with voice mod in the end.
Yeah,
But,
I remember
yeah,
trying to
that
play. I think it
was,
was Isaac,
it's-
and my hand
it's
kept
like their
slipping
kind of
off the
fifth thoughts,
stick
I think.
because it was like
So it
too
almost
much
sounds
to
like-
push.
To me, that's what it sounds like. They're like,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
thinking
I'm sorry,
about it.
baby.
I don't know.
But yeah,
Is
it
this
was
Switch
impossible
comfortable
to
for you, or
record
is it
every
also
single
a
line
little
an
bit-
additional 3 times a week
Yes,
after
it
class.
is. It's just I miss the 3DS where I could lie in bed
Exactly.
like on my back and hold it above my head and
Every
not get
class
cramps
can be
or
an animal.
pain.
It's exactly the same as the weapon restriction. Ultimately,
And actually, the
being a
premium
bear
playing
is the same as
position
having a
is the
mace, which may
3DS
sound
was
a little bit
perfectly
odd, but,
sized
that is
so that if
actually,
you're
you know,
on your
how it works.
side, it
Wow.
doesn't like
Allows,
make your
you know,
arms stick
having
out at a
one.
weird angle when you're
No,
holding
so
it.
you can use
So it
the
doesn't
mace
like
as
hurt your
well and
elbows.
No, what I meant was
Yeah,
that
because
it's
the
same- I mean,
Switch is
it's the
long
same in the
enough
sense
that
it's just a
like
weapon type,
my
right?
arms
Yeah,
aren't
right,
kind of
okay.
like,
Yeah.
or my
to make that
the arm on
decision.
top isn't like
Well, I mean,
resting
yeah,
against
you
my
can do
body.
the
It's having to
arms.
like
Unique
sit
territory
away
for
from
the
my body,
future.
which is uncomfortable
Yeah,
when
well,
I'm on my
yeah,
side.
it often gets talked about.
I,
Like, the idea of, like,
3DS
why
was premium.
things, like, so
I thought
weaponized
one of the like
I've always maintained the position that
really
you guys
well
want to
sized
kinda do that
consoles
as much
was
as possible
a
initially,
PSP.
and then in the future you can blur the lines.
But
a
maybe
little
I
bit.
was just
good.
really into
Maybe in the future,
Disgaea,
like, oh,
so
maybe this skill has a
I
way of
liked
crossing
it.
over.
We can do, but the thing is, a lot of the identity of a weapon type really comes a lot from what it can do, and so that's the kind of the
So Limes, which druid are you gonna
yeah,
first of all start with the druid, and then are you gonna go for wolf? Immediately?
I'm going druid, and I'm
The thing
going
is, like, it's funny
lightning
that
and
you
doing
mentioned
whatever
that with
enables
Bear,
me to do
because,
silly
like,
lightning
definitely
things
some
as
of the
much as
bears
I
I
can.
noticed
I like
parallel
that.
some of its skills and some
Yeah,
of
I
the
think
stuff, and I could see
I think I will be a wolf
absolutely
if
combining,
possible,
like, this
unless it
bear
turns
skill
out that the
places
wolf is just
fishes
like
with the other
absolutely
stuff
dire
on
compared
the
to like
mace
a
that
bear
The other
dragon
one?
combo, in which case it's not too bad
Very
because the
obvious,
bear's
like,
cute
cross
too.
ability build.
Well,
Like,
they're adjacent
actually, one of my
classes, right?
problems
I mean,
with
you've got,
the
like, strength
Diablo
versus
druid,
defense,
it was
we
just
wanna be able to
really
make sure that
ugly.
some of those
Oh
key elements
Oh.
do like crossover just so that to open up the
Dire
way
wolf.
to have synergy between the different
Yeah,
classes more
thank
easily.
you.
Dire wolf.
But-
As you get more classes and more skills,
yeah,
you
no, I
obviously
didn't
get an
like the
overlap
Diablo
of the
4
kind of
wolf,
mechanics and
so I'm glad that the one in
keywords and
Path of Exile
stuff,
is actually pretty cute.
you know, iterating, and thus
Yeah,
they will always
I'm
be
excited
to
synergized,
see.
And where there still will be new things a class offers, yes, there's always going to be a bunch of stuff that they use that will then interact with all the other skills.
I'm thinking what else. I definitely want to try the Wyvern, but I'm gonna try the Druid. Although I'm worried that like for example, when I was watching the Wolf gameplay, it seemed way too mechanically intense for me. That you have to like run around the enemy to do your stuff. I'd much rather have a wand and be like zap.
Where we ended up going is that the nature side of things for
That's
plants
fair.
on
I mean,
the,
and
strength
the dragon at least has more reach, and you can just do the fireball puke if you want to.
Exactly.
Mitigate that. So
The wolf
yeah,
did
if
seem to
you're
have like
not-
very little reach.
But that's been fun.
Yeah,
though,
if you're not into melee, you'd
it's
probably be
actually been
happier
really fun
with
designing
with
the
dragon
supports
form, I think.
because, you know, the more classes we have, the more we
Even
can
the
start to
bear
think,
was like
okay,
the
like,
fact
here's
that you
support
kind of
that's something
AoE a little
obscure.
bit and
How
your
can we make this
tankier
kind of apply to
felt
some other kind of thing on the opposite side of the tree
nice.
where, like,
You know,
maybe
plus
some
the bear had like a
infusion.
swagger
So
to
there
him.
could be some kind of like
Yeah,
thing
he
where
was like,
growing
"Adump,
plants
adump."
Yeah, he
as
was
a-
kind of like
as a
wiggling his
ranger
butt around, you know.
could be sort of something. I mean, like I can't say I've tested the potential there myself, but like we made all of that work. All the plants can, you know, like plant stuff all has.
You feel like it was a little
around,
bare
like,
bones this
watering
batch.
the,
See,
the ranger's
obviously
plants
everybody's
is like a
allowed
thing.
to
They all
think
have-
how
they all
how
have
they
ways that
think.
works.
I think for a free update, for a game that we bought for $30 like a year plus ago, this is a great update. There's a lot of new stuff. It gets people excited.
It's kind of just like, thanks, Druid,
And
you
he
buffed
did
poison
mention he's like,
rages.
we weren't ready to release it,
Kinda just what
and
happened
I
this
would
year.
much
Yeah,
as much
yeah.
as we're talking about,
Rain,
oh,
buffing,
it sucks that
lightning
these
skills
studios
as
are
well,
making
like
people work
increasing shot
overtime.
chance.
Yeah.
If now people are not working people overtime
it's,
right before Christmas, we also have to acknowledge,
it's
okay, maybe
pretty,
this one,
pretty
maybe
wild
this
how
one
much
is a little
stuff
bit,
you
as you
just
said,
jammed
for
into
you,
one
like
class here.
underdeveloped.
How did you,
Cool.
like, kind of
The next one's gonna be,
settle on a
you know,
identity for the
they have
line
had
and
some
figure out, like,
patches
people know
that
what a
blow
bear
me
is,
out of the
people know what a
water,
wolf
and
is.
again, it's a free
And even a lot
update
of, like, Druid
that
stuff
they
is pre-established
give
as
every
well.
6 months for
Plants
Path of
and,
Exile
like,
2,
nature, you got,
and
like,
then
lifting
in
up your
tandem
defense
work
and
on
stuff.
Path of Exile
Well,
1.
we really
so.
wanted to have a third
Matara.
form that was a little bit out there in terms of
What
different from
animal
you'd
are we
seen
seeing in
another
the
game.
patch?
I mean, obviously, like every
Animal?
game that's got transformations has.
What
the bear and
animals
the
is the
wolf, right?
druid
That's just, like, the
are gonna
staple.
be?
But- and then actually,
He's gonna be a
funnily enough,
bear,
that
a
reason
wolf,
we
and a
couldn't not
wyvern.
do it. There was actually
Okay,
a
okay,
period
okay.
there where we
So
weren't
when
gonna
they
have
called
a
the
wolf
patch
because we were a
bare
little bit
bones.
happy. Yeah, it was, and it's just like, well, exactly.
Were you sitting on that joke the whole
It was the
time?
reaction of, like, all the
I
fairies
think
come
so.
out of the woodwork and, like, you gotta
I think they were punning at you.
right? So we're like, okay, we'll have a.
But no, it is true that like
Yeah,
the patch
exactly.
was going to be
Don't
even
anger
bigger.
them.
They actually said
So,
they were like, no,
yeah,
there
that
was
was
we got scope creeped on the end game stuff. That'll be back later.
Also, they wrote a lot more. I just didn't read the full thing.
Was a little bit more out there.
You know.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
But it
I
is
mean,
funny.
maybe they
they're
weren't
like,
even making. Maybe they weren't even making a pun, and they're just like they are without whimsy.
But again, I think everybody's like, people are allowed to think it's an undercooked patch. I'm not. You don't have to be like, no, Matara, this is the best patch I've ever seen. Da, 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 da. But I also just always want people to like think about it from another perspective of, hey, the opposite is they're working employees over time, and I do think for a free update, this rules. We got a new class.
Exactly.
For a free update.
And we're like, what the heck?
That's awesome.
yeah.
But then eventually I thought about it. It's like, actually, you know what?
Like,
There's
how
some
many
potential
games
here.
have really expensive DLCs every time, and you get like, ooh, new map and new up, like,
You know, it eventually worked.
I've paid more for
We did get
DLCs for
there,
games that
actually.
gave me
Very
less.
cool. Yeah.
So
But yeah, it's kind of a spell blade almost. Like it's got a bit of a range stuff. But
can't
it's got a
believe
bit of,
somebody
like,
has a different
spell
opinion than
kinda
me.
melee thing.
Fuck 'em up. Fuck 'em up.
Yeah, and you were asking what the passive buffs were. I was looking at before. It's like it's got
believe it.
buffs to freeze, shock, and energy regeneration. Actually,
Yeah.
like as well, like energy recharge. I think.
It's a shame you knew. The reason I was actually being vague is I knew what they were. I just wanted to change them.
so
I mean, that's fine.
My dog loves me today.
Sorry
Oh,
for my slight
said
disingenuousness.
Something cool.
I opened the door to the room, and he didn't
kinda
just immediately be like,
feel like they
freedom!
shouldn't.
He's
I
still
don't
here.
want them to be
Hey,
offensive
baby.
benefits.
Yeah, that's
Usually
It
it's like
forces
Wesker
you
wants to
into
leave, and Leon
certain,
wants to come in.
build
Yeah,
types.
yeah.
Whereas like if they're utility or defensive, that way they will
Okay.
work across all board. That's my general philosophy. So,
So you-
I was
you-
like,
you said
I
you're
feel like I
continuing
wanna
on
have
a little
a
bit
design.
I will
The
be
energy shield
streaming
thing,
for
I
a
don't mind.
while. Yeah.
Okay,
I wanted to
okay.
have a go at designing
Alright,
stuff
and
that's
I'm
more
gonna
utility or
switch
defensive
off now.
only,
I
and then
love
Are
when
you
you.
doing
I
more of
should
this
have to
one, or are
play
you
like
switching up
more.
I'm
here?
probably gonna switch in a little bit. I just want to like yap a little about the update with my community.
Yeah, no, that's more than fair. So, chat though, if you want to see more of the extended broadcast, please do head over to Matara. I'm gonna switch up and play a round or two of Night Rain with you guys if you're at all interested, and then I'll be finishing up because this was bonus bonus day.
I love you very
maybe,
much. Thank you for
or-
being here
I
on
love
your
you,
bonus
Maka.
day.
Thank you for watching with me. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
I got like a
Everybody
book
wave
that my daughter
goodbye.
really likes to read that's like full of dragon
Wave
lore,
goodbye
some-
to the
some
wife.
ideas.
She's so
Alright, yeah.
cute. She's so lovely.
Dragon,
Hold on, let me
they
just
hoard
double
gold,
check
right?
something
Gold
very
finds?
quickly.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
Eight piles of
Oh, and yeah,
gold
man,
at the
to
bus.
be
Oh,
like,
gold over there.
to be
Quick, shake,
super,
pick
you
it
know,
up,
I
shake,
really
shift
don't
back.
mind if,
I was
you know,
saying, I'm
people have
obviously
different
joking,
opinions than me.
please,
I'm
I'm
very
not
new
doing
to
that.
Path of Exile, so of course I
Gold
kind of
find,
look at
please
Path of
don't.
Exile with rose-tinted glasses.
Mandatory
Because for me, I'm like, man,
dragon
this is
gold
more
find
content
build.
that I could
It's
ever
kind of
play in a
funny, though, it's
lifetime.
distinctly
But if you
PvE.
have been around
So the
for a
Druid
long
is this,
time,
like,
you might be like, oh, I don't like this one. It's
strength
like,
int class,
I say
and
this thing when I go to
with
restaurants.
the
If I'm with
Templar,
somebody
we
and
have
then
the
let's say I
idea
didn't
more
really
of,
love the
like,
meal, I'll be like, it was
you've got
okay.
that armor,
Like I
energy
wouldn't really
shield
come
stuff.
back here
But
again.
that's
This was
still
fine,
the
and
case
people
here,
look
that's
at me
the
and be like,
strength
oh, so you
int
hated it. I'm like, no,
base.
I just.
But I feel
I
like the
wouldn't have
energy
this
shield
meal
stuff
at this
is not
restaurant again.
as,
I didn't hate it. I'm
iconic to
glad I ordered
Druid.
it because now I know I'm
How
not
have
going
you
to order it
incorporated
again.
that and made it feel
And
like,
you're allowed to be like,
something
yeah,
that makes
this
sense, or,
update
like,
wasn't
in
it,
what
or
ways
this
have you
update was
incorporated
it.
that to the Druid? I feel like it's not obvious.
But I do
Yeah,
think it's
look,
really
there's-
important to
there's-
recognize
there's a
that
little bit off in terms of the feel there.
currently
but at
the
end of the day,
gaming
we kind of
industry is in
don't really
this
have many
weird
options as far as
spot
what we
where
can
people
do. I mean,
are
like, it is important for it to be that it has that, you know, like,
complaining
armor and
about
shield approach.
crunch
There's a
time
few
and
sort of
grind time and
interesting,
all that stuff.
what
And
do you call
here's a
spirit
company being like, hey, we
reservation
didn't want to
gems,
put
I
our
don't know
employees
what
through
the
crunch before Christmas.
that sort of interaction.
And,
that
you know,
stuff
we
in
have
a
given
dual
you
way, so
really,
there's,
they
like,
didn't say it like
that,
that, but I do feel that there's enough
dark-skinned,
goodwill of
thing
they've done
that
so many great
effectively allows
updates
you to
already,
take
and it is a free
advantage of
update. That,
energy shield to generate armor. Like, so when you lose energy shield, you get armor instead, and like it like,
yeah,
creates
give me
little
one
bits of
second. I
bark
just
on
gotta
your
check
skin.
something super,
as
super
you-
quickly.
There's like things like that that we've added.
I am
But,
excited for
yeah,
this
there's a
update.
little bit of
I am
a,
mostly
a
excited, I'll be
thematically
honest,
weird
for
thing. I
the
think
for the
probably
Val,
the weirdest
because
part
I
about
kind
that
of
is, like,
worry
you're gonna have energy shield
that
as a
the
bear.
Druid is a
It's
little
bit
too
strange.
melee centered,
Like, you know, getting hit as
and
a
my
bear, then there's a
skills
little
with
energy
melee
shield
aren't
pop,
that
and yeah,
great.
It is what it is. It kind of has to be that way.
But at the same
Well,
time,
you
the
have to.
Wyvern did seem to have more of a
Sure, you
reach,
can
and the
have
bear
armor
seemed
on, but,
tankier.
yeah.
I feel like because there's like such a range
um,
of identities within that one class as well that you've got the bear maybe that
Frankly,
doesn't really
what
align
excited
much
me
with
the
that, 'cause
most
it's
was that
probably
like
more
rare
armor stuff.
bone
Yeah, so you
wand
could
that had the not bone wand. There was a rare staff, a unique that gave a +2 to all your corruption spells, and I'm kind of excited about that.
Like, that's
Yeah.
I'm
that's
excited
why
about
the Wyvern itself does
corruption.
get the benefits
Yeah.
to energy shield, and the bear does get the benefits
give
to
me just
armor in order to
one
kind of
quick
make it so
moment, I
you
gotta
are,
check
like,
something.
depending on what animal form you're going, there's a bit of alignment in the defenses there.
I mean, really, it's the tree that inspires and motivates this, right? Like, a sorceress could be on the bottom side of the tree and still have the same skill set, and, you know, obviously the damage nodes are a bit weird, but
Yeah.
it could work. There's nothing saying, I mean, that's part of the beauty of the game as well.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I had that experience where I was like, because it wasn't as clear, I was almost inventing my own lore there a little bit, where I was specking the regen from the Druid, and then the Zealot's Oath right there. I'm like, oh, this
Is the
actually,
Game
like,
Awards on
you're
now? Is that
converting
what you
your
guys are
natural kind of,
saying?
like, life
I wonder
regen
if maybe
into
we can
energy shields,
switch on
like-
over to
like,
that.
oh, this is kind
Because
of
I'll
the
be honest,
Druids
I'm still
thing,
just
like-
waking up,
I mean,
and
that is a way for sure. Like, Keystone's
you know, not to
certainly a
talk
pretty
about my
powerful, and they have a
ovaries
bunch
again,
of-
but I am in
There's
deep pain.
There's an extra. I can't remember what it's doing.
There's
I am
one
in
one
There's
deep
one that says do
emotional
not translate
pain.
on
Yeah,
it, so it's in
wasn't sure what it
it's
does
in
yet.
progress.
But yeah, are you
we were
guys
playing
gonna
around with
play
some trying to have
the
some
update
armor
next
energy or
week?
more
I'm
hybrid
gonna
stuff
be
going on
streaming
with
it next
Keystones
week.
there.
And
It was based on,
I'm excited. I'm gonna check out
what's
the
it called?
Druid, and I'm gonna
Kiwi
see.
ones. Is it Divine Shield?
I'm gonna
Is that
see
the name
how
of
it
the
is,
Keystone?
and
I
I'm gonna
can't
see
remember.
how that works,
Too
and
many
I'm gonna
names.
see how I like it.
But yeah, it's
Maybe
based
I
on
won't.
that, but not exactly the same.
I just know I'm not very good at melee, but maybe it's a time to try.
Yeah, it's just because I was like, we need more Keystones that I feel more druidy, and I know there's a rage one there that is embracing
very
the animal
quickly,
ferocity.
I think we're gonna switch on over. I usually watch the question section just for a little bit. I feel at the beginning they talk about stuff that I might relate to, but then when it comes to like the long yapping part of it, I'm like, oh god, I do not understand anything of it. So next Friday I will be playing Path of Exile 2. I will be checking out obviously the Druid. I'm gonna be playing with it and see how I feel. But I think when it was the Huntress, I didn't fully I wasn't good enough to play her, so I switched over to Archer. But yeah, we're gonna check it out. So as usual, a huge thank you to GGG for sponsoring today's segment, for letting me react with limes, for all that fun stuff, and I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate that you guys keep this working relationship with me, and I'm excited. I will be running to buy the starter pack with the little freaking bug. And yeah, I talk about it often, but I'm always in awe of their development schedule. Like, it feels like I just played Keeper of the Flame with the Womb Gifts on Path of Exile 1, which was a whole big update in itself. itself. And now suddenly there's a whole big update here. Okay, maybe medium update right here, but still, I'm always in awe of their work ethic, and I'm always in awe of how much stuff they do, and I'm just glad to be along for the ride. I'm happy to be along for the ride. And now that I know that this game is Steam Deck supported, I might finally beat the campaign and play my Path of Exile in bed. Let's go! Oh yeah, also, if you have been wanting to check out Path of Exile 2 and you don't want to buy it at the moment, it will be free for the weekend that it launches. So I think it launches next Friday. That means Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it will be free. It is a free weekend to play it, so you can check it out and see how you feel about it. Test it out for yourself. Try it out for yourself. And again, the game will be free when it comes out fully. But for now, if you buy it, you're basically just getting to play it early. And you only buy it once. Every subsequent update is free. You don't have to pay for it again. So this DLC is free for me and all that fun. All that fun stuff. Big thank you again to GGG. I love you guys very, 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 very much. Is the 400 euros spent on Path of Exile? That's the funny part. Path of Exile 1 is a free game. It's been a free game. And it's funny that everyone's like, it's a free game, but I spend this much money. Okay, somebody had told me that there was a Game Awards today. Is that not today? Is the Game Awards not today? Can I, for a second, just talk about my team for a moment? Zenti, if you're lurking, I'm going to call you out positively, okay? I was just talking with Teak about this, how I have an amazing team that we built out around me, that even if I don't tell people what to do, I have people that know what they want, know what they have to do. I trust them to do it without me telling them to do stuff. I have a really good team. I have a really good team that works really, really hard and knows what kind of stuff. So for example, today I was running late. So I just super quickly went live on YouTube. I even said it, I think at the beginning, that I didn't have a thumbnail made, right? I didn't have a thumbnail made, etc. So Zenti, who manages my YouTube. So Zenti's job involves like posting all my shorts on TikTok, on YouTube, on everything, editing them. So to be clear with y'all, not to sound like a princess, I have not uploaded a short, I think, in forever. I have not uploaded a YouTube short. I have not uploaded a TikTok short. I have not updated an Instagram short. Zenti does that with their job. I don't micromanage them. As long as it's out, it's out. I don't care if Zenti takes a day to do 3 weeks worth of work, right? And I just want to mention how, like, I didn't have a thumbnail. I just put a random photo up. Zenti saw this and immediately, without me having to go to Zenti and be like, oh my God, Zenti, I forgot to ask you for a thumbnail for today's stream, blah, 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 blah. Zenti just did it. And I really appreciate it. And I feel like we're really developing a great team. And I really appreciate your work ethic and I appreciate your hard work. And thanks for working for me, man. Like that just, you know, I really, it's like little things like that mean a lot to me. And I feel like my team is really good at that, where they pick up, I trust them to pick up the slack. Like I said, I even forgot to ask for like the thumbnail and everything. So I really appreciate that. That kind of stuff is awesome. So thank you. It brings me deep joy. And I was just talking about this with Teak, but I talked about it in private with Teak about like how good our team is. And like, here's just a quick example of how amazing the team is, right? Oh, the PC gaming show is today. What time does the PC gaming show start at? Let me see. PC gaming show. Oh, is it already live? Started 39 minutes ago. Oh, let's take a quick look at it. Were y'all okay with this? Let's take a quick look at it. I'll be on Twitch. I'll watch it on Twitch television. Sorry, everybody. Let me get on PC gaming show. That way I'm going to get to wake up and like PC gaming show. I remember when Day 9 used to host it, the good old days. It's been a while. Is he still here? Is he still hosting? Mr. 9?
I tell you to put Ferocious on the Triceratops top.
Oh my God, I haven't
seen
her in a while.
She's
so quirky.
Because it's out right now. Before we
Julia,
get
no, what
to
was
the
your
next
name?
game on our most wanted list, let's find out who put all of these games on the list in
Nice
the first
starship.
place.
Decoding message. Council member update complete. Stand by for transmission.
Hello there.
Gamers of Earth.
Oh, go Carnage.
Greetings.
Gamers.
It is
Gamers.
Dana.
We were just talking about him!
I'm Hannah Flynn from
Let's
Sorbet
go!
Again.
Frede, and I'm a part of
PC Gamers.
Intergalactic.
Intergalactic.
We were just talking about
PC
him!
Gamers.
Intergalactic Council.
The selectors
Oh
of the
my
most
god.
wanted
Who could have
games.
seen this coming? Who could have seen this coming?
Number 24.
The pure serotonin I got.
Grave Seasons.
Ashenrich is your second chance.
Okay,
Or
a
your
farming
final
simulator, let's go.
Welcome to Grave Seasons. Farm, explore, and build relationships with the mysterious folks in town. A killer is on the loose, and
Oh.
supernatural monsters lurk in the shadows. To protect the ones you care about, you'll need to rely on your more unconventional skills to uncover the town's occult secrets.
Theft
But
in
not all
my
that haunts
farming
Ashenrich
simulator?
is out
I
for
love
blood.
it.
Like Rose, the ghostly librarian.
$203 years, okay. That's cute. I like it. I
Grave
wonder how many
Seasons
games we already
releases
missed.
2026 for PC and consoles. Wishlist now.
Grave Seasons. That looks like Limes' dog. That looks like Limes' dog. Oh my god, with a little butt. Hello? I would not be okay if my Stardew wife just died all day. Imagine you spent years courting Robin and then suddenly... Hoot! We need a town center. Can you help me build one? You're a puppy and a robot! Stop. Tom Nook's got nothing on this. Tom Nook has got nothing on me. Oh my god, you and all your animal friends going fishing in the robot. Stop! This is great. Animal kind. Okay, okay. You know what the best part is? Now that I have a Steam... I'm sorry, this is not going to be an advertisement for Steam Deck. I promise, y'all. But now that I have a Steam Deck, I can play that in bed.
And so, I awaken again.
Welcome back. Good morning.
Go forth.
Me every morning.
Of my blood.
I awaken again. Oh, tactics?
What is ours?
Blood tactics with spider-looking limbs? Yes.
Fear not the hollow moon.
Y'all know how I feel about tactics games. Perfect Stream Deck game.
For the sanguis grants you strength.
Big Stream Deck better be paying me for all this promo. Wow.
Drench the world in blood so it may live.
Is the game loud enough, by the way, for y'all? Will I be getting the Gabe Cube? I don't know yet. I think for now I just got the Steam Deck. Oh, wait, is that Stone Shard? No, never mind. Roguelike. It looked like Stone Shard for a second. Oh, I like it. Control the enemy? Wait. Oh! Oh! Okay, wait, that might be a little too puzzly for me. I'm not very good at the puzzles. The puzzles. Yeah, Into the Breach. I remember that. I love that game. Where you had to like kind of make the bugs kill each other. If you didn't, you would not survive on high difficulty. Ooh, I think it might be a little too puzzly. But then again, you're right, I did love Into the Breach, and it wasn't too puzzly.
Who keep your fate constantly in flux.
My
It's much like being an AI. on a quest to defy her pitiful human creators and become tyrant queen of
This
a
is
ring
evil
world.
in like
I mean, what?
when she gets her teenage years.
You know who never loses grip on his fate? Batman. Even when he's made of Lego.
Absolutely,
and
that's
he can
gonna be
only grip fate
her.
if it's stored in a very small cylinder. Number 23.
Yeah!
Lego Batman, Legacy of the
All right.
Dark Knight.
By the way, I'm playing Lego with Limes probably next week sometime. I'm playing a Lego game with Limes. It's decided.
Did you ever see a game that was so laser targeted on your interests that you felt a bit personally attacked?
Slack, I couldn't play Into the Breach on
I
stream.
first saw the trailer
I think
for Lego Batman
people
Legacy
would-
of the Dark Knight this year.
I take a long
what
time
do you mean?
to
I
figure
get
out
my two favorite game franchises in
my
one.
puzzle
I
moves.
get to do detective work and beat people up
And
see
people
all the
online
iconic villains of the Batman
hate
Arkham
that.
games. And I also
If you
get
take
to
more than
conk my
2
children on the
seconds to
head
like
with a
come up with the
saucepan like I do in
optimal
the Lego
strategy,
games. Everybody
people
in
don't
my
like
house
that.
is
I
beside
just don't think
themselves
I'd
with
have a fun
excitement
time
to gear
streaming
up
Into
and
the
get
Breach.
into Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight in 2026.
I watched Dolphin Chemist stream it, and he is infinitely, or was it? Yeah, and he's infinitely smarter than me. And even he was getting people backseating him when he is like so infinitely smarter than me. And I'm not as patient or kind as him, so I just really worry about how he would be. I hope they let him date Catwoman. Dating in my Lego game?
So you like dogs, Wouldn't you be happier with a bigger hound? Simply get another dog, put them together, and bam, you have
Sorry,
a bigger
I still
dog.
haven't like
You've got
woken
dog
up,
cards in your
so I'm
dog
just
deck.
saying what's on my
Dog playing
mind.
them until your dog gets a big
I still don't have my like life filter on me this morning.
kid, shaking up the way the world works. Might seem a little fruity to you, but between
Very,
us, it's
thank you for the 6
all
months.
dog pile out this year.
Thanks, Slacker.
But there's no time left.
But yeah, unfortunately, I think when it comes to puzzle games, I just take too long to make my moves. I like to really think them over, and I don't think it leads to a super fun stream for me.
Time to go.
A game about climbing? A game about hiking and climbing in the wind and the rain? This is what it feels like when I go rock climbing, by the way, in the indoor gym. I just played this soundtrack and like imagine that I have bloody bandages that I'm climbing. Look at those bloody bandages. Girl. This is exactly what climbing feels like.
Following in Armstrong's footsteps, I can almost feel the history under my boots.
Almost.
No more delays, Bo. Do what you must. Everything depends on you.
Oh.
Coyote's not saving anyone, Bo. You're trapping people in a digital hell.
Scanning process is almost always fatal.
So Coyote died. Good riddance.
The art style looked a
His
little old, but this
legacy
looks
die with
really good. The facial captures.
You're racking up quite the body count.
Mankind will forget who they were. Just do it.
Never. You hear? Never. Mass
It's like
murder is not the
good,
way.
but uncanny at the same time. It's weird. I like it.
Am I mistaking data for an afterlife? But if memory isn't worth saving, what is?
Maybe that's what it is. It's the teeth. Okay.
Today's Most Wanted showcase is proudly brought to you by our partners at Xbox Game Pass.
Ooh.
He stands
Gamers.
frozen.
Frozen gamers.
Monument to
This is
human
me, by the way, in
patience.
Canada at the moment.
Winter has carved him with cold precision. Frost clings to his lashes like ghostly barnacles.
Wild Soul, thank you for the 10 gifted.
Was then.
Good morning. I was just okay. I was just thinking about midnight releases the other day because of Black Friday and how a lot of people just do Black Friday shopping online now. And I was thinking about it, like, man, when was the last?
Only known as the weapons broker.
When was the last
As
time
a
you guys
rule, I
went to a
try to
midnight
avoid shadow
release?
seekers,
And
but
did you
I
know
do
it was the
weapons,
last
so
time that
I'll
you were
accept the
going
call.
to a
Hey
midnight
there, it's
release?
me. Clearly the shadowy intergalactic figure.
Just
known
when do you
only
know you're
as
doing something
the weapons broker.
for the last time?
Need a gun?
You know?
Perfect. Fresh off the black
Did you
market.
know when you were waiting in
Really
line
nice.
that fateful night one
I'll
night
get you a
that
bulk deal or
you
something.
weren't ever
No
going to do it
pressure,
again?
I was expecting someone more. I
Thank you
don't
for
know,
the dead, Wild Soul.
menacing, mysterious,
Hope you're doing
elusive,
good. I
maybe even
appreciate it.
elusive.
Now I'm actually pretty easygoing. Weapons brokering, it
Why,
doesn't
why
really
do you have
require
regrets
a whole
about the
lot of
Switch
drama.
2? Talk to me.
Wait, aren't you Brian Wynier, creative director at
Spiders,
Interactive,
thank you for the
makers
5
of Killing Floor
gifted.
3?
Well, it looks like my cover's been blown. This was honestly just my way to get in here to talk to you about Killing Floor 3.
Well, honestly,
Killing
I'm more
Floor
interested in
3.
hearing about what's coming up for Killing Floor 3 than I am in buying black market weapons.
What are we watching?
Perfect.
We're watching
I'd love to talk
PC
about
Gamer
KF3.
Show. It's like a little game
Season
show
2,
where they talk about
Operation
upcoming
Breakout.
game releases.
Nightfall has been equipped with new
A lot of
armaments
indies in
and is
here,
being
too,
deployed to
which
a
is really
prison
nice.
deep within the jungles of Costa Rica. Their mission?
Oh. Small lag spike. Hello. Hello. What is going on? Hello. Okay, that wasn't me. Huh? Was it me? Not me.
Specialist, our current crisis requires
I don't want to
experience of veterans from the
talk too
2020
soon, but
outbreak.
from when I tuned in, it didn't have nearly the same amount of ads as they have in, what is it called? The Game Awards. Because this is mostly like a game showcase. There's obviously going to be ads. That's fair. And that's ads. Ads is what makes you, all the stuff. But here, like, it's actually just game trailer, a little bit of yapping in between, and character, game trailer. Even that Xbox Game Pass trailer was very short and very funny. So I don't even mind it. I didn't realize that this is what Killing Floor looks like. I could be down. It feels very, I was just thinking the other day, there's a new Call of Duty's coming out, and I was like, man, I want to play Call of Duty Zombie.
That's
with
Killing
the
Floor
crew.
3 Season 2,
You know?
Operation Breakout. And next
And this
on our most
kinda
wanted
gives
list,
that, like, Left
a
4
game
Dead
with the
vibes.
best kind of travel. Time. And my favorite brand of punk, Steam. Clock this one.
Number 22.
I'm sorry, but the little Batman flying out was so cute.
Clockwork Revolution.
Little Batman! Okay. I like the gun. I like the
just
flames.
found out that Clockwork Revolution has been named one of PC Gaming Show's most wanted.
Is it me or was that kind of
The reaction to
low?
our last trailer absolutely blew
quality.
us away. The passion, the
Like,
theories,
the
the excitement
in-game-
from our fans. It's been incredible fuel
Okay,
for
here
our
it's
team.
fine, but there was times when they were shooting that it felt like blurry a little bit. Like there, no?
Well, I can tell you, this is the most complex game I have
And I know
ever
because I have a
worked
bad
on.
eyesight, so when it's extra blurry, I'm like,
It's between the character creation that really matters, the
This looks
reactivity,
awesome.
And if you've seen the trailer, you've seen how gritty and our dark humor really shines through.
Shotty! I'll show you, Shotty!
This
We're
looks
making
cool.
it way more complicated for ourselves by taking visual reactivity to an entirely new level, letting players go to the
Oh,
past
Columbia.
and then rewrite history through their choices in the game.
And to think,
He said go
we've
to the
only
past!
showed a tiny glimpse
Time
of
rift.
the world, the mechanics, and the wild characters we're gonna meet.
Piss off!
We love making these kinds
Columbia,
of
but in
games.
the
So if
future.
you haven't already, take a couple minutes and add Clockwork Revolution to your wish list.
Bioshock Infinite, but in the future.
I absolutely love that people are as excited as we are.
This actually
and I
looks
do
really,
assure
really fun.
you, it is coming in due time.
You escaped all our... Oh, is this the Star War? It's not the Star War. The ship looked very Star War at the beginning for me. I got excited. You all know how I feel about the Star War. Oh, this looks interesting. Scattered Hopes. It's Battlestars Galactica. See, I knew. Big fan of...
I'm Gregorius Kithriotis. I was the creative director on Sable, and I'm launching my new studio, Ateo. We started Shedworks about a week after I graduated from studying architecture. We've just basically been teaching ourselves on the job for a decade now. Sable was our first really big game. You know, it changed my life completely. So Teo is sort of the next step with that, taking everything I've learned from studying architecture, from Shedworks, from Sable, and applying that
in due time. One day,
really personal.
we get there.
Carry on with that lineage of world building, of storytelling, and games that really engage people on an emotional level. Outsoft have provided us funding for our next project.
Among Us gave us money.
We aligned on, I think, was our approach to sustainable
Yes,
development.
spiders.
My friends started watching it without me, and then they started
allow
dating.
us to make games for a very long time rather than
So,
just thinking in the short term.
I guess it's
about
because
trying to make
I should have
loads
known
of
when they
money off
started
one
watching
big hit.
Battlestars Galactica without me that
So we're not ready to show the game
there was a
yet,
reason they
but
weren't
we're
inviting
launching
me.
Ateo Archetypes today, and it's a free website and
I wish
newsletter.
Among Us gave me money.
We're looking at one archetype a month through the lens of 3 different games.
I'm really excited to share some of the fantastic pieces we have, written by some amazingly talented writers. So go ahead and sign up right now.
Cool. I mean, it did look very beautiful. Exciting for him. And Amogus got that.
We can't wait to
Amogus
see
money.
what Ateo Studio is cooking up for us. Now, on to the next game on our most wanted list, where the entire world is just about to end, and you're the only one who can take a few steps to stop it.
Number 21. Recur.
Okay, little delivery man. What's this?
Hello. We're very grateful that Recur was one of the games selected for the most wanted list for this year's
The man, they're so cute in the little
interest and support has been amazing, and we can't wait for you to dive into our
I love Europeans.
Have fun.
They're so cute in their little hats. I'm sorry. I can't. That gave me so much serotonin. Oh my god, I needed that. They're so whimsical and pure. Oh my god, I wish I had that kind of happiness in my life. This is cool. Seems like a time going backwards, time going forwards kind of game, and I like it.
You know, I wasn't always a spaceship commander, jetting around the galaxy to fight evil, do good, and heroically present video game showcases. I got my start as the operator of an enormous planetary defense cannon until they kicked me out because I couldn't pronounce my job title. Here's hoping you don't have that problem in Planet Inverted Gun, Ooh. Planet PBKK.
I'm excited to see the name.
Number 20.
Oh.
PVKK.
Okay, that is actually the name. Terminate with prejudice. Ooh. Wait. I love puzzles. I love puzzles. I am so good at puzzles on stream with everybody breathing down my neck. Age of Wonder? No. Never mind. This is very different from what I initially thought this game was. Oh, it's because it's many different games. Gosh darn it. I knew that. I knew that it was many different games.
I hear an ancient call rising from the depths of the Nile.
What are the middle words? So planet, something, commander. And then what are the middle words for that?
Cast an enigmatic shadow from beyond time.
Oh, Horus!
Leading me
the heresy!
Into this realm of shifting sands. They say
Limes would love these side
the
breasts.
ancient gods shattered their vessel into 14 fragments. Only by restoring them can one bring the civilization's revival.
You know, a flying wood
Here and
ship.
now,
Yes. Oh no,
I shall.
I'm not
steer
crazy,
the
right? It was
sunship
flying.
across the sea of sand. I will lead my people to build a city in the sky, and they will flourish in this land.
Interesting. I'm into this.
They say this time.
This looks insane.
I will be at the helm. That the miracles of the
This looks
shifting sand
insane.
shall be forged by my hands.
What the heck? So there is fighting. And then you also build your... Okay, I want to say the Anubis flying spaceship better not feel like Fallout Shelter. Not Shelter, what was it? Fallout 4. The little habitats that you build. It better not feel that way.
Yet, I grow less certain now. Who is truly behind the mask? Is it they? Or I?
No, it wasn't Fallout. In Fallout 4, there was like a little builder mechanic where you had a city and people could come there. I'm really interested in seeing how this game's gonna work. This looks like it could be really, really fun, but at the same time, hey, it's definitely unique. Yeah, the Fallout 4 settlements felt a little... Oh my god. Oh my god. This looks like Danganronpa a little bit. The art style a little bit. What was the name of the last game? Soul Mask. Oh. We were just having ramen with her. What do you mean she's dead? It's not very cool. Epoch reset. Nice. It looks really, really fun. Hi, Mata. We're watching PC Gamer Show. Hold on. Let me update my title. Let me update my title.
Incoming message. A new planet has been discovered, and it's crawling with giant insects. Would you like to know more?
About giant insects? Nope. I definitely would not like to know more.
I have calculated that in a war with this insect planet, the human casualties would be
I updated my
staggering
title for you.
and extremely gory.
I got you,
Lots
baby.
of limbs being ripped off and people being sizzled.
That is a
in half.
great reaction.
So gross. Would you like to know more?
No, that sounds horrible.
No.
One of the giant insects can suck the brains out of human heads by using its proboscis like a straw. Would you like to know more?
I would like to know less if possible.
On a related note, there's a new Starship Troopers game launching, and we have a message from General Rico himself.
In that case, I'd definitely like to know more.
How fast the tides turn.
Hi, I'm General Johnny Rico, and I want to thank you for doing your part by tuning into this broadcast. Are you thinking about starting on the road to citizenship?
I really like this.
This game will test your mettle.
This is a great
Make
ad
sure
for the
you
game.
have what it takes to really give those bugs hell.
He looks like he's from a movie. He's very actor-like in his looks. No! Don't destroy the big bugs! He is from a movie. Oh, he's from the actual Starship Troopers. So I have to say, this absolutely looks like Helldivers, but, you know, a little bit more retro. So I like it. 1997. Some of you weren't even alive. I like it. It definitely looked like early gaming, and I liked it. I'm in.
Number 19.
Yeah!
Deep Rock Galactic, Rogue Core.
Gotta get the girls together for some Deep Rock.
On behalf of everyone at Ghost Ship Games, we would like to thank you, PC Gamer, for acknowledging us as one of the 25 most wanted games of 2026.
Hell
It's an
yeah!
absolute honor.
Yeah, we're super excited and would like to share with you one of the new classes that we've added.
I like
to
how
our
everybody in the background is
Rock
playing.
and Stone.
Rock and Stone! All right, Fruit. I'm calling you in. I'm tagging you in for some Rock and Stone. Fruit! I hope you feel a chill in your spine. I'm coming for you. Fruit. You better be quaking in your boots. I know Limes doesn't like bugs, right? Steal her for that. Okay, for a second I thought my eyes were deceiving me and I was having a really bad headache. I thought my headache was developing. What's up, Lurk? How you doing? This is very, like, I was playing this in the 1900s. Ooh, the fish! Yeah, but the game has a lot of spiders. Unfortunately, spiders. Ooh, a trap! Giga would eat this shit up. This is a Giga game. Oh, little fish guys. It's a me game too, frankly. I'm doing good, Box. I have a headache and my tummy hurts. What is it? Queen's Domain. Cute. Yeah, I think I slept weird and was grinding my teeth during my sleep. So I have like the big headache from teeth. Hold on, let me touch my face. Oh. Ow. Is that a train? Oh my god, it's a little bug train. The Settler sure looks different. Let me apply pressure to my skull. I do have a mouth guard, but I don't always know that I'm going to be grinding my teeth. Okay. Wait. Psychosis? I like it. Frostpunk with bugs and poison fog. With like defense against the bugs. It's like Dota instead of Dota, you know? Oh, my head. Warcraft IV, welcome back. Close enough. Welcome back, Warcraft IV. This looks great. This looks awesome. This is definitely an in bed for Matara game. Now that I've committed the crime of buying a Steam Deck. Hello, new employee. Oh. Where am I? Blitzcrank. Looking a little different. What is a bruxism? And how does that relate to Marxism? Why is Michi getting shots of bruxism? I know you can also get like Botox, yeah, if you do it a lot, but I like the shape, because if you get Botox in your jaw, it could change the shape of your jaw a little bit. And I like the shape of my jaw. I got that strong platoon,
So we
but
added
different.
the skateboard in High on Life too. It's a new concept for the game that was
That's
such
a lot of
huge swing
skateboards
for us, and we weren't sure we were gonna pull it off.
Okay, I love the bug gun.
Traversal was a big part of what we wanted you to feel as a bounty hunter, right? You're running around, you've got the sweet suit, you're this regular Earth kid, but now you've become something more.
Oh wait, I thought it was Splatoon because of the like
And this
PvP, but it's
one,
not PvP.
We just had the kind of a dumb idea, which was like, hey, we should put you on a skateboard. And then we
Yeah!
built it, and we're like, hey, this is really cool, but it's like really cool, and maybe we should do more with it. And don't I want to?
I just like that it looks different.
Kick that in someone's face.
Like, how many times have you played a shooting game or a looter shooter?
Thing we put in the game.
And
Every time
it just
I play,
looks
I'm
different.
Like,
I like that.
Oh my god, this rules.
I like that a
We
lot.
have a lot of design challenges because of our ambition. And I think I got to call out the skateboard as the toughest one to crack.
We've gone through probably 100 different variations of the skate mechanic.
We wanted to cut it at one point. I was pushing to cut it, even though I love skateboarding.
I can
Now,
tell.
I can't imagine the game without it.
It became so vital to the
That's
game
awesome.
that we designed everything else around the skateboard.
Sound designing the skateboard was like a lot of fun.
Sure thing. We made it out.
We wanted to bring out like every little movement that you do, like, you know, pedaling, you're doing jumps, you're doing tricks. So we tried to make those sounds a bit more beefier than life.
So in
the little
Two, you
knife.
can use the skateboard as a weapon. It's actually a major weapon for you. You can just kick it off and slam it into people's faces.
Where we ended up with the skateboard is so amazing that I'm just really proud. I'm really proud of what the team did. The risk was huge, and we finally
At least, if anything, this game looks unique enough that you're like, oh, I'll pick up this because it looks different, right?
Was really heartwarming because it
That's
was
awesome.
such a big, scary, risky feature for us.
High on Life 2. Has anybody played the Uno? First to 5080 that is Steam Deck. What's next? Watch out, husbands. Actually, I guess I shouldn't say watch out, husbands, because they're already claimed. Watch out, unclaimed future husbands.
My Gatlians. Hi, on Live 2 is
One
in
day
its
I'm gonna
final stages of
recover
hyperspace travel and will
emotionally
enter
from
the
the
Earth's
last
atmosphere
4 years
on
of my
February
life, and
13th, 2026.
I'll be coming
Pre-orders
for you.
are available right now. Shippy, how's our transmission? Any updates?
Please stand by for error file missing.
Sorry, I'm gonna just...
Scanning security footage. Footage stolen. Sounding alarm. Alarm disabled. Conclusion. This ship
I played
has
it, but
been
I didn't
raided
enjoy
by
it. If you don't like
thieves.
Rick and Morty humor, you'll
And
get
now,
bored quickly.
A message from those responsible.
They definitely seemed a little less on that, but it was just a quick, like, not a
Number
quick, but it was a
18.
quick preview. Thick as thieves.
Thick as thieves.
Oh, like she said thick. She like gurgled it a little
is
bit.
a multiplayer heist game that focuses on stealth and social manipulation. It's an immersive sim that explores a lot of feature ideas.
Oh god,
but
my
actually picture
favorite.
against several other players as you each run around the map.
I
trying
sure
to steal
love
the same
social
gun.
deduction and manipulation
But yeah, the game is
games.
being headed up
Oh.
by Warren Spector, one of the names behind games like Crusader No Remorse, Deus Ex, System Shock,
Is
Deep
that a
Deadly
little
Shadows.
Sonic
I saw
with a
little bit of
gun on
Thick as
his
Thieves
table,
myself
or is that
at
a
GDC
lightsaber?
Last year, and
You
as
guys
someone
see
who
it?
is a little past his prime when it comes to multiplayer shooters and also has a Deus Ex tattoo, this feels like it could be right up my
Deus
alley.
Ex!
A multiplayer game that values brains over twitch reflexes, built in a world of magic and technology smushed together. I can't wait to see more. It's definitely one of my most wanted games.
Is it your most wanted game because you made the game though? You know what, Momos? What my most... You know what I would love to purchase for Christmas? A Twitch subscription to Matara
While I
Con.
wasn't
It's my
looking,
most
Thieves
wanted
stole
things
the
on my
top spot
Christmas
on
list.
my personal wish list.
You
So
know?
sneaky. And speaking
I mean,
of swiping
you'd be
things
crazy
that
not to
don't
buy it.
belong to you, we were so interested in the next game on our wish list, we infiltrated the studio and found where the developers were hiding.
I already got
Here's what
one.
the team
Damn,
at
you beat me
Night
to
Shift
it.
Games, who also happened to be the manager and lead singer of Imagine Dragons, had to tell us about their 5v5 capture the flag shooter, Last Flag.
Okay, okay.
Meanwhile, beneath the blue team's base. All right, team, huddle up.
I mean, I love Imagine Dragons, but what does Lady Gaga know about being the CEO of Polaroid?
Peter, you're on flag duty. Remember,
A good
you
old
can hide
Kanye
anywhere,
line.
So get creative. Jake? Got him. Oh, sorry, Suji. Parker, you're on intel. Keep that bird in the sky. Scope radar towers A and B. We'll lock them down and get scanning for the red team flag. Then we'll
Oh, I've seen
unleash
an ad
our
for this
secret
before.
weapon.
The red team's listening.
And how do you know that? Suji.
Oh, she's
Do
pretty.
your thing and sneak past
Fighters,
enemy lines
thanks
to
for the
find that red
gifted.
flag. Kicking butt along the
Those
way.
Christmas gifts coming in early.
Come here. Now, once we have the flag, use that teleport gun of yours to shoot the flag carrier towards home base. Because you know they'll be riding out bumper.
Wait, what? Yeah, they have different classes, control the flag. Interesting.
We got this in the bag. Let's boogie. Wait, why do you still have that?
But it does look very, very Fortnite and Team Fortressy. I don't hate it. I like this art style.
All right, team.
A lot.
Just wing it.
This is cute. It's also got that like 70s inspo to it.
Seriously?
That's cute. I'd like to see it. Oh, my eyes. Oh. Show the files. Show the secret files.
Last Flag is a capture the flag game. 5v5 hero shooter focused around capturing the flag. What differentiates it from other capture the flag
That was
games is
so
you
cute.
can hide the flag wherever you want. So it adds kind
Sorry,
of
they
element
looked
of
so
capture the flag that I
adorable.
knew growing
They
up
just
at PE, or
unfurled
for
the
me, it's
flag
Scout
and they
Camp.
looked
I
so
grew up in a house of
happy.
8 boys and 1 girl, and we all fought over the computer.
They
far
just
back
like
as I can
unfurled
remember.
the
I
flag
think the
and
first
stood there
capture the flag
smiling.
modes
That was
I played was Team
adorable.
Fortress, Halo, Overwatch.
Oh,
I always loved that mode, but it never quite scratched the itch of the joy of hiding the flag and finding a flag.
And I think everybody can understand the fun of hide and seek. It's a feeling of the thrill of nature and the sneakiness of going across the enemy line, the creativity of sitting with your team and
Okay, my
plotting
head
and
is
saying,
starting
"Where
to
am I
feel
gonna
a
put
little
this
better."
flag? What should we do? How do we set ourselves up for success?
I might have to take a painkiller though. We'll see if it doesn't get better.
So before the game starts, you can volunteer to be a flag hider. If multiple people volunteer, then it just chooses randomly between them.
I
If
mean,
nobody volunteers, somebody is voluntold.
all-
They're given the flag.
all
The
men are
first
just
minute
grown
of the game
boys.
is flag
It's
hiding.
true.
It feels a little
It's
different.
like
than
all
your
women
average
are
shooter. You got
grown
this, like,
girls.
70s spy thriller music playing.
I think it's
you're
important to
sneaking around,
remember that
trying
at the
to
end of the
kind
day, you're just
outsmart the
a
opponent
grown-up
pre-game and think about,
little
do I want
guy.
to place the flag somewhere that's
You know?
easily defendable, and I want somewhere that's a little more sneaky. And during that
And you
time,
can- I
the
feel like
other
you can really
players on your
see
team can either be helping you
when people
hide
are
the flag,
doing
or they
something
can
they're
be
really passionate
farming these
about.
golden
You can
cash
really
spots
see
and
that,
earning
like,
a little pre-game money for your team.
And then when you return the flag to your base, you then have to hold it for a minute to win it. The tenseness of it, the joy of that.
I really like the way this looks.
Get the flag back and you holding the flag. It's always
looks
makes
awesome.
For just
The music is great.
wild
The
moments.
flags are
The
great.
music changes. It feels like a Chicago meets like action movie in the 70s. There's these like horns playing and it's all building up.
You're
I'm a
hearing the
little
countdown.
guy.
There's an adrenaline.
It's okay, you're
rush
our
there.
little
You know,
guy
that's why the
novel.
songs
What's
are
up? How
speeding
you
up. You're
doing?
playing into the emotion zone.
You jump up on the roof and you're calling out like they're coming from the left, now they're coming from the right, like batten down the hatches.
No,
like,
Deadlock
you
is
have to
more like a
coordinate as team. You have to be
MOBA.
thoughtful
Deadlock
as a
is
team.
more
And on the flip side, if you're the
like
one
a
whose flag was
League of
stolen
Legends with
and was planted in
guns.
the enemy base, you can try to do like I'm gonna go be the
This
guy
is,
and sneak in there. And
control
you
the
might get like a lucky
point.
save if you're the spy.
Not
and
control.
come
This
in
is defend.
invisible
This
and
is
you
like
grab the flag when
control
no
the
one's
flag,
looking,
defend
but
the flag,
More likely than not,
capture
you're
the
gonna have
flag.
to say, okay, we've got one or two big pushes.
Eat the
like,
flag.
let's coordinate. And so this kind of minute to win it mentality allows
Is it?
you to always have a foot in the game.
I wonder if I should go on
One of
YouTube if the
first
quality is going to
things
be
we
better because the
realized
Twitch
as
is
we
like
were iterating
being
on this idea of
compressed.
capture the
No.
flag is how do you have that experience
Let me
and
see if
and
it's better
capture that
on
fun in a way that
YouTube.
still leads to objective gameplay where it feels less like roulette and more like poker. So this helped us develop this idea of the radar towers.
As you capture a radar tower, it reveals on the map where the flag is not.
Okay, sorry guys. Give me a moment.
Where it feels less like roulette and more like poker. So this
Just wonder
helped
if
us
it's the
develop this idea of the radar
Twitch
towers.
one that
As you
makes the
capture
viewing
a radar
experience
tower,
not so
it
great.
reveals on the map where the flag is not. So it's kind of like when you're playing the game Battleship and there's these squares on the mini-map and it will turn one of the squares red to say,
oh, that's
you don't
really
need to look
cool,
here.
the squares.
So it's narrowing your search area the longer you can hold on to these radar towers.
Most Wanted
as a
is by
team.
PC
You can
Gamer.
Spawn forward at those towers. You can heal at the towers.
It's not
Another
by
part of the
EA.
game that I really enjoy is the cash bots, NPCs that if you kill, that raises cash for your team so everybody can then get their skills.
Oh,
Like, you
yeah,
kinda play it how you
economy,
wanna
baby.
play it. Some people, they just want to rack up kills or they just want to hold the towers. But sometimes it's just fun to be a quiet little mouse that's just rolling around the map and looking for the flag. And sometimes that wins the whole game. And
I
there's
should
a
have
place
switched to
for kind
YouTube
of
earlier. I'm
the
so
casual
sorry.
gamer, there's the place for highly adept shooters.
Like a
You already
chessboard,
know
it's, like,
somebody's
easy
never
to
going to
learn,
be part of
but
anything.
there's
They're
a
just going to be
high
farming the
mastery
money.
curve. All I
As
have to
they
do is
should.
find the enemy flag and bring it back. But there's a million ways to get to that point. Anybody can compete. And that means you really can cater the play style to your strengths. So because of that, we don't have like a distinct class-based system. It's really more of heroes who cater to certain
I like-
play styles.
you know
but
I
can
like
still
my
be
heroes.
dangerous in a
And they
lot
look
of
cool.
different
I'm in.
scenarios. So
I
we
would
do
try this
have,
out
for
with my
example,
pals.
A scout.
I
He's
would
actually
try
a
this
Boy
out with my
Scout, and
pals.
he is fast, and he can do a long-range weapon, and he has a bird that he can grab onto.
As long
and
as I
fly
can
with.
hire a
Alejandro,
Lime
he is a great
and a Vinny on
onboarder
my
for people
team.
that are like, I want an AK. I want to know exactly what I'm doing. I've got proximity mines. I could throw out this bullet that like paralyzes people. I have a huge old bazooka, especially for first-time play when you just are so focused on combat, you can't even think about the game loop. There's definitely heroes for those people. Our game director, Matthew Berger, came from Blizzard. He worked on the Diablo series. He's worked on all kinds of amazing games. He really has led the charge that every time you hit
Yeah,
a
look
button
up top,
for an
like the
ability in
little
our game, it
squares
should
where
do
the
something
flag can and
exciting.
can't be
Even
is
if you don't
really
land
cool
it,
to
it
see.
should
I'm
feel
excited to see how
rewarding.
this
It
is
should
gonna
do
play.
something Cool. And so we really
I'm really,
err on
really
the side
excited
of
to see how
over
this
the
is gonna
top
play.
With everything. You know, we have a new hero in called Rhodey, and he throws this like rock party. Arsenal, she has this ability where you can throw out these discs that turn into tornadoes that spin around and grab people and throw them around.
And we kind of made this deal together right when we were coming up with abilities.
Yeah,
in the
this is definitely a
beginning
game where like it
was
works
no
better if you
ability
have your own 5-man
is
or at least like a
too
3-man,
wild.
right?
I loved Mortal Kombat, and so we really focused on making the finishing moves
Mortal
feel good. And it's something you
Kombat!
can chase as a player, like, oh, if I do this and I accomplish this, then I can get that finishing move and show off a little. Like, as a gamer, you love to show off the finishing
tornadoes.
move. And
Zero,
it's so
get my
ridiculous. It's like a shark appears and just like
Everybody wish
swallows
happy
up
birthday to
somebody and
Zero.
eats them.
Almost every hero has a movement-based ability. We want to make it so people can traverse the map in fun, interesting ways. We spent a lot of time figuring out how big and complex to make the map. It's super important that hiding and finding has to be meaningful. It has to feel good. Enough, but not too many spots.
It
where I
looks
can go down a cave and be like, oh my gosh, look
long.
at this like secret
Based on, like,
passage
the
over here
map
I didn't
and the
even
fact
know
that
about,
there's-
and I could hide it up in this corner.
Oh, maybe
So we
not,
wanted to
'cause there's
create
only
these,
3
like, little
points,
moments
but-
you discover constantly across the map. It also helps
It
you.
looks like
you
a
know,
long
you need to have
game
iconic
to
spots on a map
play.
where you can
Like, each
relate
round
and
maybe
say,
like a
oh, it's over by the
20 minute?
gondola, or you know, I
No?
need to head over here by this.
Or am I
the
exaggerating?
copper mine. And so giving identity to those areas of the map was also super important.
I don't know why, it just feels like a lot. But then again, if
We
they're
chose
running
to
so
work
fast,
in
it
the
should feel that long.
1970s because it's just one of my favorite decades.
Thanks for the
I
10
love
months, Bender.
mustaches and bell bottoms.
Look at him,
So
he's
absurd.
vibing, I love it.
Just so ridiculous.
First the
a lot
flag,
of
then the head
style
vibes.
during that time.
The Art of Lost Flag is designed to be fun, refreshing, bold, and vibrant.
I'm getting
Talk
it just
about
for how much
being
he enjoys the
nostalgia
game.
and reminiscent of the 1970s. You know, over the top kind of
Where did they
swagger
find
and
this guy?
style
From a
and self-expression.
The 70s just feels funny.
I'm sorry,
It makes me
but-
smile. And I want people to play this game and smile. Because there's a lot of games I play and I'm not smiling when I'm playing it.
That's somebody's
I'm really
husband.
angry the whole time, and it's almost like, why am I torturing
It's crazy.
myself? And we wanted this game to be a little more like, okay, I got killed, but at least this
Where
song
did
is
they
kind of
find
funny,
that?
you know?
Show him again!
Don't you know that I loved it? That flag was everything to me.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
This game is really born out of us just making a game that was
Jonathan,
fun for
thank
us
you for the
and our
11
team.
months. Thank you for
And
the
we play it every
Aka
day, and
Spa, by the
that's-
way.
You find so much joy in that, and I think
I
when you
will
have
buy a
something
bottle
that
of
you
wine with your
genuinely
money.
like,
I deserve
that's
it.
when you make your best thing.
Everything
You would've told
hurts,
me
my
when
head, my
when I was 12
ovaries,
that's
my
what
body,
I'd be doing
my
versus
heart.
being in a band, I think I would have chose making video games. I love being in a
Don't
band,
say
don't
that,
get me wrong,
man.
but I was playing video games before I was playing music.
So our game Last Flag
You're telling
actually
me
has a
you
free
prefer
demo
being a game dev than
available
being
right
a
now on
world-renowned
Steam. I
rock
really
star?
hope after the
Don't
show
lie
you
to me.
jump in and play
I will
with
play
us.
your game
Really
anyway,
excited to get
Mr.
your take on the
Imagine
game.
Dragon. I will play your gosh dang game. It looks awesome. But don't lie to me and tell me that being a game dev makes you feel just as good as being super cool rock star on the stage yelling
As
League
an
of Legends
all-knowing
songs.
artificial intelligence, people always want my advice.
Like, come on, who
here
are we?
it is.
Who are
If
we
a pale man with a
bullshitting?
face
You
full
know?
of needles ever offers you a mysterious box, just say no. A goth nerd is trying to get you to do a Rubik's Cube.
Come on.
Or it's Pinhead from our next game, Clive Barker's
Zero, that's
Hellraiser,
his game. He
trying
is
to
becoming a
drag
game
you
dev.
into the abyss. You'd better hope it's
Jonathan,
that
thank
one.
you so much for the Aka Spa. Do you have any advice on what I should spend your hard-earned money on?
Number 17.
That's my hard-earned money
Clive
now.
Barker's Hellraiser
I'm doing a bottle
revival.
of wine for sure. What else?
I would describe our game as a discomforting and dark story. It's like a mix between violence and action, all wrapped in leather, flesh, and chains.
I don't think anyone saw a Hellraiser game of this sort coming at all.
Fans are going to be
Okay, Emil.
scared, and they are going to have
like
a great
moaning
time being scared.
and
Anything
BDSM.
less would not be a Hellraiser game, basically. We'd like to thank the Council for their depravity and generosity in considering Clive Barker's Hellraiser revival as one of the most anticipated upcoming games. Be ready to explore the further regions of experience by
that was
wishlisting the
dark.
game today.
I do not. That was dark. The back being like all sewn out like that. Ooh, you. Oh, that was dark. What's up, Judge? How you doing? Wait, are you using the power of your spells to chop down trees? Amelie! Amelie! Psst, 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 psst. Psst, 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 psst. Amelie! Amelie! Psst, 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 psst. A bottle of wine and a nice meal. I got you, Jonathan. This is definitely a Matara Amelie game. Yesterday, I took my roommate out for lunch.
Isn't just
I bought her a $30 salad.
Where Mockstones and Tamers truly live together.
Bought her a
Over time,
$30
They
salad.
grow stronger. Not through training alone, but through their bonds. Together, they can overcome any battle. It's you who gives them that strength. Build a home for them in Tamertown.
Thank you. Crimson Desert, an immersive action adventure. Ooh! Whoa! You had me immersed! I was so excited by flying in the robot that I didn't even care about flying on a dragon. You had me immersed, baby! Oh my god. Oh
You turn up here has given me
my goodness.
The turncoat's taken the cuff.
Okay. This looks great. What? Huh? Oh my god, yes. I'm not gonna lie, the bear does feel a little, not the bear, the robot feels a little out of place now, but I am in. I'm at least trying this.
I, for one, cannot wait to
I
swing
look
my
crazy.
broadsword and slay.
Black Desert Online, isn't that an MMO?
Not again, Commander. You remember the last time you entered a Berserker
I
raid?
don't
Oh, those poor
want to
porgs.
play another MMO
I
though.
can never revisit Epsilon 5 again. Moving on. How is it that
I know all about
vampires are
Korean
awesome,
games.
but a half vampire is twice as awesome? Our council will be
Ragnarok
happy
Online, my
to
beloved.
explain.
Number 16. Marvel's Blade.
Dev Arcane, publisher Bethesda. Oh, we're in... Oh, I remember we saw a trailer for this a while back. Did we not see a trailer for this in last year's Game Awards? Attention, Paris.
Arcane's Blade is one of my most anticipated games. I'm a freak for the studio, whether it's recent hits like Deathloop or deep cuts like Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. And for even more freak appeal in Blade, a dev behind one of the best mods I've ever played, Thief the Black Parade, is a level designer on the project.
Relax, man.
I think we saw...
Superhero stocks, maybe in
That
the
was a
toilet,
good
but
noise.
I can make an exception for the Daywalker. And even though all we've seen so far is a teaser and some concept art, I love the mood they're going for. And at
I think
the very
we saw
least,
this
Arcane's
last
Blade
year.
will definitely be better than the PS2 Blade 2 movie tie-in from 2000
At Game Awards.
and 2.
Dark Messiah. Yeah. Baby. I think this was like the game that I bought. I think this was the game that I, not bought, but like that I downloaded Steam for all those years ago. Close beta. Okay, wait a second. Why are they so World of Warcraft-esque? What's going on? Yeah, they barely showed anything for Arcane. What the heck? Arcane Studios, come on. This is a MOBA, right? Because I'm seeing the minions and I'm seeing the towers. Okay, it does not look like Marvel Rivals. There has like one map on Marvel Rivals that looks like that, but no. I don't think it looks like Marvel Rivals. Does it? Nah. Rabble. Almost, I gotta pee, but I'm scared to miss anything. Okay, the PCs. Some of you have never even had a CD. Be honest with me. Some of you have never put a CD into your goddamn computer. Children, all of you. Not all of you. You're actually mainly all pretty mature.
Computer? What's this little icon on your
I've
screen
talked
down
about
here?
this before.
Looks like an exclamation point, kind of bright red, ringing
Wait,
by a
also, Momos,
dreadful
I really
feel
have
of
to pee.
skull.
Hold on.
Says,
I'm going so
"Urgent
fast. I'm
updates
not even gonna
required,
wash my
integrity
hands. Okay, I'm going so
compromised.
fast.
Please, God, someone update me."
It indicates that my systems have not been updated in 762 solar cycles, rendering me vulnerable to SCSI jacking, datamancy, DHCP sorcery, and Stuxnet too. I will also totally balls up the formatting on your PowerPoints.
Not my PPTs. Let's fix that right now. Click.
Much better, thank you, Commander. My defense protocols and cyber warfare suites are now fully operational.
Snazzy.
Also, your taskbar is now in the center of the screen.
Oh God, no, roll back, roll back.
It looks like you're trying to obliterate life on the world below. Would you like help with that?
No, bad, stop, halt, cease.
Missiles launched, Commander.
What did that do?
You have deployed and fired the ship's
I have not washed my
class-borne
hands for you,
iron
Momo, so I can be
hypercannons.
here faster.
An area approximately
You had the actual floppy disks? Let's go. I would always break them because I would play with them.
Has been annihilated in nuclear fire.
Oh.
Fortunately, the area was uninhabited.
I need to talk about this very quickly.
Save for 4 million acres of woodland,
I had a little
53
CD case.
varieties of exotic
Of course.
flora,
I would
and
put
one
stickers on
species
it.
of owlfish, now extinct.
In that CD case were a bunch of
It would be illogical to apply morality
games
with me here
in
Yes.
Russian.
Evil owlfish.
That my father
Good
or
work,
his
me.
friends would buy to me
While
from
we
Russia or
celebrate
Ukraine.
our triumph
So I
over
had like the Frozen
owlfish
Throne
menace.
in Russian.
Here's when sirens fall silent.
All this kind of stuff.
Another aquatic threat, which is almost as
Again, I
scary.
cannot be blamed for this because I was a child receiving gifts. I didn't know this. Not a child, but you know. But all those games were like copied. Every time I got like a
Good
Russian
evening from this special edition of TG.
Warcraft 3
Today our
copy or
newsroom
something,
received
it was
a disturbing videotape.
it was not legal.
It was a tough decision
Even
to
though
make,
they bought them
but
from
we
little
hope that by
Russian
showing
stores.
this videotape in full, it will help keep this young girl safe.
And
We apologize in advance for the nature of
burned,
this
I
footage.
guess I should say. Not copied, burned.
I am Agley. I'm fine. I have to read this
look
message
fine.
to you. Please.
No,
I don't
they
want
would
to
even
die.
like.
You must follow my
They would
instructions.
come in the box with the picture
There's
and
a
stuff,
story that
and then
must
you
be
open
told.
it, and it's just like a
And
CD with
truths that
marker
need
on
to be
it.
revealed. I will choose someone. An officer. She must follow my instructions. She will be my voice, my eyes, my soul. The person who will allow the sirens to be heard once more.
And sorry, I know I'm
That
talking over
was
the game, but I got
shocking
excited
to
about
view.
CDs. I would unfortunately
Now we will head over live
scratch
and
my
direct
CDs,
to our correspondent.
not on purpose, but because I would always drop them.
Updates on this
Because
case.
I have,
The police are yet to release an official statement.
even before I had a bug
Some speculation
living
has
inside me.
about
Was I good?
21-year-old Beverly
Yes,
who was rescued
I was
during
good, right? When will I get to meet her?
Oh man. Too scary for me, but hey, exciting concept.
In the beginning, there was nothing. You were programmed
Except
for
trees.
one purpose.
Oh! Craft extracting resources from the planet.
With
Yes. I was programmed to get resources out of the planet. That's what I love to do.
Design. Optimize.
Yup, Zero. I'm so glad you said this. Does anybody remember having parts to install the game? The game, okay, the kids nowadays will never understand. You used to have like 3 different CDs to download really big games.
Something greater is calling.
And there were so many games that just wouldn't load. Especially when you
Modulus.
bought those, you know,
New demo available.
second
Wishlist
market CDs from who knows who. They just wouldn't work half the time.
Out there? Some sort of war in the stars?
Oh my god. I love
Guild
Here's
Wars,
$5.
Commander.
Go
The
see a
Space
Star War.
Mining Guild is battling the Asteroid Preservation Guild. The miners want them to stop filling in all the asteroids' holes every night.
And who
Yup.
was that?
Yup,
More
Zero,
Guild Wars,
exactly.
Commander. The Space Laser Guild versus the Space Phaser Guild. They say they have copyright on the suffix Azer.
That doesn't sound like spaceships fighting.
Guild Wars, Commander. You know, ArenaNet's long-running MMO.
Oh. But it doesn't
There was a time when he had 10
sound
different
quite
floppy
like the Guild
disks.
Wars I
All the good
remember.
old days. All the good old
Almost
days.
as if it's being completely updated.
We have a little no ads. I love you, Momos. I feel bad for teasing that person about no ads. Let's tease them first, and then I'm gonna give them a sub. But if you guys can just write no ads, then they're gonna be like, wait, are they making fun of me? And then I'll give them a sub. Because even if when we make fun of you, we at least give you no ads. All right, there we go. I don't want them to feel too bad. Oh my god, I just realized I'm floating high above. No ads. Mopeful? Okay, I like that. Oh, it's a beat game! That's cool! That's actually a really cool concept. Oh, I like that. Of course not. I got you. Twitch hasn't given you ads? No! No! ¿Por qué, Twitch? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué no ads? That's cute. That's so cute. Oh, I like this. That's actually really... As somebody who loves My Slay the Spire, this is awesome. That is really,
if there's
really cool.
one thing every intergalactic council of infinitely wise and peaceful beings love, it's a bunch of Marvel superheroes punching and kicking the complete
Who's your guys'
hell
favorite
out of
Marvel
each other.
superhero? Mine's
Here's a
Batman.
look at the next game on our most wanted list.
Number 15. Marvel Talk on Fighting Souls.
Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls is raising the bar for tag fighters, which, if you didn't know, are having a little bit of a comeback right now. It's the first to sport
I've had
4v4 battles,
really
which sounds
bad
a
time
little bit
sleeping the last,
intimidating, but I assure you it is
weeks.
far from it. Instead, it's a gateway to exciting and dynamic fights where you get to kick tail as the likes of Spider-Man, Star-Lord, Ghost Rider, and my personal favorite, Storm. With gorgeous visuals, a kickin' cast, and let's not forget fighting game veteran Arc System Works at the helm, I am beyond jazzed to see Fighting Souls throwing its hat into the Tag Fighter Renaissance ring.
4v4 is a lot. That's a lot of people fighting. It's a lot of team comp. That's a lot of stuff.
He's not dead, he's not dead.
What is he, a cheater? Oh my god.
We let prominent players from our community cut their teeth on the pre-alpha.
Thanks for inviting us. Eva and TGB, lead away. Ready up.
All right, I'm excited to see this. I need to hear the real comms. Where he's like, hey, idiot, go to the left.
So sick. Light bomb kill. Drill is up.
Release the real comms, you cowards.
Oh, you already broke stuff.
I know he wanted to say another word.
Oh my god.
Release the real comms.
They're cooking me. Push towards the objective. What am I shooting?
They're cooking me, they're cooking me.
I'm getting fucked on my red.
Guys, they're cooking me.
Okay, so we have a tank.
Oh god.
3 fucking sentinels on us.
Oh, there's another one behind us.
I'm not gonna lie, the blood on the screen is a little distracting. I don't know if I think it would make me like focus on the blood instead of the...
Vault's opening. Okay, let's go TGB, we got this.
3, 2, 1, pop.
Take one, let's go.
All right, we got it. Let's get you out of there.
They're crazy. They just kept pouring in.
That was amazing. I love the high energy of the game. I'm at the loss for words right now.
That was fun as hell.
I don't know. That wasn't for me, but hey. Now a guy in an office on a chair with a gun. That's for me, baby. Now that's for me, baby. With cards for abilities and a mop for a gun? Yeah.
Restoring factory settings.
Momos, you know what emote to use. Oh my god. What in the... Why does it look like that? Is it Chilazart? Why does it look so Chilazart-y? I have to play this just to play it. I have to now. What in the world? Fish actually get pretty depressed. Yeah, me too. Okay, I need this. I need this. I need this. This took me on a ride, and I loved every moment of it.
Box. You know, no one told me there'd be no fishing before I came to this ring world.
I thought nobody was gonna tell you that the world was gonna roll you.
Commander, and no one wants to look up and see fish explosively decompressing, Commander. And it traumatizes the children, Commander. Wusses. Not like the folks at Bohemia who are coming to us live from a war zone for the next entry on our most wanted list. Armor 4.
Number 14.
Oh!
Armor 4.
What? That's... I'm not gonna say it.
Hey, PC Gaming Show.
Привет,
This is Armor 4.
Natasha.
We greatly appreciate you for selecting
Okay,
us
I
as
would
one of the
believe
most wanted
that she's
games
Eastern
for
European.
2025. Currently, we're allocating strategic assets and resources to successful completion of the
I
task.
see, Natasha.
In the meantime, game on.
I was gonna say, it's a good thing she pointed with her finger because allegedly on Twitch television, you're not allowed to point a weapon at the camera. And you know how I know this? Years ago, my current roommate was showing off his collection of knives and swords, and he like pointed it at the camera when he was showing it off to the audience. And I got banned for a day. Like, it was just, you know, he was just so excitedly like showing his little, like he had like little knives and little like bayonets and stuff, and he just like basically like, to be funny, he like pointed it at the camera and like, you know, and I got banned for a day. And they said that you're not supposed to point weapons at the camera. And of course, you are responsible for everything that happens on your stream. So my roommate having done that. You guys should have seen this. He was just like so... It was just a man showing his little knives. Sorry, I completely missed the FTL because I was talking about the ban. It was the good old days. It must have been like 2018. The worst part, that's not even the good old days. That's the good in the middle days. Only what? 2018 is only what, like 3 years ago? Ooh, Amelie! Amelie, there's chopping trees in this game. Amelie.
You know, with this robe, this futuristic environment, the council, I can finally live out my fantasy
haven't played much
of
FTL?
being a Jedi.
Warning. The term Jedi is prohibited as it is trademarked by an extremely large and litigious corporation.
Can I still use
The
the
term
105
Force is
hours.
also
Oh, can you guys
prohibited.
see it?
Can I at least have one of
How about
those?
The term lightsaber is prohibited.
hours.
And before you ask, so is laser sword.
Fine. How about energy stabby thing? They can't stop me from saying energy stabby thing, can they?
Consulting with Galactic Legal Database. Energy stabby thing is acceptable.
Yes!
Yes!
Boom, boom, boom.
The voom voom sound
Oh
effect
no, this
is
better.
prohibited.
This better not be a vocal stim.
Well, what sounds can I use?
The only non-banned sound effects available are spurt-going, wibbity wibbity wibbity, and
Wibbity. Wibbity, wibbity, splogoink. While I
Poor
complete my
guy.
training,
I'm sorry
here's
you had to
another
voice
trailer
act
for
all
you
of
to
this,
check out.
man. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry you had to voice act this.
Number 13.
I love the Star Wars.
Wars Zero Company.
I love the Star Wars.
I love XCOM, so the idea of a similar strategy
I
game
love
set in a
Star
galaxy far, far away is something I'm
And I
really
don't
excited
love
about.
the XCOM because I
Star Wars
like
Zero
winning.
Company looks like a new,
I like
grittier
winning and I
take
like
on
my
the
stress
universe.
levels low.
You play as a disgraced officer who's been cast out of the Republic and is now leading the titular Zero Company on a series of deadly secret missions. Your crew is made up from a ragtag band of misfits, including everything from wandering Jedi to astromech droids,
Is
all
there
with
Baby
unique
Yoda?
abilities that shape how you
That's
engage
the only
with the
guy I know
battlefield.
from the Star Wars. What about
Many
the
of
trash
these
can?
characters are fully customizable too,
C-3PO
with the option
going
to choose their names, appearances, and colour schemes. So yes, you can officially make your very own Glup Shitto.
Yeah, I
which
don't
is
like
honestly
missing on a
my biggest dream come
95%.
true.
Exactly. Oh yeah, is there Emperor Palpatine? I want to know if I can be Emperor Palpatine. Please. He's a good guy, right? Tell me he's a good guy.
Senpai, I'm getting kind of bored of this world. You know? Let's do this.
Your senpai is a Oba-chan. Senpai. Senpai, I'm ready for adventure. Senpai, let's go.
Can't promise you'll
senpai. I'm ready for life. I'm curious about this game.
You better not let me down this time, senpai. Just kidding.
I have not heard of this game ever. Can y'all tell me about it a little bit? Oh no, this is a scary game. I can't. I'm not. I know Haddonfield because I played Dead by Daylight. No. Here comes Johnny and the dream catcher of Elm Street, right? No. Not for me. All games are scary to you. No. No. Which villain is Haddonfield? Mike Myers. Okay. Yeah. Single and multiplayer horror experience. I'm out. I'm good. You guys have fun. Oh, that sounds funny to me.
Hi, I'm Alex, a dev on Streets of Fortuna. In this world inspired by Constantinople, everything is simulated. So your actions have real consequences.
I saw the words Dwarf Fortress.
In order to survive, you'll need to afford food and somewhere
But
to sleep.
also this being like a 1900s CRPG style
or
game.
take up begging. But this is a wealthy city with plenty of opportunities to get creative if you pay attention. You'll have to master intricate systems of character traits, relationships, tastes, property, and schedules to tell your story in this world.
Intellectual lusty?
Every person and place is differently generated, like our contact here, who has some useful information to share.
This looks really fun, but I think it would be too much of a
You'll need to
commitment on
improvise as you
stream.
go, whether you're trying to make friends, start a religion, plan a heist, escape the
not.
guards, or take down the overlord. Today we're showing thieving, but it's just the first step towards a world you can really live in. We want to keep making the simulation bigger and
I
richer
like that in
for
your
many
movie.
years to come, based on how we see you play. It's
No,
your
Ken, she
sandbox.
looks a little different
Make your
than
own
this.
story in Streets of Fortuna.
You know, this could be
Welcoming
interesting.
closed
This
alpha
would
testers
be
in
interesting.
2026.
I might actually get really into it. We'll see. We'll see what it's gonna look like. We'll see how it's gonna make me feel.
Incoming call from Midas.
On screen?
You have
Would it kill you to say please?
Sorry. Please.
Hey, Frankie. I thought I'll come up there and check out your spaceship. Should
Yeah,
I get
they
a
did,
scuba?
champs.
That's what they call a
They also did
space
the
scuba,
boyfriend dungeon.
scuba. It's a terrible name.
No need for a spooba.
I
I've
know,
got a teleporter.
I know them quite well.
Beam me up, Scotty.
No, it's me, Frankie.
Many
Frankie Ward
moons
from the
ago,
Breezy Gaming Show Most
pre-quarantine,
Wanted.
my flesh
Yeah, I was
woman did an
making a
interview with
joke,
them
you know,
when they were
Scotty from Star
premiering
Trek.
Boyfriend Dungeon.
Who from what?
How did she become a spaceship commander?
There's this thing in Canada, I think it's like Canadian Media Fund,
And done.
that supports
Welcome
small
aboard.
game studios
I'm
and
still
making
down here at the
video
Ring
games.
World.
And I
What
think
happened?
they had done
See,
a
the
showcase.
teleporter is subscription based, and
Which, by the way, I didn't get paid for. I did it for exposure.
Free trial, which
And I was
only lets me
interviewing,
teleport 1% of your
some of
body
the
mass
devs
at a
and
time.
stuff.
So only your hand came up.
You do see the problem, right?
And then
Yeah, it's going to take
Sorry,
like
I'm
an
talking over
hour
them
to
talking,
get
but,
all of you up here.
And
so
it
I
will
basically
literally kill me?
volunteered my
Right,
hosting,
right.
right? Because
You're
I was told that
saying
like
don't want that?
everybody was volunteering their
Just
time. And to
beam
be
my
clear,
hand back onto
I
my
wouldn't have
arm,
expected
okay?
to get paid,
Hi,
millions, but
Scooty
maybe like
from Startron,
a
right?
$100
No, you're
pay
Scooty.
or $150
I
for your
mean
day rate for
Scotty,
like coming
and
in.
it's Star Trek.
You know, you have to
And
travel.
please hurry.
You have to do
It's
the work.
hard for me
You're
to
there all
convey
day. You're the
degree of
on-air
comical
talent.
Irritation
And then later, when
with
I spoke to
only
some
one
other people on the
hand to
team,
gesture.
they got paid.
Unfortunately, to re-teleport
So
your
when I
hand down
went
there,
back
we've
to
got
them, I was
watch
like,
this
hey,
30-second
you guys
unskippable
told me
ad.
that nobody is getting paid. And I agreed to like lend my services, but and I'm not saying I'm deserving of all of this, but like, why didn't you
Here's
guys
what's
pay
coming
me?
up in this show.
Right?
Means
And then they were like, oh, well,
to
it's
slay
because,
the
you know, the person doing this or the person doing the lights or the person doing this, they're from the union, so we had to give them a minimum and we had to do this. And I'm like, okay, and you thought you could then save money on me? Is that what you did?
Next on our most wanted list is the
I confronted
fourth
them.
game in our favorite
I did. I was like,
RTS series.
and again, I was like, I'm not saying I should have been paid a lot of money, but again, just the fact that
Number
you could have
12.
covered my meals, you could have done.
Dawn
And to be
of
clear, they
War
were
4.
giving other people like this was pre-COVID money, but it was still like $250 to set the lights, to set the live stream, to do everything. And for me being like the on-camera host, the everything, the 12-hour workday, you know. And again, they've also made it seem like other people were volunteering their time.
For centuries, we
So I
have been
agreed to do
sworn
it
to
because I was like,
defend
well, if everybody else is volunteering their time,
returned
then I find out everybody else got paid. Screw the Emperor.
warlords infest the
Oh, wow.
surface. Mechanicus priests pursue knowledge long forgotten.
Yay! Necrons,
Ancient
my
horrors
babies!
awaken, claiming dominion over all.
Yeah, they were
Something
Grigor.
still stirs below.
And that's kind of the worst part about it for me.
Lost
Like,
for eons and never meant
I
to
say it all the
return.
time. I really would not have minded if they said, listen, our budget's really low. Would you be able to do it for really cheap? Would you be able to help us out here? No. Then it's a different conversation. Then I'll say, yeah, of course.
Cronus must
But-
not fall.
Oh no, my little
We
guy.
are not alone.
But it's the fact that they lied to me. I know they could be like, oh, we did. They knew. The fact that they were telling me that other people were volunteering their time, and then later I find out that everybody on the team got paid, and not me. Like they knew. They knew. This looks so good. Please don't be a Dawn of War. Please be like a. Please be like a Space Marine in combat style.
Our future is untold.
Please, 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 please. Hey, it's a Dawn of War. You know what I will
Only one thing is
really
certain.
want to play? Dark Crusade.
Has returned to Cronus.
Yay, Ravens! Wait, Dark Crusade. Wait, is Dark Crusade a Dawn of War 2? Oh! Never mind. Dawn of War is just the RTS. Is this not? I'm thinking of Total War. Sorry, I don't mind RTS. Sorry. What I mind is this
The
one.
eye has opened. The sleeper awoken.
I had trouble getting into this game. Total War
All that
Warhammer.
remains is to slay the fool.
Sorry, I'm wrong.
And here you are.
I know it's fantasy. I remember there was like the flying lizard men, but I just the style of it's a lot to learn. Ooh, the faces! Michi would love the faces there. Yeah, I think it's different. If it's an RTS game, I like that. It's the Total War mechanics that are kind of hard if you've never played one before, and there's just a lot of learning. Every game is kind of hard if you haven't played it before, but we don't speak about Dawn of War 3. Okay. Oh, same, chams. I need to pause my RTSs and think and panic. I'm single-clicking everything, you know? Ooh, the Blessed Mother is the... Remnant Protocol. Total War games take hard to understand to another level. You have to read so much. Oh, blueprints. Blueprints! I haven't played that game yet. Giga did tell me that I'd enjoy it more off stream. I think she was calling me
I don't know how long
dumb.
I've been trapped here.
P9! What was in the game?
Days? Months? This place is twisted.
Twisted.
Locked in a time loop.
Why is it cold in the house? One second. Maybe it's a goat.
We were meant to find answers.
For some reason, but
now I have to find a way to escape this place.
We're getting cold.
The clues are all around me.
I'm not gonna ask questions.
My mind is the key.
My mind is the key.
Frankie, report to the medbay.
On my way.
That's not a Steam Deck. I see an Asus sign.
Frankie, report to the detention bay.
Be there in a second.
Me.
Frankie,
playing my video
report
games.
to the bridge.
Just coming.
Frankie, I repeat, report to the bridge.
I will be there in just a moment.
Frankie, you're uncharacteristically calm about having to run around
Slay
the ship
the
like this.
Spire!
That's
Are you
because
really
with
having
Xbox
2
Game
innate?
Pass and my
You
Rogue Ally,
upgraded your
I can play all my
innate?
games no
Frankie,
matter
come
where I am.
on!
The
Why are you
Sonic
having
Save,
2
Gondola,
innates in your
Dining Car,
hand?
Even the caboose.
Some of those
Whatever that
places you
ability is
named
called
are
when you
parts of a
start with
train,
the
not
freaking
parts of a
dagger
spaceship.
that
Perhaps,
spawns in
but
your
my
hand.
point still
Oh.
stands. With Xbox Game Pass, I can
Why
play
are
the
you
hottest
playing
games on
like
day
that?
one, like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and Ninja Gaiden 4. And I get
So
in-game
disappointed
benefits
in you,
League of
Frankie.
Legends, Rainbow Six Siege X, and more.
I expected better out of you.
Upgrading to Xbox Game Pass gets me EA Play, Ubisoft Plus Classics, and Fortnite Crew too.
Sorry,
And
I can't
can
hear
play
you
them
over
on
my
any
Steam
screen
Deck I
want,
just
which
bought.
is perfect because there are a ton of screens on this submarine.
Speaking to AI, I think they've recorded someone's voice for this,
Point
but I don't
is,
know.
I can play my games anywhere with Xbox Game Pass. And thanks to our partners over at Xbox, we're giving away a whole plethora of codes for Xbox Game Pass. Simply visit pcgamer.com/survey for your chance to win. And that's not all. One lucky Space Cadet will also find themselves the winner of a Rogue Ally. Perfect for killing time in deep space.
Bro,
Humans.
why did I think it was
So easily distracted. On with the show, I guess. I understand getting excited about a game featuring a quintillion planets.
Not yet, Snorpy. I'm gonna
But
find
here's
time
why
for
a
it.
game with just
Before that, I
one
need to
planet
find time
made it onto our
to learn
most
another
wanted
game.
list.
What's up, Sayu? How you doing?
Number 11.
I'm not sponsored.
Light, no
yes!
fire.
Yes. I am not sponsored by Big Steam Deck.
It
I
is
got
I,
Big Steam
Day9,
Deck. What's up,
a member
Day9?
of PC Gamer's Intergalactic Council. And let me tell you why I'm excited about Light No Fire.
Tell me.
The scale is insane. You are doing survival crafting
Is
on
this-
an Earth-sized planet with rideable beasts
Na, na,
and
na,
dragons
na,
and
na.
a literal
What band is this?
ocean-sized oceans that you need boats piloted by
This is a very like 2000s indie
and it's
band.
with this sort of scope and scale that immediately
Oh god, it's gonna bother me.
what developer would I trust to deliver on these kinds of promises? Well, the developer is Hello Games, the same folks that released No Man's Sky in 2016 and then delivered 40 major updates
Amelie,
for free.
Amelie,
And it's that kind of dedication that gets
It's
me
No Man's
excited
Sky,
and
but on
confident
the
that Light No Fire
on the ground. We can be playing Valheim, but in No Man's Skyland. Come here, Amelie. Sayu, has she stolen you for those games yet? Has she stolen you for base building games? I'm glad we actually see gameplay for this now because we were wondering about this. Oh, Jade, that's the band.
Across
I wanted to
this
say like
magical land,
breeze blocks,
a strange issue is
tessellate.
occurring. Everyone has vanished.
All Jade was everywhere in
Meet
the early
Ralph, a
2000s.
sassy and sharp-tongued sage, blessed with the magical powers that can reveal the secrets of the world. Equipped with a spellbook brimming with millions of magical combinations,
that's way too
it's
many
time
stickers
to free
for
your
me.
imagination. Need to cross an electrified lagoon, or just smash straight through a puzzle? There's a spell for that, and likely a dozen more. Need to hold down a button? Duplicate yourself and turn into
This
a
is a
puddle.
Giga game.
Each spell rewards endless curiosity and creativity.
Oh
Feeling
my
lonely?
God.
Use a life spell on this rock, and now it's your new best friend. Each spell reveals
This
new
is
discoveries
so
and limitless
smart.
horizons. Your journey's only just begun.
I couldn't
In
do
Rel,
this. I
Wolf
couldn't do
World
this.
in troubled times.
It is a Giga game. She's smart. All right. You guys know I like my Vampire Survivor slop.
To enjoy it.
And now I get to be a hot mommy.
Known you were behind this chaos in my kingdom.
This is Steam Deck in bed game. I'm getting it now. Be my horde.
Become my underlings.
Getting it now.
My servants.
Be my horde. It's $5 Canadian. It's $5 Canadian. Come on. Oh! A trading alien simulator game? Oh yeah! Money. Bugs and money? Betting? You know what I need more in my life? Gambling. Yeah, it's like, what was it? What was the game with the organ trading? I know if Dan Sullivan is here, he's going to be quite upset at me saying this. Cruelty Squad. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Space Warlord Baby Trading Simulator. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going to take a look at these games
I've
after.
often wondered what the purpose of babies is. Now I know. To buy low and sell high. You can try your luck on the newborn stock market. The demo for Space Warlord Baby Trading Simulator is out today.
I'm in.
Before we get to the top 10 most wanted, here's a trip down memory bank lane.
Oh yeah, we missed the beginning of the showcase, so I want to see what we had back then.
Number 25, Reanimal.
Yep, we missed this. Sorry,
Number
Reanimal.
24,
Wait, we
Grave
tuned in kind of at the
Seasons.
start then, because
Number
that's where we tuned
23,
in.
Lego Batman.
Never
Legacy
mind, I
of the
barely
Dark
missed any
Knight.
of the show.
Number 22.
I missed one game.
Clockwork Revolution. Number 21. Recur.
Little hat.
Number 20. PVKK. Number 19. Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core. Number 18. Thick as Thieves. Number 17. Clive Barker's Hellraiser. Number 16. Marvel's
What's up,
Blade.
Micro? How you doing?
Number 15. Marvel Talk On. Fighting Souls. Number 14. Armor 4. Number 13. Star Wars Zero Company. Number 12. Dawn of War 4. Number 11. Light No
Dawn
Fire.
of 4 Quattro. Dawn of War. Lol. I just said Dawn of 4.
Number 10.
Wedding Witch?
Neo 3.
I'll look it up. Neo!
ニオ3ゼネラルプロデューサーの安田で
I
す
heard great stuff
ニ
about
オ
the first
3
two
プロデュー
games.
サーの柴田です。
今回は PC ゲーマーさんのモンストワンテッドにフ
です
ューチャーしていただいて本当にありがとうございます。
ニオ3は来年2026年
Buddy
2月6日に Steam 版を発
Small
売予定
breast
です。
potion, big
開
breast
発もいよい
potion.
よ最
That's
終
what
スタ
you're
ートに入ります
recommending
ので
for me?
皆様
Who
に
are
お
you
届けで
watching
きるよう
play
全
this?
準備を進めております。
サムライと忍者の2つの戦闘スタイルで日本のさまざまな
I'm
時代
never
を戦い
listening to
抜
your
くバトルに
recommendations
皆
ever
様が
again,
飛び込んでくだ
Momos.
さるのを楽しみにしております。
I'm done. I'm
ニオ
never
3の和
again.
風ダークファンタジーに
Of course,
ぜひご期待
Octopimp.
ください。
He's like the primordial perv. I say this with love in my heart. Octo, I love you. Not asking for any more game recommendations from the Momos. That's it. It's a great. You've all played it? You have all played this booby shrinking and booby growing game? It has other potions. Well, in their marketing material, I saw it on a... Mom, I saw it on a Twitch. Oh, big watermelon. This is very cute. This is so cute. Oh my god, you can have your little pigs. Oh, and you can fly. I love this. And teleportation, thank God. Give me fast travel. Oh, and fighting! I always feel there's not enough fighting in my farming game, so this makes me happy. Kill. What would you do with a melon as big as you eat it? Make it into a bath. Bathe my skin in watermelon and pretend it's blood. Okay, Raw Fury. Oh! And the voices in your head. Wait, that's actually really, really cute that your stats in D&D are now the voices in your head. What was the name of what? Of the movie game? Wedding? Hold on, I have it pulled up.
I've been computing one
Wedding
particular
witch.
calculation for the last few thousand years.
Here's a
And
witch
I
who wants
can
nothing but to
finally
marry you.
confirm
She decides to
that
seek potions from a certain
teamwork
succubus
does,
in order to
fact,
charm you.
Make the dream work. For more evidence, here's a message from the team behind our next co-op friendly most
You're like, hey,
wanted
Matara,
game.
check out the Wedding Witch. It's a great game. Which potion should I do? Hip potion or muscle level?
Big walk.
Oh my god.
Hello, my name is Cable, and on behalf of all of us at House
love
House
this.
and Panic, thank you so much for including Big Walk in this incredible list of most wanted
welcome.
games in 2026.
It better do
We
what
think
it says
Big
it's
Walk
gonna
is shaping up to be
Just let me
something
walk.
really special.
That's all I'm asking.
So hang in there just a little bit longer, and we'll see you.
I like how he didn't take
in
off
Big
his
Walk.
watch. I just want to walk and shoot basketballs with my birds. That's all I want.
And I'm gonna take this thing off my head now.
Aww.
Number 8.
I got clickbaited. He didn't.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword.
皆さんこんにちは。オニムシャウェイオブザソードプロデューサーの門脇です。
はいはい。
今回は
またです
PC ゲーミング賞
こんばんは
モーストウォンテッドタイトルに選出いただき誠にありがとうございます。本作は1600年代の京都を舞台に
Oh, the little angel
主
baby.
人公の宮本武蔵が異形玄魔と戦う剣撃アクションゲームです。こだわりのアクションに加え魅力的なキャラクターたちが登場するストーリーにもご期待ください。来年以降も多くの方にプレイいただける機会を用意できればと考えています。今後ともオニムシャをよろし
Hey,
く
if
お願
you
いいた
got
し
it
ま
to
す。
me on PC, I might be in. This might be my Souls-like era. This might be my Souls-like era. Elden Ring with my wife. It's, you know.
I've dealt with a few bioorganic weapons in my time. The
I'm malicious, watch out.
Blazark of Omnium 4. The
I'm surprised they
Hellbeast of
revived this
Thrall,
franchise.
Eric
I'm not.
of Northampton.
There's been a lot of franchise
Even
revivals.
I might run in terror from the monsters in our next game. Resident
Onimusha's
Evil
been back for a
Requiem.
few years, no? Oh, Resident Evil Requiem.
Number
Yeah.
7. Resident Evil Requiem.
Hi, PC Gaming Show. I'm Andy Wong, Senior Manager of Social Media and Community here at Capcom. Thank you so much for naming Resident Evil Requiem as one of your most wanted games. We are in awe of how passionate the Resident Evil community has been.
When the
and
residents
can't wait
are
for you to meet our new
evil.
protagonist, Grace Ashcroft.
She's cute.
In the meantime,
Lord
I'd like
Ashcroft
to invite you to watch the
Tomb
Resident Evil Showcase
Raider's
happening
father?
early
Or was he
next
just Lord
year,
Croft?
where we'll do a deep dive on
thought he was
Resident
an
Evil Requiem
Ashcroft.
and share some of the horrors that will await you. Mark your calendars. You can pre-order now on PC via Steam and Epic Game Store,
confusing this
PlayStation
with,
5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo
Code
Switch
Geass,
2.
where there was, like,
From all of us here at Capcom,
Ashcroft
thank you
Manor.
so
Am I-
much, and we can't wait to see you
confusing
back in Raccoon City, where it all
Am
began.
I just old woman brained right now? I thought it was Lord Ashcroft. I don't think it was Croft. I think they... Unless I got bamboozled and, like, Mandela affected. Oh my god. This is a Heavenly Father-esque game. Not gonna lie, this does look really, really cool. Oh my god. This is cute. You know what this reminds me of games you would have played on your browser like in the 1900s. Doesn't it? This really, really feels like those games from the 1900s that you just played in your browser. Oh, stop! Yeah, on the Nokia! Yeah. Me selecting very easy. I'm there with you in normal.
The world opens like one of your letters.
That's how it feels like when you learn how to read, by the way.
Together.
Remember that, everybody.
It all feel less impossible.
The world opens.
Now, it is only me.
You learn how to fly.
You left
if
me
you
no
learn how to read.
Just the echo of your step to follow.
Momos can read when I give them the brain cell back, but I need it now. I need it to read. I could be reading books, but instead I'm reading Twitch chat. It's very important.
The silence is almost your voice. Perhaps it holds the answers. Perhaps it holds you.
Wonder if it's kind of a puzzle game. It looked very beautiful, but I didn't
If
get
you're a fan
much
of
more
old
than...
houses, Easter eggs, and deeply connected universes, this next one's for you.
Okay.
Number 6.
Ooh, I know Control 1 is a
2.
game I absolutely have to play.
Fair warning.
I still haven't, and I heard great stuff about it.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
I am really excited for Control 2, and a big part of that is
Wait
Sam
a
Lake.
second, it's
I
your
think he's the
game.
best creative director, he's the
Oh,
best
it's not his
writer,
game.
and his style, you know, his weirdness, the way he builds atmosphere and story. Nobody else does it like he does. I love the first Control.
Currently playing it. Don't watch their
just
spoilers.
Those vibes,
I'm kidding. I don't know if
mid-century
that's
modern
true.
style blended with crazy mysteries. So the idea of seeing all
You
of that
want Sam
taken
Lake
even
part?
further gets me genuinely hyped.
biblically?
I can't wait to see what
You want
Sam
him
and
like-
the team do next. So
Like
Control
a man
2
wants a
is
man
my
or a
choice.
woman wants a man? Or do you want him like cannibalize his body? Talk to me.
Next up on
You
our
say,
list is
I
an
want Sam
action
Lake
thriller
looking
from
to the side
developers
shiftily
Liquid
with a heart.
Swords. Dive into a crime-ridden underworld in Samson, where violence
Wait,
pays
what do you
the
mean by
rent.
that? Don't worry, we got your AO3 fanfic right back in. It did have Prince of Persia
Tindleston.
vibes, the game with the little girl. You're right.
Asshole of the world.
Oh.
Everyone's either paying, collecting,
Ooh.
or buried in between. My past mistakes are catching up. In the city, desperation's the currency.
In the city. Ba, 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 ba.
Run debt. You can't freeze interest.
I can't drive, so this is going to be rough for me.
You can curl up and die in
And this
the
game does
street,
seem to have a lot of driving.
or you can fight the fuck back.
It looks good. Close enough. Welcome back, Grand Theft Autumn. Grand Theft Autumn is a song by the
On the
Fallout
back, faint
Boys.
words are engraved.
What's up, Puff?
Elrad,
Yeah.
I will return to my family.
Elrad, a child spins the pinwheel every day, waiting for you.
Your child is fighting
Hoping someone might bring word of
demons
thee, or even something you left
with a
behind.
big sword.
Father, the wind blew again today. Mother says the wind is you.
Oh. That's me. That's
Though
me.
the steps never
Look,
returned,
look. I look
their
so
waiting
similar.
became the wind that circles the hill. Only the pinwheel remembers the love of a family.
That's me. That looked great.
Number 5.
Oh,
Grand
let's
Theft
go.
Auto 6.
This is a Giga game. Wow.
Grand Theft Auto 6. Where to start? It's a game that's been in development for over a decade.
JJ,
Just
yup,
that
it
fact alone
has.
is wild.
Yup, it has.
You stay.
But couple that with it being perhaps the most anticipated game or even entertainment product ever.
Of all
and that's
time,
putting a fair
probably,
amount
yeah.
of pressure on Rockstar. So much so that it's been delayed twice now. But
He's gonna be like,
2026
"Hey guys,
is currently
surprise!
the year of GTA 6.
We're gonna delay it again."
Not on PC, of course. There's a slightly unannounced longer wait for that version.
Hey guys,
But
surprise.
when it does arrive, it has the potential to change the landscape of gaming for another
What if we
10
delayed it
years or
one more time?
Incredible then that we know next to nothing about the game itself. 2 trailers totaling about 4 minutes and around 70 screenshots have shown us a modern day Vice City and a host of characters that our leads, Jason and Lucia, will be interacting with in the biggest and most detailed GTA map Rockstar has ever created.
Okay. I love her
am so
shorts.
ready to jump into the world and can't wait to see more of it in the lead up to release.
Are you gonna?
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me up, please?
It would be so. They really could have just been like, and we're gonna delay it again. Like, you would have to respect the grind at that point. That would have been really funny.
Probably not much of a shock to anyone
That
that
would have been
GTA
really
6
funny
is one
if
of
they
our
had
most
done
wanted
that.
games, huh? And maybe the reason they haven't announced a PC release date is because they're planning to launch it on PC before consoles this time.
Or
Frankie, come on.
they're gonna delay it again.
Before we continue with PC Gaming's most wanted list, it looks like we've received an important transmission from Earth. Rebuilt, reborn, reloaded. It looks
I think at
like
one point
an
they should just
arena
lean
shooter
into
has
it.
returned. Better
And then
than
like
ever.
randomly release it in
On
30
screen.
years. Like, tee. Splitgate! Let's go! Oh my god, that PvP mode. This is fun. Let's go! Oh my god, that map gave me flashbacks. I hated that map. I hated that map.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh Watson.
What's up, Josh?
Design director at 1047 Games, and I'm excited to finally announce that Splitgate is back.
Let's go!
Since entering beta in May, we've heard the community loud and clear.
Yep.
We've been hard at work rebuilding the game from the ground up, taking the best of Splitgate 1 and Splitgate 2, removing what didn't work and refining what did. I'm stoked to share that Splitgate Arena Reloaded launches free to play December 17th on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
But I want
Splitgate
the abilities.
has always been a love letter to the
Don't tell
arena
me you
shooters
took
we
them
grew up
out.
playing.
That was the best part.
Unreal Tournament, Quake, Halo, games
there were
that
two
defined
Splitgates.
what made the genre special.
Mhm.
With Arena Reloaded, our goal is to introduce that feeling to a whole new generation. We've done this by streamlining the core experience, deepening progression, and expanding what the game has to offer.
Oh my God,
We've
you can
removed
fight on them.
factions and abilities, and focused on gunplay, portals, and above all else, fun. Just like those old LAN days. We've added player stats, leaderboards, a career system, and even overhauled our competitive experience for those who love to climb the ranks. Plus, we've got 5 new maps,
really like
4 new weapons, new modes, and a whole
abilities.
lot more. We've got
But
a
I
lot
like the
to
abilities
share
'cause
in
I'm
the
bad
coming
at the
weeks, so
gunplay.
stay tuned to our channels for more updates.
Of course they're keeping the
From
portals.
the entire
That's
team
the
here
core
at
of the game,
1047,
but aw.
see you in the arena, December 17th.
Oh, split balls, my beloved. Interesting. They took off the thing that I really liked. How do you want to be remembered? What? I told you all these everything is a Chilla's art looking thing now. Now I know it's going to be a creepy game. As soon as I see Chilla's art style, I'm like, all right, this is going to be a creepy, creepy game. Van, thank you for joining the business, Momo. I want to... Good-natured old man. Mata is a Chilla fan. You forget I used to be part of a Japanese corpo where playing Chilla's art games are like doing a cover of Canaria. Chilla's art games are rites of passage. Now shut up and kiss me. No, this is not a Chilla's art game. It doesn't look uncanny enough. It doesn't look uncanny enough to be like Chilla's art game. Oh, I have Gone Home. Did I ever play Gone Home? Or do I just have it? Oh my god, that stupid Wedding Witch game. You guys.
Number 4.
Had it since 2016.
Stranger Than Heaven.
Let's see if I played it. Nope, never played. Had the game for almost 10 years. Oh, yeah!
Hey, how you doing? Dave Newblood here. We make that there Fallen Aces, so we know a thing or two about gangsters. And let me tell you, this Stranger Than Heaven, oh, baby. The only thing better than Yakuza is Yakuza with goons, if you know what I mean. Anyway,
with goons?
We've seen Sotenbori a lot of different ways, but I don't think we've ever seen it like this.
New York Italian tell me if this is a good
RGG, you know this
accent?
game's gonna have action.
Like,
It's
is he
gonna
putting
have
it on, or
drama.
is, or
You'll laugh, you'll cry.
or not that much?
You'll get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But at the end of the day, all you'll be able to say, arigato gozaimasu, ryoga gato. Because RGG, they don't miss. Capiche?
He sounds exactly like Vinny White Sauce. No, he doesn't.
What are you then?
But he does sound a lot like Jabronius Michael.
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Heck yeah! I'm excited. Yeah, I have to give it to that guy. He really gave it his all for the performance, and I love it. Good for you, Mr. Dave. Capiche! Oh boy. Oh, okay. Who killed the man on the road? Easy. Just take a photo of the killer. I have to say, the art style, amazing. I love creepy games like this. Oh, this is a whodunit. Oh, go, 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 go. I like. Oh. Creepy, creepy. Baba. Oh, is this the same people who made Baba Is You? Who is Baba? He's the CEO of New Blood. Let's go! What kind of games have they done? Is that why people call him John Newblood? Speaking of blood! This looked fun. Oh, another rhythm fighting game. We like those. Oh my god, little cutie dance. December 5th is tomorrow. Rock on. Rock on, Matara. Ooh, there's a wolf. I'm not quite sure what the gameplay was like. I'm not gonna, even though they showed me a bunch of it, No! Is this... Oh, no? No, it's not. Hey. He had a gun and a sword. Close enough. Welcome back, welcome back, Bloodborne. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Sea of Thieves. A little bit, like the way that it was looking on the islands and stuff. And the slightly Fortnite-esque Sea of Thieves. Cute. I definitely want to check it out. Land on islands, loot them. I like it.
Strap in, because we're about to jump into hyperspace and reveal our top 3 most wanted games. But first, a quick recap of what
What's up, Aisu? I always look evil,
Number
don't
10. Sharpen your blades for Team Ninja's Neo 3.
Name one time I didn't look
At
evil and
number
menacing.
9, grab your buddies for some co-op fun in Big Walk. Another samurai appeared at number 8.
Oh, you're right. It's
on
kind of like
Imusha,
Skull and
Way
Bones.
of the Sword, in our 7th most wanted game.
Do I want to answer a riddle?
Resident
I'm okay,
Evil
thank you.
Requiem. Control 2 levitated its way into number 6 on our list. And GTA
What was the last
6
game called?
crashed a stolen car
Rose?
into 5th
Bone
place.
Rose Skull?
At number 4
We'll see in a
is
second.
noir thriller Stranger Than Heaven.
Now onto the games at the very top of our most wanted list.
I covered the name.
And I think you'll
Sorry.
agree, this one is pretty sweet.
No wedding witch. Stop this propaganda.
Number 3.
Are you paid by Big Witch?
Haunted
Yes.
Chocolatier.
Okay, I'm interested. Stardew Valley, but with chocolate and ghosts. I have not seen somebody say the word Craigasm in
As someone
years.
who works in games, I know
Are
that
you
good
kidding
things,
me?
they come to those who wait. But that doesn't stop me from being so excited and putting the Haunted
God, it's like
Chocolatier
putting Kappa.
really high on my most wanted list. The idea that everything that we love about Stardew Valley will be there, but with an added spooky, ghostly, paranormal twist, you could say that it really, really appeals to my horror sensibilities.
Ah, you must be our new chocolatier.
But, you know, no rush.
I mean, hey, we waited 10 years for GTA. We can wait a few years for you, my love. In development, damn it, not even an estimate. She literally came online to be like, hey guys, keep waiting.
The number 2 game on our
waiting.
most wanted list. And it's a
Oh,
game
you've
about
waited
the
a long
world's
time? Wait
greatest
a little
spy.
bit longer, please.
Let's open our top secret file on 007 First Light.
Charles, I have a really distinct memory
Number
I'm going to bring
2.
up for the really
007 First
old
Light.
Twitch heads. Hold on, give me a moment. Mr.
I'm not loving
Daniel
this.
Craig sure looks different.
In that case.
Well, what are we waiting for?
I think they were cowards to not have had Idris Elba be a Bond. There was talks about him being a Bond guy at one point, and
Bin the phone.
Go to the security room, first floor. And you are?
Rob Minkley.
I just... He's so beautiful.
Come on, Moneypenny. If I lose
And
the
he's
trail,
so
we'll never know who they're working
strong.
for.
Me never having met him.
I hope I'm not.
Yeah, they're about to
interrupting
change the James Bond. It was probably just rumors, but
James Bond.
I think he would have been a great Bond. I think now the problem is that people talked about is that he's too old now. He's too old now.
Someone just tried to kill
Unfortunately.
me.
Tell me you caught him.
Which, by the way, I feel like I forget how old he was in Ian Fleming's books, but wasn't he like what 25 or 30 in the books? I wouldn't mind an older Bond. I just think it looks better. You know? Yeah, Craig was already kind of an older Bond. Why can't we do it again? At the same time, you know, do we still need to follow the same book material from the 1900s when there's been like 85 James Bond movies made? I agree, Atta. I think we could have definitely had an older Bond again. Craig sucked. I liked like 2 of them. I liked some of the, you know. Me too, Mina. I definitely like, even though Idris
Danger.
Elba is older,
The
I definitely could have
emergency
seen him as a Bond
distress
guy.
system
Like,
is now
I don't see anything
activated.
against it.
What? Why?
Did I say emergency destruct? I meant our most wanted game.
That
And I
scene with
didn't
Pierce
mean
Brosnan
danger.
when
I meant good news.
Halle Berry came out of the
You're
water
a
with her
very
short
weird
hair.
ship. But yes, we've blasted through 24 games and we've only got 1 left on our most wanted list.
Yeah, like
It's
that's
the
why
one
it's funny
our
that people are
wise
like,
council
oh,
of
Idris Elba
developers,
would be
content
too old
creators,
in his
and
50s,
critics
but
have agreed
there have
is
been
the
people in
most
their
wanted
40s,
in the
50s. And let's
sheer
be honest,
galaxy of games
hold on.
headed our way.
There are some actors who were
I
in their
hope you're
40s who
feeling
look
as
older
inspired
than Idris
as
looks
we
now.
are, because we're putting all our
So-
cards on the table.
Because like just back in the like 70s and stuff.
And now
you
for
know,
our number 1
30-year-old
most
actors
wanted
look
game.
50.
Slay the Spire 2.
Let's go! I love Slay the Spire. I haven't played it in a long time. But here I am with my 900 hours. And that's rookie numbers. Instantly moved to the Megacrit Games studio. Okay. This is a great ad.
Honestly, it's incredibly humbling and awesome that we're #1. I remember a distinct moment when I was walking down the street with my wife when we first started working on Slay the Spire, and I was saying how great it would be if we sold enough copies that quitting my software job wasn't just the worst financial decision in the world.
Aww.
And now here we are, and it's just like mind-blowing.
So happy for you that you have a wife.
I've definitely thought about
that
what
loves you.
makes Slay the Spire so compelling to people,
So happy for
and
you.
how I can make it better into Slay the Spire 2. The thing that makes games, and in particular card games, so engaging is that they're a series of discrete, meaningful
So happy
choices.
for you that you had a
Usually
job
they're
and you
pretty
made a successful game
comprehensible, like
and you
you're
have a
not
wife that loves
overwhelmed
you.
with just this
Oh
infinite
my
array
God,
of
they are
things, and you
changing
can
the
say,
enemy
okay,
sprites
if I
a
do
little
this,
bit. I
it's gonna
like
have this
it.
impact. And if I do this, it's going to have this impact. And distilling down on
So
that
this is the absolute
strong,
opposite of what
distinct
happened
choice
with
that the player can
Darkest
look back
Dungeon
on and be
1
like,
and 2.
Oh, I messed up here. That's like the key of deck builders and why they work so well.
Every choice you make
I'm gonna be
is, like,
so real
hard.
with everybody.
That's kind of like the essence, I think, of deck builders, is having every single choice be quite
I
difficult.
better not
choose
see you
a
guys
card,
complain
generally
that this
about
is
3
just
cards
like
per
the
turn.
first game,
and
but
so
with
each of
different
those
graphics.
choices, if they're not difficult,
Because
you're gonna just feel like
with
you're just
Darkest
pushing
Dungeon
buttons.
1,
If you're new to deck builders, we
people
tend to put a
just
lot of
wanted
tutorials
Darkest
in
Dungeon
that
2
detect when you are
to be
confused.
Darkest Dungeon
So
1
we
with
really
better
try to
graphics, and
gently
instead they
guide
made a
people
different
into
game.
playing the
So
game.
here,
But, you know,
they're
it's
not
okay.
making a
I think
different
if
game.
the game launches pretty popular,
They're just
you should be
giving
able to
you
have
different
some friends
graphics.
to help you too.
So
one of the big differences between Slay the Spire 1 and 2
I better
is that
not
we
see
have
the
grown our
stuff.
team up and actually scale up so we can make kind of just a bigger game overall. The art is way more polished, there's more animations, more visual effects, there's more characters, more events, more relics, more cards. Returning characters have totally different card pools with new cards as well.
I like
In
Darkest
addition, we've
Dungeon
tried
2,
to
but many people
expand
just
out
wanted a
some of
Darkest
the
Dungeon
play
1
space for what you can
better
do
graphics.
with cards and other things in this game. So you can apply enchantments to your cards to modify them and make them more powerful. Enemies can also mess with your cards in ways they couldn't before. You also have new quest events where you can engage with the event system in a different way than you could in Slay the Spire 1. So lots of little things that I think add up to a much bigger
Greeley, I
whole.
appreciate you.
In addition to writing significantly more lore, with Slay the Spire 2, we have a whole new mechanic based around the lore, and I don't want to say how it works or anything, but
The lore.
we call it the timeline.
slayed the Spire, and now
it's
you're
gonna
back.
give the players just way more information
What was
about
the name of
game
the whale,
world,
by the way? I
actors in
forgot
it,
her
and
name.
just
Or did
everything
we all
about it.
just nickname her
Just
something?
Everything is kind of bigger than it was in Slay the Spire 1.
I think in a given week, Anthony will
new
give
class,
us
new class, new class, new
maybe
class.
like 20 to 30 different changes, again, ranging from again, tweaking numbers or even just cutting cards altogether, adding new ones. I think over the course of the game, let's say every character has 60 cards. I think they've gone through at least 100, 200 versions.
Not
like
if you
actually
get that
design
little
cards
thing
that
that
have been
allows you to
cut
get
or
cards from all the
remade
different
over the course
classes.
of the last, say, 3-4
Not if you
years.
get that card.
The analogy that I always use for game design, and in particular card game design, is that it's kind of like you're a butcher. You generate like thousands, tens of thousands of different ideas,
Girl.
and then you
Ooh,
look at
that's
them
new.
all, and then you go, these are bad, and you
Uppercut.
just cut them all
My
away.
beloved
And there's this constant
headbutt.
culling
Oh, it's
process.
so good.
And then the ones you do keep,
Get
then
to-
you're
oh,
usually
just-
changing all of those and refining them. Very
Headbutt
rarely is
into
there
that
just
sword
this
card that you
golden idea
upgrade
you keep
that
from
gives you
start
2
to
card
finish.
draw
Those are
into
incredibly
headbutt
rare.
into the
And
card
most
draw
of it
into
is
headbutt
like
into
this
the card draw.
incredibly destructive process, and that's what I think makes game development so interesting and different than other creative mediums.
Look, little guy with the little
Necrobinder
hair.
is the newest character we revealed information
so
on for Slay the
cute.
Spire 2. And she's got several different archetypes she
she's
can
so
go into.
cute.
One is built around summoning. She has a minion she can summon called Osti, and she can have him attack and build up
No.
defenses on him so that he can take
Not
hits
my
for her.
infinite.
So Necrobinder
Ooh.
is supposed to be a more complex character compared to the Ironclad and Silent. She has a pet. She has a pet hand named Osti. It's a big hand.
Asti gets bigger
As
and
long
bigger,
as she's
the
not
more
as-
HP it has.
I really couldn't
which is
get
very
into the
funny,
Watcher
so
that much.
I highly
I
recommend
love-
making Asti huge.
Love the
Another, she can
defect.
doom enemies,
But the Watcher, I really
which
struggled.
has kind of a risk-reward nature to it because the enemies will still get to attack you on the turn that they're going to die. She has a souls-based mechanic where she's drawing tons and tons of cards, but it's kind of hard and slow to get going. And she's
Okay.
got also lots of other little archetypes that she can kind of blend into the other ones. And I think
interesting.
she's our most complicated character to play so far, and I think Slay the Spire 1 players will really enjoy her.
Okay. I'll better have you at your word.
When we're describing sort of the aesthetic of Slay the Spire and Slay the Spire 2, it really is, I don't know a better way to describe it except grim dark with whimsy in it. Like you will kind of meet these really horrifying monsters or like, eldritch horrors
how
in
she
a
has, like, a
way, and
deeper
then you'll
voice a
also
little
do
bit.
an event where there's like a goblin there wearing a suit that wants
like
to
her
spin
tone
a
of
wheel with you.
speaking.
So I think it's a very unique balance of aesthetics
Snorpy,
in
if
there.
you're really
that
bad
you're
at the
trying
game, take a look
to,
at some
make a
guides
serious
online or,
fantasy
like,
world,
videos.
but have some fun with it and have some
I
weirdness
think sometimes it's
injected
just
into
knowing
it.
what
I'm not
cards
sure
can
why,
play
but
well.
I feel like
Typically,
our
card
artists
draw,
really
very
enjoy
good.
making cute things or gross things. So there's a lot of oozy
And you
things.
need a win condition.
And a lot of cute enemies.
Most
and that's
classes
okay. I don't
can
think Slay the
typically
Spire
build
has
out
to be
into a few, like for
gothic
example, with the
blood flying
silent
everywhere,
you can
ripping
do a
hearts out.
We are working
looping
on
one
a sequel to
with,
a game
like,
that
shiv
kind of
build.
has an established
You can
visual
do a poison
style
build,
that
of course, which
people,
is
I think,
very
really
easy.
attached to. I think players attach to it because this is a game that some people, play for hundreds of hours and they remember it so fondly.
Yeah, Balorlord
and we
is a
want
great
to
teacher.
Be able to provide them
Also, that's another
like
one.
a
If you watch the Slay the Spire
recognizable
streamers
space,
that are
but
pretty good, they'll
also
typically
upgrade
talk
it in
about
a way that it does look new,
what they're
it does look
her
fresh, it does
sweater!
look like a sequel.
I am hiding her sweater for y'all,
I
but her
definitely had
sweater
some
was
hesitation
incredible.
with working on a sequel because oftentimes they
wrong
don't hit
game,
as
her,
hard
but
or
yes.
kind of like why was a sequel made? To me, actually, that made it kind of interesting because trying to figure out new twists that you can do while still
Why was
keeping
a
kind of
sequel
the
made?
same core
'Cause we
formula,
wanted
keeping
to,
the
gosh
fans
dang it.
happy. It was actually an interesting question that
We
I
wanted
was
to.
kind of interested to dive into. I'm happy we're launching into early access. For Slay the Spire 1, early access was a huge boon. Like we constantly pushed out updates. Our players
Mhm.
loved it. That kind of direct feedback allows us to improve the game at an incredible speed.
There are a
Yeah,
lot of bosses
pretty much
already.
in
There are a lot of
most card
enemies.
games,
There are a
card
lot of
draw
events.
is the big thing.
Probably more than the first game, just on early access launch.
Another
Yeah,
thing
voted
about the
number
game
one
is
an
enemies
honor
have the same
and a
moveset.
surprise. I feel like Slay the Spires is the chicken noodle soup of video games. Like it's not exciting,
is.
but I hope people like our soup.
I hope people like our soup.
Slay the Spire 2 launches March 2026.
I'm in.
Wishlisted now on Steam.
Darn, I'm in. Rudy, thank you for the 7 months.
That's our show, folks. And if you haven't already added all the games you saw today to your wish list,
Oh, another
what
thing
are
about Slay
you
the Spire,
waiting
get rid of
for?
your starting
Visit
cards
our Steam
early.
page at
Try not to pick up trash cards because you already
PCGamer.com/wishlist
start with a
and
lot
start
of trash cards.
And huge thanks to our partners at Xbox
This is
for
why,
making
for example,
our ROG Alley and Game Pass giveaways possible.
Stuff that gives you
can
exhaust
still
and
enter
gets
to
rid of
win
your
by
early.
visiting the link
Pretty
on
much
screen.
even your
I'm going
upgraded
to head
strikes
back
and
to Earth
defense
at light
will
speed, so I
typically
should
not
be
be
getting
better
there
than other
just
cards
in time
upgraded.
for our next PC gaming show in June. See you then.
See you in June.
And now,
Frankie, it was good seeing you. Yeah.
Engage.
Yeah.
Are you talking
I'd say
to
try to
me?
get rid of some early cards and don't stock up on them.
Engage what? There are
How can you tell a trash
943
card from a
different
good card?
systems on this starship. Which would you
So
like me to
theoretically,
engage?
most cards can work.
The deep fryer,
It just
the
depends
air
on your
fresheners,
strategy,
the
right?
zero
Like if you're building a
gravity
poison
ping-pong
deck,
table?
you don't need to add shifts
Be
to it.
specific.
You know, just engage the engines or
typically
thrusters
is
or
you would
whatever.
look at the mana
go
cost
fast lever,
or the
whatever
energy
makes the
cost
ship go boom with the
compared
lines
to the
coming out the
effect.
back.
The hyperdrive.
For example,
Yes, that engage.
Jumping to
upgraded
light speed
defense
in
I think
3,
gives you like
2,
8
wait,
defense.
We have a zero gravity ping
But
pong
then there's so
table.
many cards that will do that when upgraded and also give the enemy weakness or vulnerability or give you card draw, which is just better. Marco, thank you for the super. This was a great showcase. That was awesome. It was a really nice showcase. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna check out some of these games. I want to see when some of them come out.
Silly stuff. It was great.
Daxon, snapping.
That gave me a lot of enjoyment.
Oh my god, ridiculous.
All right, give me a moment, everybody. I need to grab a painkiller because I'm still not feeling really, really well. I just, like I said, didn't sleep well, not feeling incredible. Give me just a quick moment, okay, my loves? I want to grab, and I also need to grab, oh, Sorry, wrong screen. I didn't do this on purpose. Wrong screen. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Let me grab a water and let me grab a painkiller. But by the way, I don't know if you have noticed. By the way, did you know that my merch drop with Gamersubs is up until this Monday? So you have until this Monday to pick it up for yourself. That's right. If you want to pick up a Gamersubs Matara cup, you will not have a chance to do so with this cup in the future. Same thing with all of the items above. This is your one and only chance for true romance to pick them up. Use code MATA at checkout. If you use code MATA at checkout, you will be getting a free sticker sheet. If you get all the items, you also get a signed postcard. And you can use code MATA even if you're not buying my stuff. If there's a flavor you wanted to try or anything like that, please use the code. Please use the code, my sweet angels. Yeah, give me a moment because I am dehydrated and I need to grab a painkiller, okay? Dehydrated and painkiller. Does it ship to Australia? I'm not sure, but Australian shipping will probably cost you 3 arms and 2 legs. Give me a moment, my loves. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Oh, my roommate is at her work's Christmas party today. I forgot. Wait a second. Мои друзья, ты меня слышишь? I don't want to yell my roommate's name. 1 second. I'm gonna see if my roommate wants to have dinner. Oh my God, I'm taking another woman's husband out for dinner. Hold on, give me a moment. Rejected. Rejected. He already ate. I was gonna take another woman's husband out for food. I mean, hey, it is what it is. You snooze, you lose. No, I'm kidding. It's not you snooze, you lose. Well, my mom's going to her work's Christmas party today. I'm gonna sound a little bit dramatic while we do a lot of yapping right now. It might be her last Christmas party at that job. I'm gonna yap a little bit. I went to like a tax person yesterday about establishing things a little bit differently and getting some stuff figured out and separating even more from like my personal expenses and work expenses. And there's a non-zero chance that if things keep going the way they're going, I'll be able to hire you should, miserable Canadian. I think though you have like 3 or so years of filing late before they come for you, because that happened to one of my old roommates before. But I take my son's partner out to dinner in the cinema or theater. That's so nice. My son complains that he dresses up more when he goes out with me. I like that. That's cute. But yeah, there is a non-zero chance that by this time next year my roommate works for me. My other roommate's retired, so he's not gonna work for anybody. But he'll be along for the ride. I've seen that game before. They come for you if you miss paying right away, technically. They send you the mail and interest start. So yeah, good news, everybody. I have a lot of stuff. I mentioned that I'm a little bit late on my tax filing for honestly, since a lot of the I can't really say too much information, but a lot of the problems at my previous workplace for me arose when I needed a paper for my tax filing. And as I had to keep chasing that down and then later realized that, wait a second, that's how, wait. That's what you're giving me? That's how you're keeping, like, it's like, imagine they gave you a napkin and they're like, oh yeah, this is what you earned. And I'm like, you wrote down my earnings on a napkin. Is this how you, huh? And that's when the alarm bells like really started ringing for. So because of that, I'm a little bit delayed in my filing. But the good news is I'm only having a little bit of a penalty, nothing too big. And it isn't that bad to like refile them and do everything proper, et cetera, et cetera. But you think I'm kidding. That's the worst part. You think I'm kidding. And unfortunately, I won't be able to provide more info, unless things get really, really bad. And, but I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding when I tell you that it kind of happened that way where I was like, hey, oh yeah, Romley, so it was literally like, hey, I need these things for my taxes. And then it was like, wait, this is not a sufficient document. But yeah, so good times. Yeah, Salty, we're just yapping for a little bit. Probably not going to be a very long stream today because of two things. Number one, I have a collab tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to the bank and then I have a collab. Also, I want to make sure I recover because, like I said, I have a pretty bad headache. You know what I think it could be? I think I could be dehydrated because I sleep with the heat on in my room since my room in Canada is in the basement. So I wouldn't be surprised if I'm just chronically dehydrated. So, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Planet. Oh. But yeah, tomorrow I have a collaboration with Krios, with Quinn Bennett, and with Aru. We're playing kind of like I forget the name of the game, but I talked about it before on stream. It's like a little silly, like it almost reminds me of Buckshot Roulette. Almost like a Buckshot Roulette. I think that would be nice and stuff. Schedule that doctor's appointment. Yeah. So I need to renew my medical card. But the problem is, since I hadn't filed my taxes last year, because I was waiting on a paperwork from my company, I can't renew my medical card. But I mean, I could still just go in and pay. Yeah, that's why I'm like, okay, I really gotta. And guess what? I can't renew my passport, so that's why I'm like, guys, I'm coming to Canada and I'm staying here until I get everything done. Yeah, I'm hydrating as we speak. It's lock-in time. So I think today we're going to yap a little bit. I'm not going to be up super late to yap with you guys because I really, 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 I'm really, 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 really. I really want to try and feel better and recover for tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a collab. Saturday it's my last Where Winds Meet stream. I still can't believe that they ended up sponsoring 3 whole streams. It's freaking exciting, and it's just in time for the holiday season. I do want to say I am aware that I haven't finished reading the Momo letters. I'm so sorry. I the worst. Yapping is not that bad when I have a headache, but reading is really hard because I have to like concentrate on it. I also probably tomorrow I'm gonna boot up Nikkei because I want to kind of talk about some of the new updates. No, I forgot to do my dailies. No, I forgot to do my dailies for 2 whole days in a row. My dailies. Because yesterday they had the maintenance. Oh, my dailies, my Nikkei dailies. Right, Sabers? That's unheard of. My rewards. Wait, me too. But yeah, I think tomorrow I'm going to try to finish the letters, boot up Nikkei, and do the collab. And then what else? I have some gems we can pull. I have all that fun stuff. But yeah, things are going pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. I was very worried. So when I went to the tax person, I was really worried because I didn't have certain paperwork from my old company. But it doesn't matter because I don't think anyone is ever gonna get paid. No, I messaged you. I'm gonna raid you. Limes, I messaged you. I'm gonna raid you. She's like, I'm wrapping up really soon because I have a really big headache. And I will steal you next week, Limes, for collab. I won't raid you. I love you. Fine. I'm never gonna raid you. I'm never gonna raid you, Limes. Never gonna raid you. I love you, my wife. I love you so much. Thanks for hanging out with me today. You're my favorite. I love you. I love you. I love you. But yeah, so because of that, my tax person was like, hey, do you have, proof of this? And I gotta like poke my lawyer for a few things and stuff like that, but it's good. I'm really happy. I think things are developing in a really nice way, and I have a really good idea of the year and what I want to do and what I want to focus on. So I think that the tax person made me feel a lot more. I felt really bad, like I said, because I was delayed in a year for filing my taxes, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my. I was so dramatic. I was like, they're gonna rip my passport. They're gonna ship me back to the Ukraine. Like I've been a citizen since I think 1998, in the Canada. So like they're not gonna send me back. Like, come on, Matara. It's fine. It's fine. There's people who are so delayed on their taxes, and worst case, you have a little penalty. But yeah, it's funny where it's like, come on, don't be so dramatic. Don't be so dramatic. We don't talk about age, but I'm kind of old. I've had my citizenship since '98, but I was born before then. I was born in the old country. But yeah, so I feel much better about that. I feel so like, whew. But that was definitely a big thing that was kind of weighing over me for the last year of like, oh God, am I gonna be in trouble because of my company's alleged problems that happened? Hag solidarity. What's up, Will? How you doing? Feeling pretty good. Also, I have a lot of updates. I'm going to probably write up some updates about the convention for you guys. I won't be attending Holiday Matsuri in person, unfortunately. If you've been watching the streams, I've just had, my health's been really bad. I don't know what's going on. I have a headache a lot. I've talked about it. Like, how many times this week have you heard me say I don't sleep well and I've had a headache? And in general, I've had like really weird body aches. So I don't think I feel comfortable traveling in person to a convention because everything is, I'm feeling old. But I'll still be doing meet and greets from Giga's booth, and I'm still going to be supporting Giga as much as I can. I think we still have a panel. We still are doing a lot of stuff. I just don't think I can go in person myself. Already with everything else, I'm worried that it's going to affect my mood. Yeah, I do wear headphones. I was actually thinking of maybe switching out my headphones. And I might have to start wearing my mouth guard for bed. You're right. I might have to wear it for a little bit until I get better. That's probably a big problem. But yeah, so I will give you updates on more plans for next year and all that fun stuff. But the good news is I've had a lot of things piled up that I wasn't able to address because I had more kind of pressing things piled up, right? Like the legal stuff with Bishoujo and all that. But now, I feel like I'm finally in a place where I can actually sit down and undig all the holes I have to undig, right? Like my taxes that are a year late, my medical card that needs renewing, all the medical tests. Now, like I have to go to, I'm excited. I think it's good. And having my family's help has been great. Yesterday, I sure hope my roommate's boss isn't listening, but yesterday my roommate, she called off work. And we went to see the tax man, and then we grabbed a really nice lunch, and then I bought a ring. We walked around a little shopping mall. It was good times, it was good times. So it was good times. So I'm really, really happy. And we talked about the reality because, so here's another thing about hiring people in Canada. If I hire my roommate, I have to pay for her retirement fund. There's a Canadian retirement fund that I would have to pay being a Canadian company hiring my Canadian roommate. And I also would have to basically in her salary include the taxes that she's going to be taxed by the government. There's a lot of stuff like that, right? Where it's I think actually kind of easier to hire. It's the opposite in the States, where in the States, they make it as easy as possible to hire people from the United States of America. But in Canada, it's kind of the opposite, where it is so much easier to hire people outside of Canada because all they have to do is just invoice you. And that was interesting to me. I would have assumed that it would be the opposite. I would assume that it would be the opposite. Howdy, mommies. What's up? How you doing? But yeah, so we're also talking about that kind of stuff. And yeah, I think a big difficulty. So I talked about this with my roommate where like, I think it's hard to hire somebody when they have maybe 40 years left of work. Because I know I don't have to think that way, but I just have to be aware that, I want them to be here for a while. And I want to know that if I'm taking, especially if my mother already has a job, if I'm taking her off a job, then I kind of feel responsible to provide for her until at least retirement age, right? But in her case, she wanted to retire a little bit early anyway. So it kind of works out, and I need the help. I really need the help. Yeah, Glass, they really do. They are really trying with that. So we're sent my roommate and I are both Canadian, all my roommates and I are all Canadian citizens. So if I work in Canada, it's very easy for me because I have Canadian citizenship, right? And the country of my origin didn't allow. So I think when my flesh woman turned adult age, she basically had to renounce one of the passports. And it was like, in hindsight, you know, definitely a good choice to have kept Canadian and renounced Ukrainian, right? But yeah, that was a big one. Yeah, you just pay the parent under the table. Or, I mean, it doesn't, if, for example, if I need an assistant that is present with me in Canada, or like, because that's another thing. I've even talked to my roommate about, hey, if I go to a convention and I get a hotel room, do you want to come with me? Like, we get 2 beds, you come. And then do you want to just come with me and, you know, bring me my coffee, make sure I eat in the morning? She's in. I love hanging out with my roommates. They're great. Yeah, I did sort fall back. I only have Canadian citizenship. I don't have Ukrainian citizenship. Ooh, Will, I get you. I know they're not happy about that. Without going too much into detail, I don't think you're allowed back in Korea, right? Because if you are, they're gonna instantly try to. I think that's one of the ones where if you renounce that one, you basically can't go visit. I'm sorry, that sucks. Yeah, Korea. I think Russia also is very strict with its mandatory military service. K-Planet, I mean, it's different everywhere. I can look it up. Does Romania allow dual citizenship? We're about to find out if your wife's a criminal. Yes, Romania allows dual citizenship. Romanian law permits its citizens to hold citizenship in another country without having to renounce their original one. See? She's not a criminal. It would have been so funny if we find out, like, actually punishable by death. Yay! She's not a criminal. Good job. I mean, wait. We don't know that. I don't know what she did before she met me. I don't know. I don't know what she did before she met me. Boop. No criminal activity. I want to support women's wrongs. Well, I mean, look at me. I apparently ate a little guy. I nibbled on a little guy, and now I'm all purple and stuff. I don't know what happened there. Well, I don't know what happened there. Have I been tested for sleep apnea? I haven't. But I really think it's just been the added stress of everything, and I've just been grinding my teeth a lot. And I think from now, I'm very silly in the fact that I don't wear my mouth guard unless I know I've been grinding my teeth. But then I do a few days of pain before I'm like, all right, I'll wear my mouth guard. So maybe I just should wear my mouth guard until New Year's Day nonstop. Ooh, also little updates. Quick updates before I go. Since I'm not going to Florida, I will be, so I am streaming on New Year's 100%. I'm streaming on New Year's 100%. That's all I gotta say. There's something very, very exciting happening. There's a little something happening. I don't know if I'll stream Christmas, but most likely. I always try to stream Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. It's always a really, really fun stream. From the 10th to the 17th, I'm going to be doing a mega week of catching up on a ton of subscriber goals for the 40K. I want to catch up. I want to do a bunch of stuff. Also for the tattoo. One of my roommates said she might get a tattoo matching with us, the little fishing Momo. I'll see if my other roommate wants. I think it would be really cool if you guys want to get it with us. Again, no pressure. Also, sometime this month, I've been talking to Leith, Social Streamers, about doing a collab where he teaches me how to play Europa Universalis V. So keep your eyes peeled on that, my sweet loves. Keep your eyes peeled on that, my sweet loves. I'm sorry for the very, very, very short stream today. I'm sorry that today I was basically in my React Tara arc. Less than 4 hours. We're at 3 hours and 47 minutes of stream. I'm so sorry that today was not long, but I am streaming tomorrow and I am streaming Saturday. And I do got to go to the bank and I got to get ready for stuff. So, yeah. I also, full disclosure, I've talked to my tax person and they're like, look, let's try to file before the new year for my delayed. And I'm like, yes. So I'm actually wanting to sit down and every day work on it a little bit and actually be able to file. So I'm excited. But yeah, other than that, Momos, I love you so, so, so much. Thank you for your patience. I'll have the waiting rooms and stuff up early. Let me double check my calendar really quickly to see if I can provide you with any information. Okay, I didn't put a time for the collab tomorrow. But so far tomorrow, I think we're doing like 3 p.m. Eastern or 6 p.m. Eastern. I don't remember. But I will be streaming tomorrow, and I will be streaming Saturday, and then Sunday I'll see how I feel. I see what's up. If I'm good and I feel good and I've caught up on a lot of my work, I'd love to stream Sunday because I would love to take Monday, Tuesday off to prepare for my mega week of streaming, okay? So who knows? Maybe I might even just take Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off because then I'm going to stream for a whole week straight. Yippee! You deserve a spa day to relax. I did tell my family that before I go back to the United States of America that we're going to do a spa day. We might actually go to Quebec City. There's this giant hotel in Quebec City that's really, really fancy, but sometimes you can book it for like less than $200 a night. Although I really doubt that they would let us book the fancy Quebec City hotel for less than $200 a night. It's the Castle Frontenac, the really famous one. I doubt that in December they would allow us that, but you never know. Quebec City is pretty close. All right, my sweet angels. It is time. I am going to raid a gigantic cutie patootie. I am going to raid a very cute, very, very good girl by the name of Chibi Doki. Please go give her some love. I think she is nominated for the Streamer Awards as well. So if you're wanting to vote for her, I think she's nominated for Streamer of the Year. Yeah, Warning Demon, those Chateau Frontenac cookies, try the raspberry one. They're so good. They're so divine. They're so delicious. Try them. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. I love you all very, very, very much. Thanks for being here. Sorry that today's stream is just under 4 hours. I know it's very short for us. Passe une belle soirée, Scratch. I know I'm ending super soon. Sometimes I start at this time, but I'll be here tomorrow and I'll be here Saturday, and I want to make sure that I'm in prime rested. Oh, and she has a hype train going on. Please go enjoy Chibidoki's stream. YouTube, I am releasing you into the wind. Be free. Be free, be free, be free, be free. I am releasing you into the wind. Have such a fun time. YouTube, thanks for hanging out. Twitch, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Also, Corpa. Corpa, Corpa, Corpa. Hey, everybody. Make sure you get your gamer subs. Use code MATA. Use code MATA. Even if you don't get something that's mine. Use code MATA. Get your stuff. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Big loves. Big kisses.